IO.
Started as an East Coast.
Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Terence Crawford next.
You're gonna make that happen?
Huh?
You're gonna make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm gonna get these straps that I'm gonna go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Now, strap season, y'all know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
All right.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the board. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he code switch focus. Staring down your team with a frozen ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athlete. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibe, I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a piece, man. I ain't got no time for a piece, man. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up!
If I let my dogs off the leash, then you might want to get out of Dodge while you eat me. Honestly, think it's not the blood in the beat. If they don't leave anything behind at the eat.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a... When you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athlete. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibe. I'm the kingpin.
What's going on? What's happening, y'all? What's happening?
Everybody know who I want next.
I put that shit on loop. You take that on off.
You're gonna make that happen?
Huh?
You're gonna make that happen?
Oh, definitely. Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Terence Crawford next.
You're gonna make that happen?
Huh?
You're gonna make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm gonna get these straps that I'm gonna go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Now, strap season, y'all know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
All right.
All right. Just had a little technical difficulty there. What's going on, Don Sapansky? What's going on? How you doing, Queen? How you doing? Yes, sir. It is good to be in the house. Can you hear me pretty good? What is going on? Yes, sir. I mean, we have some crazy shit going on with the Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford fight. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm going to tell y'all, man, you know, I'm not against Terence Crawford, you know what I'm saying, getting all the money that he can get. What's going on, Sean T? What's happening? Peace and blessings to you too. And I'm not really, I'm gonna let some people get up on it here. You know what I'm saying? We'll talk about, you know, we'll get down to the meat. You know, okay, cool. You know, Ryan Garcia and what's his name? Canelo, you know what I'm saying? Been going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, ever since Canelo came out and busted out Ryan Garcia. Yeah. What's good, Ron Works TV? You want to get straight to it? um, but I'm gonna kill this one here first. Your boy Canelo, you know what I'm saying? They've been and Ryan Garcia been going back and forth, man. You know what I'm saying? They were all cozy, you know what I'm saying, when he was over there, you know, working out together. Then Canelo seen Ryan wasn't, you know, serious about the sport. Now they going back and forth. Now Ryan saying, you know, Triple G, you know what I'm saying, gonna have the best fight. He feels like Triple G got one of them really last good fights in him or something, so he'll beat Canelo. So really, he wishing for Triple G to whip Canelo ass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. You know what I'm saying? You do. So, you know, y'all supposed to be on code and everything, and just to see them, you know what I'm saying, go at each other like this here, man, it's just kind of crazy. I'm just like, wow. You know what I'm saying, Ryan? You haven't done nothing in your career. Canelo, he knows what's up with him. He just took a loss to Demetrius Bivol, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So he ain't feeling his best, and now they taking shots at each other. You know what I'm saying? Nobody heard from Oscar Valdez, so the whole crew is kind of beat up and toe back. And it's just kind of crazy looking at it, you know what I'm saying, watching them tear each other apart. Um, you know, Ryan, you know, he don't even talk about his fight that he got coming up with Fortuna. And it's like, what is going on, man? You know what I'm saying? It's like, why isn't he talking about Fortuna might tear his ass up? You know what I'm saying? Well, he ducked out the first fight with Fortuna, you know what I'm saying, for a reason. And that's because he knew he wasn't ready, he wasn't dedicated to the sport. And Fortuna is a beast, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, he's getting long in the tooth right now, but for Ryan Garcia, who's not dedicated to the sport, Fortuna, you know, he's a rough fighter. You know what I'm saying? He fights dirty. And you know what I'm saying, he'll pretty much destroy Ryan, you know what I'm saying, with that wild style. So, you know, what's going on? What's going on, Lizzie Way 7? What's that going on? So he'll pretty much get Ryan and tear his ass up, you know what I'm saying? Because Ryan, you know, he's capping about this Tank fight. And if you know, you got to be careful what you ask for, because if he get that damn Tank fight, you know what I'm saying, he got to get past Fortuna. He's got to convince me. I'm not convinced that Ryan Garcia is going to beat Fortuna. That's not a foregone conclusion, because Ryan, an Instagram model, and you know he's chewing bubble gum, and you know what I'm saying. We got to see if Ryan Garcia going to really bring that heat. What's going on? Who's real? You know what I'm saying? And then you know what I'm saying. Who knows? Maybe Triple G. Maybe he done, you know, went to Russia and got some of that, you know, some of that special vodka, you know what I'm saying, and came back ready for Canelo ass, because he been planning this shit for a while. He been holding on to that damn little IBF belt for a minute, you know what I'm saying, off in the corner, you know what I'm saying, waiting for that Canelo fight. So, you know, maybe Triple G knows something we don't know, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they done, you know what I'm saying? The zone done hooked him up, you know what I'm saying? He ready for Canelo this time. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's gonna be interesting, you know, just to see if Triple G can last, or if he can deal with Canelo, you know what I'm saying? And they both kind of broke down, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's gonna be interesting to see, you know what I'm saying, who comes out of the protected, you know what I'm saying, witness protection program fighters, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I just wanted to get past that, you know what I'm saying? And I was looking at you know, the word that was coming out on the street that Terence Crawford, man, this nigga asking for like $25 million, bro. To 25 mil to $30 million. I'm like, come on, man. It's like, what's up? Now, you know, I mean, I don't really care that, you know, he asking for it, but if the PBC says, hey man, you know, we comparing numbers. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at your numbers. We're looking at your American numbers. That was your highest pay-per-view numbers, which was 180,000. You know what I'm saying? And we're looking at Errol Spence, you know, and they doing the math on the shit, and it don't equal up to what, you know what I'm saying, you know, this big major, you know, massive fight like a Tyson Fury or the Deontay Wilder, and you know, they're gonna carry more weight because they're heavyweights, right? So, you know, I would think that Bud, what's going on, Ricardo Johnson? Yeah, yeah, I know. I know, man. I know. Yeah, Triple G. Yeah, he gonna get that ass whipped for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You never know. He might, you know what I'm saying? Triple G might headbutt that nigga. You know what I'm saying? You never know. He might, try to, pull out all the stops. Triple G, he be putting on that nice guy mask, but really, he's, he'll dig deep on you now. You know what I'm saying? They said every legend have one great fight, one great fight in them. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. You know. So the deal is, you know what I'm saying? Is Terrence Crawford trying to duck this dude? Man, is he trying to duck EJ, man? You know what I'm saying? By asking for all this shit back end money and 30, 25 to 30 million. Is that reasonable? You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm trying to like, come on, bro. You should be trying to make this fight. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get a great lucrative deal. You're going to get more money than you ever got paid, you know what I'm saying, in your career. So why is Terrence Crawford pushing it? You know what I'm saying? Is he trying to cash out? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? I mean, is Errol Spence Jr. that dangerous, or is it just the leverage, you know what I'm saying, on the PBC, you know what I'm saying? Do we think the PBC is desperate or something like that? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out this move because Crawford makes some really weird sideways moves. What's going on, TZ Frank? What's going on? He says Crawford trying to get that hospital bill money. So I'm just like, man, I'm just kind of like tired of the way Crawford moves. Nothing moves, you know what I'm saying, the right way. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing ever simple with Terrence Crawford unless it's like somebody he could definitely beat. You know what I'm saying? Like he made the fight with Green Machine, Thomas Delorme, you know what I'm saying? All them damn fights were easy to make. You know what I'm saying? I think Terrence Crawford and Porter, that was a little bit difficult to make, you know what I'm saying? Because they had to go to purse bid and all this bullshit because Porter wanted to get paid more money. You know what I'm saying? He got the $5 million and stuff out the fight. So they had to wait and let it go to purse bid and everything. But my thing is, you know what I'm saying? Why is it so damn hard to make the damn fight? You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you, Don Sapansky. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for that dollar. And I appreciate that in the super chat. So it's just crazy, man. It's like every time you turn around, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and Bob Arum said a lot of shit about Bud Crawford, you know what I'm saying? And everybody was like, you know what I'm saying? Bob is just hating on Bud because he's leaving. But shit, Bob said that it was hard to make a deal with Bud. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't want to sign contracts. Like in the Manny Pacquiao fight, you know what I'm saying? He got the contract. Then what happened? They said that the money wasn't there or something, which was some crazy ass bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That was like some Eddie Hearn shit when they was talking about Deontay Wilder when he offered him the $50 million, and they kept talking about the money ain't real. What you mean the money ain't real, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? The money is real. You know what I'm saying? You got Al Heyman. If Al Heyman says it's real, it's real. You know what I'm saying? So it leads me to believe that it's maybe, just maybe, Terrence Crawford is having, you know what I'm saying, a little doubt about this. Maybe what's going on? What's going on, Renee Box Young? What's going on? Let me drop the link for Renee. You see the link up there. Here you go. Let me drop the link if you want to come up. What's going on, PGH Big Dog? What's going on, my brother? What's happening? So I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like wondering, like, what is the deal? I mean, is it just that he's trying to squeeze, more juice out of the PBC, or is he like really trying to price himself out? And I'm just trying to figure out what is it? You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's scared, you know what I'm saying? Or is he having doubts? He's 35 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's getting a little long in the tooth, you know what I'm saying? And maybe this is you know what I'm saying, he's just preparing himself in case he do lose. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, PGH? Because he says Bud looking bad out here. Didn't he think he didn't think he was a duck? Shaking my head. And Renee Box Young says, yeah, this is all become frustrating, man. I know, bro. I know. I'm like frustrated too. He says the dang fight should have been signed and sealed already. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a when you want to fight, you're two great fighters, and what really angers me is that Bud always says, "Man, I can't wait to sign the contract. I've been waiting for this for so long." Well, dude, you're not acting like that, bro. I'm not picking up that kind of energy wave from you. You know what I'm saying? That's not something I'm getting from you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You keep saying all this bullshit like you've been waiting on the fight for years. You've been calling out Errol Spence Jr. for years. Well, you're not acting like a damn fighter that's been calling out this dude for years. You acting like I don't even want to say it, you know what I'm saying, but you acting like a bill. That's what you acting like. You know what I'm saying? You're acting like a bill. You know what I'm saying? And you need to stop and go ahead and sign the damn contract, you know what I'm saying, so we can get the biggest fight, you know what I'm saying, in the last decade. You know what I mean? And I'm just tired of the BS because when it comes down to Bud, it's always something. You know what I'm saying? He can never go directly to the big fights. You know what I'm saying? He can't come to the fight when Errol Spence Jr. fight. Errol Spence Jr. went to his fight. You know what I'm saying? Didn't Errol Spence Jr. go to his fight? You know what I'm saying? The Sean Porter fight. You know what I mean? Why couldn't he come to the Ugas fight? He has a problem, you know what I'm saying, with doing the right shit to promote these fights. You know what I'm saying? It's like this fight. Imagine, you know what I'm saying, if Bud Crawford was there when EJ beat up Ugas. You know what I'm saying? And I know what it was because he's kind of childish to me. You know what I'm saying? He's always worried about, you know what I'm saying, how shit look to other people. You know what I'm saying? He should have been right there ringside. You know what I'm saying? Gave Errol Spence Jr. a big salute. You know what I'm saying? Hey, okay. Yeah, I'm next, buddy. You ain't gonna do that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I would expect. Or even walk up in the ring and say that shit. You know what I'm saying? After Errol, beat the dude down. You know what I'm saying? Go up there and say, yeah, I'm real impressed, man. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't me, right? You know what I'm saying? And just do something like that, some Rocky 2 or 3 shit. And I'm just like, wow, what is going on, man, with Crawford? He's supposed to be doing something with his fighters, and then he got busted out on TikTok, you know what I'm saying, watching the fight from his living room somewhere. I don't know exactly where he was, but he was busted out. And I was just like, bro, you know what I'm saying? This dude, everything he says, it just comes back on him. And it's just not, you know what I'm saying? It's just not working out for him. His image, you know what I'm saying? He don't come directly as a ruthless fighter, you know what I'm saying, that want to fight. He's calculating, and it just comes off just sneaky, and you know what I'm saying, like his counter punching, you know what I'm saying? Just what is he trying to gain, you know what I'm saying, from the PBC by, trying to play hardball. All they're gonna do is say no, you know what I'm saying? Because they really not worried about this fight because, you know what I'm saying, they got other fights for EJ, is what I'm saying. They got other fights. They can make that Keith Thurman fight if they want to. You know what I'm saying? They can make a Jerron Booth Ennis fight if they want to. EJ has options. You know what I'm saying? But do Terence Crawford just want to, float off into the Hall of Fame on that resume he got? That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he'll be a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? But we'll be missing one of the greatest fights, you know what I'm saying, in boxing history, you know what I'm saying? And maybe he don't want to take a L, you know what I'm saying, before he go off into the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All I know is that, you, you know what I'm saying? Renee Box Young says, exactly. Bugs move like an enigma, hard to figure and not straightforward with it. Like here I am. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everything's a big secret. You know what I'm saying? The business of boxing, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all never been in the ring. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to pull rank on your fans like that. You know what I'm saying? People just want to see you get in there and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? People just want to see you in there with the best of the best. And that's the only criticism really of Bud Crawford, is that stop bragging on them dudes you beat and get in there with the best and fight the best. You know what I'm saying? The best at their best. You know what I'm saying? Don't come later. You know what I'm saying? Don't come later because you re-signed to fight some more tomato cans. You know what I'm saying? We want you to go in there, you know what I'm saying, fight the best when they're at their best. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like the black Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Don't be the black vulture, you know what I'm saying? Come in when somebody's, you know what I'm saying, off their game, you know what I'm saying? Somebody thinking about retirement, or, you know what I'm saying, somebody who can't make the weight in 2 or 3 years and have to come back down. No, man, we want to see Bud fight the best at their best. And see, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, he did that deal with Top Rank. And what's going on, TZ? Oh, he's hollering at Young. Yeah, unfortunately, he took that motherfucking deal at Top Rank, and now this is what we got. You know what I'm saying? He spent all the best years that he had that he could have been cleaning up at the PBC. And, you know, I think he would have beat most of those guys, you know what I'm saying? And he probably would have made more money. I don't know. But he took the less risks over on the Top Rank side. And see, nobody is holding him accountable to that, you know what I'm saying? Except for people, you know, who wanted to see this Errol Spence Jr. fight back in, you know what I'm saying, back in, like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And now that he has to fight, he's not acting like the dude who's been waiting for all these years. You know what I'm saying? If I was him, shit, just put it this way: if that was me and I've been waiting all these years, I'd be like Floyd Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya. You know what I'm saying? If you beat the man, then you gonna be the man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, QT? What's up?
What's up,
And
man? You still ain't throw me a wrench on there, pull counter so I can post my link.
I probably could do it now because I'm on my computer. You know what I'm saying? So let me holler at this comment. Hold on. QT says they saying Bud wants, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. 25 to 30 mil for this fight, and he won't shit on the back end. He said that's a drop in the bucket. Pay Bud, pay Spence, Bud 35. He don't have time on the side to be the black Canelo. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying, QT, is that this fight, the PBC is playing hard ball, and they don't give a damn if they make it because they never really wanted Bud. You see what I'm saying? And it's not Al. I don't think it's Al Heyman. Al Heyman is just an
It's
advisor.
Steven Espinoza. That's who really doing this
Yeah,
shit.
it's Espinoza. They don't really think Bud is worth it. You see what I'm saying? Even though the fans, they don't know. Well, he should. I think Espinoza is a
See, what people
boxing
don't
fan, but
realize, Espinoza was trying to get Bud back in the day as well, but he just turned his face and went back to Bob Arum. Because Espinosa was trying to make some fights with Bud in 2018 before he signed that extension. And he just turned around and did that shit. So everybody else was like, man, fuck it then. You went and did that dumb shit.
right. Let me get the super chat. What's going on, Floyd? What is it, McClellan? For that $1.99. He says he's scared Terence Bud Crawford hiding. Yeah, it seems like, I don't think he's scared, but I do think he's trying to take too much of an advantage of a
And you know
situation.
something?
Because,
You just made
huh?
me drop a hot ass 10-minute video, boy. I just went in there and cooked about that shit. But you brought that shit right to my mind with this shit right here.
hmm Let me
But
see if
see,
I can. Did you leave your link in the? Did
yeah,
you
I
leave
did.
your link?
I did, but it ain't gonna let me leave my link because I ain't reached.
Well, I can't rent you
Let me go
unless I
ahead and
see it.
just.
I
Let me
mean, I
just say
got to
something.
see it. Let me see. Let me see. Well, let's just do that later because it's holding up the show. Okay, so Renee, let me see. He said Bud playing. He says signing to Top Rank is Bud Flaw. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And it just kind of threw things off. You know what I'm saying. Facts. He said fans want Bud. QT said fact. Fans want Bud, but PBC don't need that fight. And that's what I'm talking about. Okay, there you go. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Let me see. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wonder why it's not, I don't know. This StreamYard is very, very sensitive. And it does what it want to do. So let's see. All right, man. Just see. Uh, Let me see. I'm trying to. I mean, I don't. See. I don't know why it's not letting me into the chat. Let's see. Okay, there it is. Okay, I see it. Okay, bro. Okay. Okay, there you go, bro. All right, now you're a moderator. Okay. Okay, what's going on, John Turner? He says no pool. It's Al Heyman. He says Errol told you in the video. He says Al said Bud is not on the list. Errol named Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia, Porter, etc. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying, if Bud, I mean, if Errol Spence Jr. want Bud, that's where they're in negotiations right now. He may not be on the list, but what I'm saying is when you do the math of the fight and they're going by the numbers, then the fight isn't worth as much as we think it is. You know what I'm saying? We think it's like, what I'm saying, like let's say, what I'm saying, the fight could be worth a million, right? The fight could be worth a million, right? And we think that the fighters should get what I'm saying, high dollars. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that the companies, the PBC, don't think the shit is worth that much. They think they should get what they made off their pay-per-view generation. Arrow made 300 or so thousand, and Crawford made his last pay-per-view was 180. So they put them together and then they, what I'm saying, total that up, and then they split it between the fighters, right? So what I'm saying is, what I'm saying, Crawford need to be reasonable. You know what I'm saying? And get a rematch. If he got a rematch clause, that's even more money. So that's even more money for both of the fighters. You know what I'm saying? So, if he's reasonable, that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? They can work out something and they can come to agreement, but if Crawford keep talking about, he want more money, he want back end money. I mean, bro, this is just another fight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a super fight, but it's just another fight, you know what I'm saying, that can be made. And it's like it shouldn't be this goddamn difficult. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's getting frustrated. You know
I'm
what I'm
gonna tell you.
saying?
I'm gonna tell you my shit. Right at first, I was sitting here mad, like, damn, Crawford ducking. Crawford trying to overprice himself. But then I think about it like this: they was willing to offer Canelo 100 mil for 2 fights, so that was 55 million for that one fight. So they was gonna give him 55 mil for that one fight, and the other fighter was gonna get between 10 to 15 million. That's 70 mil right there in one fight. So you mean to tell me you can't give Crawford and Spence both 50 and let them split? Now, see, at first, this is the
Now, why
biggest.
would they? Why would they give Terence Crawford, who made 180,000 on his pay-per-views, and Spence, who made what 300,000 with Ugas? You know what I'm saying? Then you put all that together, don't equal what the fuck Canelo was generating. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
Canelo,
Why would
Canelo
they
got
do that?
600. Canelo got 600 on one. He just got
Okay,
200 on the last one.
Isn't that more than what Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. generated?
No, because he only got 200 on his last buy, and people keep going by that
You
300
just
something. Hold on, bro. People keep going by that 300. That's just the average thing that people saying. Earl Spence did way more than that because even Daryl James admitted on hard thing he did about 700,000 buys. See, they just don't let
huh?
everybody. If you go watch Derek James with Brian Custer, he said
Hmm.
that fight he did with Garcia was like 700,000 buys, but he said people were sitting there talking about 300 or 400. He said no, it was not. It was considerably more. He said that's why Earl always getting a fight on damn pay per view. But that's for one. For two, you thinking about the revenue in which the boxers get. All right, you got
Yeah.
the gate fee. You got the gate fee. Then you also get the damn money that they make off pay per view, right?
Hmm.
But the networks also have to pay for the fight as well. That right there, you don't get that back. Like when ESPN and them give top rank money for them, they not selling pay per views, but they get money. Like they get like like Bob Arum Top Rank, they get like 15, 20 million on the fight. That's why they wanted to make Terence Crawford and Egis Kavalauskas that time. That's why he tricked him into signing that fight with Egis Kavalauskas and told he was gonna get with Dan Spence. You got the networks that's gonna pay for the fight. Then you got the venue. You're gonna make money at the venue with all the sales inside the venue as well. Then you got the different promoters that's promoting shit that's in there as well too. Like Floyd Mayweather on one of his fights, he generated like 400 and some million just off the gate and the pay-per-view. They also generated another 110 million in the gambling spot. Like the venue got another 100 million with the promotions and all that as well. See, people don't think about that part right there, but you think
Yeah, but
motherfuckers will
that's
just be making
what I'm
fights like
saying. But what I'm saying is, okay, so how does Crawford get to demand that?
okay, but you know, why does he not? I mean, I
Because
understand.
he
I
the B
understand it.
side. Because he the
I'm about to
B
tell you, but
side. Okay.
okay, yes, that's the B side. Yes, you understand that's the B side, but okay, check this out. Earl's asking for 25 as well. But this is what I'm saying. You can't have one without the other. Like
Uh-huh.
without Crawford, Earl doesn't have this fight right here. This
Right,
man is
right.
damn. This man is 38-0 undefeated. He has the other piece of the belt, so he's undefeated with the belt. He's a legacy fight. He's the best fight that this man can ever make. Either way, there's no other fight like this for Earl. This man is a 3-division champion, a former undisputed champion, who is undefeated, who is pound for pound number one. So Earl gets that pound for pound number one. He gets the greatest fight on his damn record because once he beats Crawford, he's in superstardom. He's a household name, which he's close to it now. See, it messed up when he missed the Pacquiao fight. He was supposed to get the torch passed to him on the Pacquiao fight, but that didn't happen because of his eye. But this fight right here with Earl, this will put him in a whole nother category. They can't even really compare nobody else to him. They're going to have to show him his respect. They're going to have to give him his money. This is the type of fight that heroes are made from. And yes, this fight is bigger than the Canelo fight, if you think about it. You got people that's on different countries. If they sit there and promote this shit right, different countries is talking about Spence and Crawford. This is a worldwide fight. This ain't no local ass fight. And this ain't Canelo fighting somebody that we don't want to see. This is the most talked about fight that everybody wants to see. We haven't had a fight like this in over 40 years. We haven't had one close to it. Because, yes, the Floyd Mayweather fights, yeah, but they wasn't this close. This is a real 50-50.
Prime for prime. Prime for
Prime
prime.
for prime. Undefeated for undisputed fight. This is an undisputed fight between two undefeated killers who are both in their prime. You can't do nothing better than that. They're both knockout artists. They're both boogeymen. They're both
Right.
They're both considered the best. They have both sides of the fan faction going to war. You got people going to war over who's better. This is like a Biggie and Pac situation. Like the way people get emotional behind Terence Crawford and Errol Spence. I'm talking about real life emotional. And for this fight right here to affect people on an emotional level like this, yes. And I feel like we're going to stand up and people going to actually buy this fight. I know Mexicans are going to buy this fight. You got the white people that's going to buy this fight. And then, you know, Spence fans always buy his fights. So you got that right there. That's 300,000 you're going to have right there. Just to start off with.
Mm-hmm.
I say sprinkling 100,000 Crawford fans. Probably 100,000 Crawford fans might buy this folk. Come on.
What up, Steve? Go ahead, bro.
Then, now I was waiting for my daughter to walk back. Then, let's put in this thing. If they promote this thing right, you can get another 300,000-400,000 buys easy. Like, if they sit there and promote this thing the way they really supposed to, this is the biggest fight. You can promote this. It's no limit to the promotions on this fight right here, man. It's no limit to the promotions. And I would have Floyd Mayweather announce the fight. Get Floyd to announce and damn promote the damn fight. They know Floyd name's gonna bring another 200,000 buys. Since Floyd is part owner of the PBC, and he said that say he's gonna announce the fight to let people know his own. So let Floyd come out and let people know it's on. You can make this fight one of the biggest fights in history.
So
This
so
fight
let me
has
Somebody's
the
ask,
huge, man.
potential.
so let me ask you. You think they're gonna break Crawford his bread? You gonna break him off his bread?
They have no choice because I feel like you can shoot for the moon, and if you miss, you still up there with the stars. You feel me? Like,
Shit. Sometimes you ain't got shit, bro. You miss food stamp that you ain't gonna eat.
I say, I say 25 mil. If they don't give him that, at least you can get that man 15. And I feel like
Damn, you want 25?
Oh, he gonna get 15 now, no doubt. He'll
Oh,
get
hell
15.
yeah.
But that 30 and 25, I'm just wondering, if Steve Espinosa say, nah, it ain't worth it, what's gonna happen then? You know what I'm saying? What's
see
gonna happen?
the one thing Crawford has in his favor, right, is that Earl really wants this fight. And if Steve
Right,
Espinosa and them don't make this fight for Earl's legacy, they can mess up their relations with Earl.
right, right,
That
right.
mess up his relations
Because
with
Earl
Earl.
will haul ass. He will
Yeah,
go
Earl will
somewhere
get
else.
gone. And
Yeah, both of
trust
them,
me,
man. Shit, Crawford got a shit. It's been a while since Crawford fought too. So, hey, man, they why need that fresh bag, man? Need that new Birkin. Hey, man, it is what
let
it
me let
is,
me
man.
read
She got the
let,
new
let,
red bottle come out.
let me read TZ Frank says EJ the cash cow at welterweight. They will try to give Spence the fight he wants. They want that Dallas Cowboy money. And son of Peter, what's happening, brother? He said this fight probably make a meal pay-per-view. And let me see. Hollow's Fist 90 says, yep, the fight worth 10 to 15 mils at the most. Bud asking for too much. And Queen Don Sapansky says, if the fight happens, I want to go to it. I will fly to whatever state it's in, and it'll be my first time going to a fight. Yes, sir. They're
see,
pretty
that's what I'm
exciting.
Yeah,
saying. Like,
yeah.
this fight is
It's the
reaching the
biggest
casual
fight
fans,
in
dog.
boxing.
This fight is
Period.
reaching the
Biggest
casual
fight in boxing.
fans. And guess what? If this fight do 600,000 buys, right? If this
Hmm.
fight does 600,000 buys, guess what? That's over 70 million, right? I mean, that's around okay. If the fight do 500,000 buys, right? That's motherfucking 40 some million right there. Plus
Man,
the
it's money.
plus the gate. So all the fight has to do is at least 500,000 buys, and that'll cover Crawford and Spence's tickets. That'll cover it.
I,
And I'm
I said it a while ago. Caleb Plant set the market. He
yeah.
got 10 mil. Better believe, man.
And
For
guess what?
that,
No, Caleb didn't do it. Motherfucking, there's a person that did it before Caleb. The Crusher Kovalev. He got 12 and a half.
oh my God,
And
that's
Crusher
sick.
Kovalev ain't crushed shit in a long
Right.
time.
In a long, long time.
So
Long, long time.
Jonah Turner says, Poole, this is the biggest fight in boxing. He said the suits know this. He says both fighters should be paid at least 20 million apiece.
That's
Like
what I'm
that's the
saying. Like, I'm saying, I say give them people they down 20, 25 million. At
Yeah, quit
least
trying to
because
shortchange them man. Both of them.
because these guys ain't going out here doing this fight. And see, one thing about it, pulled another thing with Showtime buying this fight, right?
Mhm.
Like they gotta pay for a fight anyway. So they would normally spend between 5 to 10 million on a fight. You feel me?
Mhm.
But guess what? Not to
Uh-huh.
mention, this is a legacy fight. So guess what? They have the rights to this fight. So they can play this
Mhm.
fight for years to come and still
Mhm.
get paid off of this fight. Somebody mute your background noise, man. Mute your background
Yeah, that's
noise.
a will.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
hear that.
Okay. So this fight right here, they're gonna have residuals because they can keep playing this fight over and over and over. And so I say, yeah, 25 million might be too much to give Bud, but who are you to tell him what his body is worth? Because if he going out there and gonna put on a fight that he say he about to do, because I just made a video
Well,
and
number no,
Terence
number
Crawford,
one. Well, number one, I don't care if he make 100 million. I just don't want him to buck against whatever the bottom line is, whatever they come to, and they say, hey,
Steven Espinosa them fucked up when they offered Canelo $100 million for 2 fights. When you sat there and offered him $55 million a fight, you offered this man $55 million a fight. This man has 2 draws and a loss on his record at the time when you offered that man that. We both are undefeated, going for undisputed. And you telling me that you can't split 50 between the 2 of us?
But
So
undefeated don't mean nothing though.
What'd you say, Will?
Undefeated, like, okay, it's about your draw. The draw you is like Canelo is drawing, Bud not. At the end of the day, yeah, you can sit up there and say he undefeated all you want, but that shit, it's a lot of undefeated fighters out there that ain't. You know what I'm saying?
But Spence is the draw too.
That's what I'm saying. So like this is my thing with Bud. Bud think he the big fish. You're not. You're not. That's reality, bro. You
But
can't
check
just
this out right here.
and
People
say
forget this though. Everybody keep talking about Canelo the face of boxing. They forget. Last year, Spence outdid Canelo with the Garcia fight.
Yeah. That's why they offered him that. But like, that's why they offered Canelo the higher money, because you taking what Spence bringing to the table. Also, Canelo bringing the whole country with him. Bud bringing Omaha?
But check this out though.
Nah, he bringing out there the whole east side,
no,
like
this is
the
what
Texas,
I'm saying though.
east of the Mississippi. Boy, I swear, boy, y'all listen, man, let me tell you something. We talking about, we know Errol the A side. Errol is the A side. That shit is undoubted.
What
Errol is? Undoubted. What the A side.
Oh, hands down.
Because he done did what he did. But here the thing is, they offered Canelo this money to fight Buster Douglas. Motherfuckers that nobody don't know. This ain't Canelo fighting nobody. This is if Canelo were fighting Charlo. How much would you say it's okay for Charlo to ask for? Let's play devil advocate here.
Man, Charlo's the undisputed
No. This is the whole point, though.
Charlo,
he's fighting somebody with a name.
It's gonna be a big difference though, because like Charlo, man. See, look, this is my thing. Yeah, you can say the accolades, the undisputed, and all that, but that don't mean shit if you ain't putting asses in the seats.
Okay,
you can't come negotiate.
Bud's last fight, he cracked over 200,000 with Sean Porter.
Oh, okay.
Bud, let's say Bud bring 200,000 because this is the biggest fight everybody's talking about and everything. Let's say Bud bring 200,000. But Spence good for 300,000 every fight, even on his off fight, he good for 300,000.
How many did he do versus Amir Khan? Was that one of the biggest fights of the year?
Nah, that was only 180,000. He did the most against with Sean Porter. He did 224,000.
But that's Bud. But that's Bud problem though. You only bring in one fight.
But this is what I'm saying, bro.
Average. What is his average? If you take his last 5, if you take his last 4 to 5 fights, his average.
He only had 3 on pay-per-view, bro.
Okay, 3. Okay, you take those last 3. What's his average?
Bro, it ain't about the average because each time
when you
fights,
talk, we doing numbers. We talking money and numbers, bro.
Bro, listen
it's gotta go off average.
This is how you get smarter right here. If you listen for a second, check this out. You can't do that about the average because each time you fight, you're gaining notoriety. You're gaining more people. You're not going to have the same as when you first started doing this. And each one of his fights, he has progressively got more people. Like his first fight, that was some bullshit. His second, with Amir Khan, he had that. Then when he came with Sean Porter, each fight he has progressed. I'm not saying that he deserves more money than Errol. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Earl's going to give you at least 300,000 to 400,000. All they need is 600,000 to clear all that. I mean, if they both get 25 mil apiece, 600,000 buys to clear that. And I'm saying they will get that 600,000 buys if they promote the fight right. Because I'm saying, first of all,
is Bud gonna promote? Is Bud gonna promote?
That's going to have to be a part of his contract. If you get goddamn 25 goddamn.
And Bud gonna be at the damn house eating Roman noodles and shit.
Look, if you about to get this type of money, you better get out here and shoot. But hold on,
make a post eating Roman noodles. Y'all gonna be like, oh man, he eating chicken Roman noodles.
Real quick, then y'all can have it, bro. Y'all
gonna have them.
I want to ask you a question too.
I'm gonna finish my point, then y'all can have it. What I'm saying is, what we fail to realize is, this is Earl's destiny fight right here. Without Bud, Earl doesn't have this. He can go fight any other body, yes, but it won't be the same.
He got the leverage.
This fight right here is a generational fight, a legacy defining. Everybody talking about Leonard and Hagler. This is better than Leonard. I mean, Leonard and Hers. This is better than Leonard and Hers because Leonard had a loss. This is two undefeated welterweights in their prime.
That was blasphemy, but we know what you're talking about.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He lost to nobody.
My health shot up like Don King. I had to calm that shit back down.
Hey,
and listen, we know
lost
what
to
happened
nobody.
with Sugar Ray and Hearn. We don't know what the fuck's gonna happen out here.
No,
These people out here would have thought Manny Pacquiao Mayweather would have been the best fight ever.
Bud realized
you feel
only one way he could fight Errol
for
Spence.
real.
It's only one way he could fight Errol Spence, and I done made a video just now about it. The only way Bud Crawford gonna be able to fight Errol Spence, he's gonna have to just let it all go and go toe to toe. That's the only way he can do, because he can't fight him on the outside because Earl's jab will destroy him, and he knows that. That's why he's.
You know what? And you know what? And him being pressured backwards and him on his back legs.
Yeah, that's why I said. No, this is what I'm saying. Bud knows. Everybody keep talking about Bud gonna outbox Spence. Bud knows he can't do that. Bud is a boxing fanatic. He watched Spence fight. He's done seen how Spence boxed Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia. He's seen that Earl is a damn Olympian that knows how to box. He boxed Floyd Mayweather's ass up. And Bud knows this. But Bud remembers the Sean Porter fight, and he realized out of all Earl's fights, he figured that Sean Porter gave Earl the most trouble. But what he forget, though, is Earl didn't have strength and conditioning. But so Bud right now is going, and he's going to go out there and try to fight the same fight Sean Porter do, because he knows that's the best way he can win, because any other way Earl going to box him up and make him look regular. So he's going to go out there. They're going to go toe-to-toe. That's why I said this shit going to be Hagler Hearns.
I think he's capping, man. You seen that Ugas fight.
Huh? Man, goddamn, man. Oh, my God. So, man, y'all gonna see him compare that $5 biggie bag to a motherfucking Ruth Chris goddamn combo. For real now, come on, man. Y'all been cut this bullshit. Don't talk to me about no fucking Ugas.
Who the hell is Ruth Chris?
I don't want to hear that shit. Just because he fucking whooped up on Pacquiao. Pacquiao was fucking 111 years old. We just whooped his ass, man. We talking about the number one pound for pound boxer. You comparing him to fucking Udanis Ugas?
No, nobody comparing them. But I'm just saying, look at that performance. He's definitely got strength and conditioning now. I'm just saying, like, the difference between, when he fought Porter than when he fought Ugas. You saw the difference in the results. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no Mikey Garcia.
20 miles a day right now.
There wasn't no Mikey Garcia. He going 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying?
So it take you 20-some fight to get a nutritionist?
Yeah,
the person that gonna out there.
That nigga eating peanut butter out the damn. You eating peanut butter out the damn jar. You know what I'm saying? That nigga eating ox. That nigga eating oxtail.
Hey, y'all. Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question real quick. So if all right. So fam asking for $25 million. What is Earl supposed to be getting?
30.
Man, who cares? That ain't his business. When I come to work at a job, I would be like, yo, what's Shawty getting right now? Hey, I'm getting $11 an hour. He better not be getting 12. Man, I don't give a fuck what you pay this motherfucker.
Let me catch up on some of the comments.
Bullshit. Yeah, catch on the comments.
Let me catch up.
Y'all, shoot.
Let me catch up with some of the comments. GoFlow says, he said, facts. Channels are out here saying just because Bud has what Errol wants, they should break the bank for Bud. And TZ Frank says, damn, QT, that's a good point. And he's up on the panel. He says Canelo is a bigger draw. JV says Bud ain't Canelo. GoFlow says Bud ain't Canelo. Canelo's been a pay-per-view star for 10 years. And Renee Box Young says, plus if Bud continues with shenanigans and postpones all this, the clock is ticking. By then, Bud will probably be like 35 and a half, pushing 36. And Jonah Turner, he says, exactly, Carla. They give Canelo all that money. And Thomas Moreland says, salute fam. What's going on, Thomas? I see you. And Ricardo Johnson says, Showtime is not in business to lose, right? And GoFlow says, GoFlow says it was 700,000 buys. Then that's more of a reason for Spence should get the most. And
Okay, look at
Q,
the Oscar De La Hoya and Floyd Mayweather fight. Floyd was
Preach,
clearly better, pound for pound, number one. But
preach.
to make that legacy fight, Floyd had to take 30 and Oscar took 70. Now, if Earl take this fight with Bud, even if he split it 50-50, which I feel like Earl deserves the Lion Chef, he did all the work. But Bud is selling his oath. He's selling his 38-0 career, all his accolades in his pound for pound number one spot. Because without Bud,
His hips
Earl
and
Spence's
ribs
record is not
and
what
his
it should be.
eyes.
Now, if you put Bud name on Earl Spence's resume, that makes his resume that much more better. First ballot Hall of Famer. Even though he's already a Hall of Famer like Bud is, Bud done put in his Hall of Fame fist and everything. Bud just waiting for a nice ass check so he can go out in the sunset. And he's telling Spence, look, I got this plot of land right here. It's the pound for pound number one plot. You can have it if you can take it from me. But it's gonna cost you. And Spence said, make the fight happen, because Spence know what's at stake and he know it's gonna cost him. And so he's willing to pay because after this fight right here, it's no more looking down. All Spence fights, he gonna have Bud fans and his fans. So that's an additional 200,000 each time. He gonna make it on the back
So
end.
I got a question for the
feel it.
panel. What y'all think the ticket price is gonna be?
it's gonna be high.
Low. I'm
Whatever
talking
it
about
is,
cheapest
I'm fucking
ticket in
boy.
that motherfucker. The cheapest ticket to get in there.
I ain't gonna lie, I pay $100 to watch that fight, bro, on pay-per-view. I would.
But he talking about the seats at the arena, right?
The
Yeah, the
seats,
gate.
the
The
seats
gate.
gonna be stupid. We already know
Because
that.
it's gonna
The
be
seats
at least
gonna be dumb.
75 and up.
It depends on
I
if
think
it's
it's
at
gonna
the
be for pay per
stadium.
view.
If it's at the Ram Stadium, it'd be cool. It'd be $150 seats. It'd be like 150 to damn 450.
You mean the Raiders?
Yeah, the Raiders. Now if it's at the
Yeah. Oh, boy,
In
MGM
that
Vegas.
go.
Grand,
Woo wee.
now if it's at the MGM Grand or something, it's gonna be about 10 bands for a damn a far away seat.
Wow, that's crazy.
Boy.
Hey,
And they
because I
say
remember,
October.
hey,
Yeah, it ain't
look,
gonna be at the Raiders Stadium in October.
but
All
that's what
right,
I'm
let
saying.
me.
It better be a bye week for the Raiders because if they do that shit in Vegas, the lowest ticket
Woo
gonna be
wee.
about 5-10 bands, dog.
Mm.
Hell yeah. And you expect them to be, but hell no. Y'all gotta get my cut right. Y'all gotta cut that cake right. I ain't finna take no hell no. I ain't finna take
let
no
me
short
cut
because
down.
y'all want them.
Let me cut down on some of the comments. QT says, if the promoters promote Spence versus Bud like they did Spence versus Ugas, everyone would get paid. Laugh out loud. Catman, 785 says, no. He said, no, the hell, it was no 700,000 K. Derek James misspoke when he said that. Spence totals between Mikey and Porter was 700K together. That's what they meant. And Jonah Turner says the fight is for
Woo.
undisputed. And Capman, y'all killing me with that background noise. Cap
Yeah,
Cap
somebody eat some chip.
Capman
That shit that got
75
me
says
hungry too, boy.
he says
I'm
Earl
tired
Spence is
still
not
too.
yeah Earl Spence not gonna get 25 million guaranteed. So Crawford sure ain't. And who's real? What's going on? Who's real? He says Bud does not generate
Yeah.
that. PBC knows it. Bud knows it too. And
But why are we
shampoo.
arguing about what they trying to get paid though, bro? Like I
Let
used
me
to
read
box
down
myself.
some of
Look,
these.
I used to box myself,
Let
bro.
it read these comments, man.
Let me read some of them down. Let me cut them
Okay.
down because they're getting long. Uh, Shampoo Gaming says Canelo would be better. QT says Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson did more pay per view than all Spence last four fights. And he
Because
says,
people were damn streaming fights back then, idiot.
and then he
No,
comes
he
back and
talking
says
about
payday.
recently.
And Jonah Turner said it's two undefeated fighters. Everyone wants to see this fight. Tickets will sell out in minutes. And what's going on post
Minutes.
game sports? First time seeing you. What's going on, my brother? He says we will see who's holding up the fight when I get this third strap, Spence. And Will Hunt says this would not be better than Spence Canelo fan. And Ricardo Johnson says 60-40 split, the number don't add up. Not that big sorry. It's go flow.
But you know
That
something
background.
though?
Somebody need to go mute. You know what I'm saying, with the background music. I said, so GoFlow says, why everyone believes if Spence wins, he's a household name. Bud ain't even a household name. What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
Renee Box Young says, good points, caller. And that's one of the Muhammadans. QT says facts on the Biggie. QT said facts on the Biggie pack comparison. Yeah, I
Yeah, that's
like
what I
that
said.
shit
It's gonna be
too.
like Biggie versus Pop.
I
Like,
like that shit too.
yeah,
And
because you know why? Because
go ahead.
man, both
Y'all
of these
argue like the
fighters.
motherfuckers Biggie versus Pop.
I mean, bro, it's just like Biggie versus Pac. Because if you talk about one, the other side get upset, and then you talk about the other, and people act. They keep trying to see the damn narrative, and these people are doing the same thing that the pale skins is trying to do, trying to play this fight down. You can't play this fight down because it's people that don't know shit about boxing talking about when Spence and Crawford gonna fight. I've had people talking about it all the fucking time. It's people that's in different genres talking about it. You got people that's on damn boxing talking about it. You got boxing stars like Dame Lillard, all them, they talking about it. Plus, you know, the
Is that
Cowboys,
me?
they about
No.
to walk behind Spence. So
All
you
I'm
know
saying,
it's gonna be some NFL
all I'm
promotion
saying
behind it.
is, if it gets to the point where they playing hardball, what I'm saying, they draw the line in the sand, what I'm saying. I just want Bud to be like, what I'm saying, I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and negotiate for all you can. But what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't want him just to walk into the Hall of Fame, turn his back on the fight,
But this is what I'm
and go
saying
on.
though. Like Canelo last fight did 200,000 pay-per-view buys. Ain't nobody saying shit about that though. Ain't nobody saying shit about him and Bivol doing 200,000 buys, right?
Nobody gives a damn about Canelo.
But this is what I'm saying. People
Yeah,
lose. I'm
yeah,
talking
for
about if
real though.
Canelo can get the type of paper like that on that shit, why people worried about black folks trying to get their damn paper too? Like Canelo
Yeah,
getting
no, we just want to
200,000
see the
buys.
fight.
We ain't worrying about. We ain't hating on him getting this bread, but we just don't want this dude to overprice himself and then be on some
Right,
like, man, you don't pay me this when we don't
But
get
this
the
is what
fight.
I'm
right.
saying
That's
though.
That's
that's
our
How,
what it
thing.
no,
is.
hold on, hold
We
on.
not tripping on
So
him
this is
getting
what I'm
paid.
saying. How can you put a price on that man's health though?
Ain't
Like,
nobody putting no price
no,
on
this
his
is what I'm
health.
saying. This is what I'm saying. This man
We
has
not
38 wins, dog.
we not
This
doing
man
it.
has 38 wins, three division champion,
Well,
former
come out and say that.
undisputed,
Man, I
former
don't give a fuck
undisputed.
if he had 14 divisions. You know what I'm saying? Long as he agree on something. You know what I'm saying? Long
Okay,
as he
but this is
agree
what I'm
on
saying.
something.
Showtime fucked
I
up
don't
when
give
they
a fuck if
offered
he was
them.
the Grand Wizard of
I'm gonna tell
odds.
you like
God
this:
damn it!
if I was Bud, I want about 2025 as well. If you can offer Canelo 50 for one fucking fight, and you give them that, I at least think I should get at least 25 because I feel like this. Look, you got that much money to push toward Canelo. This is the biggest fight right here. Everybody know this fight is Hagler and Hers. You got Stephen A. Smith and all them talking about it. This fight gonna
But
generate the money. See what they
but
trying to do, man. I'm guaranteeing this fight gonna generate a
but
shitload of money.
race sales though, bro. We all know this in boxing. Race
Man, if
sales.
that
So they
Mexican jump off
it's
a bridge, you gonna jump off the bridge too? I'm just fucking with you. I just
Ain't
fuck.
nobody said shit about jumping off the damn
All
bridge.
that
I
little
push
slow
motherfuckers off the
what you
bridge,
talking
man.
about? Let's go.
I
oh
push
shit.
people off bridges. Remember that? I push them off.
Yeah.
I push them off. I don't go behind nobody. But what I'm
but
saying
race,
is,
but race sales though, man.
yeah,
That's the
race
reason why
does sell,
Mayweather.
but see,
That's why Mayweather was doing what he was doing. Like
yeah, race
Mayweather
does
wasn't gonna get
sell,
that with no brother.
but like the man said, Roy Jones and Tyson, they both black.
Yeah,
Right.
but that's a different. They got the age. Like man, we want to see these motherfuckers. Cause like okay, it's Mike and Roy for one. Then you motherfuckers. Oh, we trying to see like that was just like a anomaly, kind of like
Like
a
a
novelty type
exhibition.
of fight.
Like an
Yeah,
But
it
this
was
is
exhibition.
a
what I'm
no.
saying.
It was like a
Mayweather,
real novelty fight. You know what I'm
bro, if we
saying?
had Mayweather announce this fight, Mayweather announced this fight right here, like he said, that's gonna add another 200 damn buys right there. Let Mayweather promote this shit the way he promotes it.
So let me ask you this. So if all this go the way that you saying, how many buys you think they getting? How
Bro,
many
I'm
how
gonna
many
be
buys you
honest.
think?
I'm gonna tell you, they can get upwards close to $1 million, bro. They can
$1
get
million.
upward close to $1 million. If Mike Tyson them can get that much, if motherfuckers do the right promotion and shit, and this being the fight that everybody want to see, all the boxers want to see this fight as well. This is the fight that's gonna bring everybody, bro. Everybody wants to see this fight,
Here,
and if they
here's
promote
the
this shit
question
like
though.
the greatest fight in 40 years, bro, this fight can
When
generate the
have
revenue.
promoters. What the most recent fight you saw get promoted the right way? What was the last fight? They go around the panel, like, you know what I'm saying? That what you thought they put that money on them, but you know
That Mike
that
Tyson
made
and Roy
everybody
Jones got
know.
promoted good. They promoted that
They
Mike
got
Tyson
promoted
and
like a
Jones.
month.
I say whatchamacallit, I say that Mayweather McGregor shit. I say that Mayweather McGregor shit.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
Yeah,
that shit was all
crazy.
that's why I
on
said
Fox. I mean,
since
football
Mayweather's part owner,
games.
that's why I said since
Yeah, that shit was
Mayweather
wild.
part owner, this part of his chips too. I said Mayweather need to promote this shit like he did his shit. Let Mayweather promote this shit.
But shit, you gonna have to pay Mayweather to do that. That
I
nigga
mean,
ain't doing
Mayweather
shit
They
for
get
go,
paid
free.
they're gonna
regardless.
knock everybody down to about 10.
Nah, I'm
You
saying
feel what I'm
Mayweather
saying?
get paid regardless because, like he said, when Al get paid, he get paid. He say he part owner of
Nah,
the damn
Mayweather don't play
business.
that shit.
Yeah,
He take
no,
cash only.
I
I
mean,
need
but
All right.
my
Mayweather's
money,
also
man.
signing their checks too. He
All
part
right.
owner
Let
of
me.
the business.
All
That's
right.
why he sat there and
Let me
said
cut
he
down some of
announcing the
these
fight.
comments.
You know,
QT
Floyd
says.
said he gonna let people know when the fight happened. He announcing the fight.
All right.
That's
So
what we can do though. We can have Bud sign
Right,
to Floyd.
well, wide open.
Bud can sign to Floyd, and then this shit gonna go down. If Bud sign to Floyd, that shit gonna go down.
Okay, can I get to? Let me get to QT. QT said I sub. He says I fuck with this channel, and TZ Frank says poor selfish ass ain't gonna do it. And Renee Box Young, shout out y'all subscribe to Renee
Damn.
Box Young, man. He has some really great content over there. He says keep the likes up, fam. And Trap Media USA, he says another 300, 400K is not realistic. Two fighters with the same base isn't selling that much. If it was the fight would be made. And what's going on, Nitty G? I've seen you in the comments. Salute, fam. And who got the background going on?
It sounds like some music, don't it?
I don't know. It's like marching,
It
like
ain't me.
damn,
It ain't
like the
me.
Nazis coming and shit. Ricardo Johnson says. Ricardo Johnson says Reynoso didn't give Renat, Ricardo Johnson says Espinosa didn't give Wild a guaranteed 25 mil. Did you say salute to the chat? Trap Media USA says not doing pass. What's that? Foe? Not doing pass foe. I don't know what that is. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
400, probably 400. I see 600,000 in the chat too.
Oh, 400. I see.
Mechadon.
He said TZ Frank said it's hard to do 1 million pay-per-view buys with all
Yeah,
that streaming going on. And what's going on, Patrick Alexander? I be seeing you in the comments. He says Crawford's just a check. He knows he can't win. All cap. Jonah Turner says before they negotiate with Bud, they said he don't have the money for the fight. Then said we have 55 million for Canelo. And
That's why he got his number so high.
so, Trap Media USA. This is not the biggest financial fight. Triple G,
Right.
Canelo will sell more,
I bet it
and
won't.
Nah, I don't think
and
so about that. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
no, talking
I
about
don't
this
think
damn
so
Nah.
washed
either.
out
I
damn
don't think
sugar
so
beet.
either.
Cause I don't
You
even
know,
think I ain't breaking my neck to go
this
watch no
must be
I ain't
Triple
even
this
G and
must be
buying that
Canelo.
shit.
this must be Eddie Hearn and shit. And
That
Eddie
nigga that
Hearn. It's a
crazy.
big boy.
1999, and if they do sell pay per view, they ain't selling it, but for
Big part.
1999, I pay
Man.
$20 for a pay per view.
Nah, facts.
let me cut down some more because this shit getting long. Trap Media USA says people just talk, but they have been stealing pay-per-views so long they won't stop. They won't stop with this one. Yeah, you're right about that. And Patrick Alexander, they ain't going to get 25 mil a piece. And Hollow
I ain't
Fist
gonna hate against them if
96.
they do get it though. I tell you that though. I ain't
Me
gonna watch
neither.
the
Me
next
neither.
person's pocket. I'm
If
gonna
they
tell you
get
what
more,
Crawford should do though. What he should do to make it fair. Like honestly, take 10 mil a piece up front, and then on the back end we split that bitch. Whatever we
That's
make,
what
we
that's
split
what he
that shit.
want. That's what they
Split
want.
hmm
that shit on the back end. That way, ain't nobody losing out on nothing. You get what we earn. Shit,
But
we
see
split
that,
that shit.
but then that's what like saying that's the whole thing. Cause they like Errol looking at, I think Errol go look at it from the whole standpoint of like, man, I done did all this work and I'm supposed to be the A side and I still got to
Nah,
split.
Earl said he don't care. Earl said he just want to make the fight happen. That's what Earl said.
Okay.
Earl already said he agreed to everything. He want to make the fight happen. Earl already said fuck it. Because
See
he
now
know
that
what
make
happens
that
after
that
this
that
Yeah,
fight.
make that make it look
he
weak
said if
on
the fight don't
on
get
Bud's
made, it
side.
ain't on him. He said if the fight don't get made, it ain't on
See,
him.
Earl got that
So,
Canelo fight sitting in the wing. You know, him and Canelo still got that super fight that they gonna make if Canelo stop losing.
So let me ask y'all this. So y'all do this take a hit if the fight don't get made? With all that being said, if the fight don't get made, do Bud take a hit?
Do he take
Do
a
we
hit?
count that as a duck?
Hell yeah. Because
of
Earl's agreed
course.
to everything. He's sitting there saying, man, he's agreeing to everything. Like, if a person agreeing to everything, then the damn promoters is not gonna make the fight. Like, bro, you overpricing everything. Like,
Hmm.
like they said, they even told the man, they was like, look, why don't we just you take this up front and we split in the back end? Like in the PVC, they split that shit on the back end. They get that back end money. That's why Adrian
Right.
Broner and them didn't want to go nowhere else because they know what that back end money look like. But see, Crawford ain't used to getting that back end money. Cause you know he ain't used to his shit doing too good. And see, the fucked up shit about it, not only is he wanting the damn 25, he want to get the back end shit too. Like, if all you get was 25, that's it. But you send a 25 and 50-50, like, nah, brother, that's now you trying to damn oversell the shit now. If you want 25 mil straight guaranteed, I feel like he can get
So
that
where did
right there.
25 mil number coming from?
Hell, they
Bud.
just Espinosa just came out and said that he wanted around 25 to 30 mil. That's what they talking about right now. They said one source even said 30 mil.
Yeah. You know, that nigga trying to get all the damn Dollar Tree shots in
Now,
Omaha.
what fucked it up is
He
because they
finna buy
said
all
they
them
had
motherfuckers,
55 for
Dollar
Canelo.
Tree.
That
Get
nigga trying to get
paid,
an
y'all
empire.
nigga. Get
Nigga
paid.
trying to get a
Get
Dollar Tree
paid, y'all
empire.
nigga. Get paid. Yo, dog. Hey.
So let me catch
But,
up.
but you know
Oh,
something
humble
though, you
sir
never know what they'll give you though. I say go for as much as they can. And when I see they ain't gonna budge, then all right, well look, man.
Like, all right, I'll take 5. Fuck it.
But it's gotta be a deadline though, man, because you gotta get venues, you gotta get all this shit
They got
set up,
like
man.
two
You
more
just
weeks
can't.
left. In 2 more weeks, Showtime about to announce their second half of the year. So he gonna have to do
Yeah, they
something.
gotta go and get it done, man. They gotta dig in them pockets. You gotta get the church of money right.
He need to damn trust the system and go ahead and damn get that back end money.
Okay. So humble service says Bud's going to get $3 million for his next fight, and that was his top rank
Shit.
guarantee. And
Mm.
Jonah Turner says facts upper echelon. What's going on, Ramon and Emily Jones? What's going on? He says get them both 15 million guaranteed, and the winner gets the 10 million bonus. If you believe in yourself, you will sign that. And
That
Mm.
sounds good.
I miss them having purses, man.
Mm.
Fuck it.
humble
That's hard.
service
You
says
win, you get to bring it home.
says humble service says WBO need to strip Bud, and he says Bud got 20 million for the Sean Porter fight, washing what Kennahan's drug money. I got you. And Ricardo Johnson said you guys don't understand numbers, and Patrick Alexander said exactly. Bud killed his market at top rank. And Jonah Turner says Bud has a lot of fans, even in the UK. And Capman 785, he says, bro, they can't afford to give them 25 apiece. Are you crazy? He says 500K pay-per-view buys is only
37 and a
37 point
half.
and a half million dollars.
You wrong
You know
because
what
if
I'm
it's
saying?
$80 a pay per view, if it's $80 a pay per view times 500K, that's 40,000 off the gate, bro. I mean that's 40 million off the gate. So where you get
You said
37.5,
how many buys?
Well, see,
500K.
I just saw it. They broke it down over there on Blue Blood. You know, so you got that number from just a 500K estimate.
Do your old math. 500K plus $80 a damn fight. That's 400. That's 40 million right there.
You think
Yeah, I
you think
mean,
they'll charge 80? I think they'll charge a
I
huncho for
think they
that
might charge
motherfucker.
a buck. Like
Yeah.
Floyd used to charge a buck.
That bitch worth. I ain't gonna lie. That bitch worth a
I
buck
pay
though.
a
I ain't
buck
gonna.
for
no,
it.
I can see
I ain't
people
bitching about
paying.
that.
I can see people paying that for it. You know, or
I say put
120.
it to 100. 100.
Yeah, yeah. Shampoo Gaming says Bud may have a lot of fans, but
But they
they
don't
don't
buy pay
buy
per views.
pay per
That's what I said the
views.
other day.
And
Man,
Patrick Alexander says if Bud got all these fans, most of them still in the fight, they're not buying it.
Exactly. I said that
Trap
the other day.
Trap Media USA says no, he didn't. They did 175, and Capman 785 says the network has to get paid too, and QT says
The
Bud
network don't
ain't.
get paid. The network pays for the fights. Why the network got to get paid? They pay for the fights.
So
Nah, he's
QT
saying they
said
got to make money off of it.
QT says Bud ain't been given the opportunity to draw. Ain't no talent like that at 140 or 147 top rank can't promote him. He said he messed up re-signing with them. I don't know what Bob told him to make him go back. And
Bad business.
Trap Media USA
Promised him
says
that Pacquiao fight. He
he says
promised him that Pacquiao fight.
yeah, he sure did. He said and Trap Media
We
USA
don't talk about that.
he said him and Khan did 75, and Humble Servant
75.
says Bud ain't fighting nobody. That's why he got poor pay-per-view numbers. And Ricardo Johnson says, "Bruh, stop it. If Crawford doesn't sell," and Humble Servant says, "Bud trying to wash Kinahan drug money." And Capman 785 says 600 buys is only for $45 million. And Ramon and Emily Jones says Bud ain't promoting, and his fans ain't buying.
It's
And
48.
Patrick Alexander says QT that he said that's Bud's bad business decision signing with Bob playing a doormat to Lomachenko. What's going on, Runaway Slade? That's my boy right there. He be battling in them comments in the daytime. He said Bud don't sell or pay-per-view. Dude sounds like a fool. He should have stayed in school. What's going on, JV? JV says
You dumbass, stupid ass, non-listening,
So yeah,
uneducated bitch.
see my
Ain't nobody
man
say
not
that.
saying he not
Oh,
arguing
Ain't
boy,
about
nobody
it,
oh,
but
said
boy.
you
he's
sell
talking
that, you
about far as
dumb
what the
shit.
fight is
If
worth.
you damn motherfucking listen more than you fucking type and talk, you would understand what the fuck
Man.
we said, you dumbass.
Yeah,
What we said was,
You're mad.
yeah, that motherfucker's a dumb piece of
he talking
shit.
about the worth.
Like,
He
Hey,
talking
man.
about the worth of the fight, y'all. Not
we talk about the
about
fucking
necessarily.
worth of the fight, you idiots.
He ain't talking about what he. You know what I'm saying?
I know Bud ain't sold a bitch ass thing. What I'm saying is this fight could be a fight that they gonna play and they gonna run reruns of years. Like they gonna have that
Forever.
motherfucker on. And if you got cable and you got Showtime, you know you can go to that little thing on demand and you can watch a movie or a boxing match whenever you want to. That's if you're not streaming your cable service, buddy. But you know they got
Now,
them fights right there, and that's residual
got a
damn
super chat.
fights.
And I hate to cut you. I got a super chat. Allie, what's that? All eyes low says, I'm glad they're taking long to announce the fight. I'm still saving up to witness this live. I know that shit's gonna be expensive if you're gonna go there, man.
Shit.
I
That
hope
shit
that
is
shit
gonna
in
be
Me
Vegas
going,
though.
that's out the question.
I hope it's in Vegas though, because that way
it's
I
in
can
Vegas.
I can take my wife with it and make it seem like, you know, hey babe, we going to Vegas. But if it ain't in Vegas,
Shit,
what's
she gonna
going
know what
on,
you going
Macadon
for.
one.
yeah, you know, if it's in
Macadon.
Vegas, I can take her to the fight. Be like, babe, we go to the fight in Vegas. You know, we gonna shake them up, shake them a little bit. You know. But if it ain't in Vegas, then
Yeah.
I gotta take that trip without her.
Streets with fire.
It can only be in Vegas. It ain't nowhere else they gonna have their fight.
That's where all the money
Nowhere else.
is,
I don't
and
see
see,
it. I
and that's
don't
what they
see it.
gotta realize. One of them damn casinos will pay them top dollar to have it there.
You fucking
Because
right.
think about how much money the casino go. See, that's another thing I was saying. For them to have that in one of them casinos like the MGM or the Palisades or something like that, they will pay top dollar to have that fight at their casino. Think about the money, the revenue that they will develop having that fight there. And then
Bro,
they
you
got the
broke
top
breaking up.
gamblers right there too. Like, man, they will make a killing. Whoever gets that shit, you ain't got to pay for that venue. That's what they was talking about. That's another way they can get more money for the fucking fight. But like I said,
Man, they
Terence
know what they
Crawford,
doing.
I ain't against Terence Crawford getting his money or nothing. But bro, you have to get something on the back end, bro. Like, come on now.
That the whole thing, man.
Yeah, get
Cause
that shit on the back end, bro. Get it on the
cause
back end.
they said versus the Porter fight, on the Porter fight, he made upwards of 60 million. Then he got 60% of the pay-per-view. They say versus Kell Brooks, he earned 3 million and he got 60%. You know what I'm saying? So shit, if you getting 6% of the house, you finna go out there and promote that shit. You finna be tweeting every day. You finna be talking shit. They gonna sell the fight. They know how to sell that fight. And they gonna get sold. And they gonna get their ass in the ring. or it's gonna
if
be
you
one of the
asking that type
biggest
of
fuck
motherfucking
ups
money, if you asking for that type of
since.
money, you gonna sell something,
If you
motherfucker.
if you think about how Eddie Hearn should have nightmares at night thinking about how he didn't make that Wilder fight when both of them was undefeated. But
Yeah.
I don't even want to get pulled started on that shit. But the money that they could have generated, that was one of the
Man,
biggest
do you
missed
know
fights in the history of boxing.
Eddie Hearn has
What
lost
fight?
over $1 billion in the last
Wilder versus
5
AJ.
years in
That was
boxing.
one of the
Yeah.
biggest missed opportunities. Now you think about how long ago that was, and you think
Facts.
about the biggest fight in boxing at that time was still Crawford versus Spence.
Exactly.
So while everybody talking about these folk don't buy whatever and all this other shit, these two done
They
been getting
bought
talked about
Wilder and Fury.
more than anybody for the longest. Even when it was Porter and even with Garcia and all them boys floating around, everybody like, but I want to see Crawford versus Spence, man.
I'm gonna tell you who would have generated some money too, though. If they would have had that shit close to that time, Thurman and Spence, that would have generated nicely. I think they would have been
Yeah.
about 500 or 600.
Yeah, because they gonna talk that talk.
Yeah, that'd have been
You
500,
know Thurman
600.
gonna sell that
Keith
fight. He like
bitch
Rolly
ass can talk.
Ramiro, man. He gonna say anything, man.
And that motherfucker
Thurman
Thurman,
say
now Thurman
anything.
want to do that shit. Now he want to do it. Motherfucker, you should have did it when you had 2 belts.
He wasn't going near that one.
Nah, Thurman,
So,
he know them
He
ribs
see
soft.
Errol, he crawled the
He
streets.
seen that
right?
Bundu fight. He was like, no. He said, no.
He
I
ain't want
told you
none of
not
that work,
fuck with
man.
them
He ain't
nights.
want none of that work.
He been seen.
oh yeah, he
He
knocked
won't.
Bundu ass slap out. Catman
Twice.
Catman 785 says ticket will be between 1,000 for nosebleeds up to 10,000 for ringside, and he says if at the MGM or T-Mobile, if in the stadiums, its cheapest is more like 100 for nosebleeds and like 6,000 for ringside.
It'd be about
And
15,000 for ringside at the stadium, bro. I'm sorry to say it.
Hot dog,
Because
$12 popcorn,
that
$17.50.
damn Spence fight, that Spence Garcia fight, that shit was like motherfucking damn. It was like damn 7,500 for the ringside at Spence Garcia at the AT&T Stadium. It was 7,500 for ringside.
I'm still mad at Spence for not knocking him the fuck on out.
No, I'm
So
talking about my Danny.
Oh no,
So-
yeah, not Danny. I got him mixed up.
But you know the reason why he didn't do it to Mikey because they sat there and said that he couldn't outbox him, so he made sure he didn't bully that motherfucker at all. He did it all as a
Spence
boxer,
should have
not
knocked
using his
him
weight
the
and
fuck
shit.
out. I just saw that fight yesterday too. I was like, knock him the fuck on out, man.
But his brother was
But
about
they
to.
did
His
each other
brother
favor.
regrets
Yeah,
not
that was
stopping
damn near stoppage though, bro.
it. Hey, look,
Man.
his brother was supposed to been stopped it. That's why Mikey retired now. Like
Well,
Mikey couldn't talk. He couldn't talk good for a couple of months, bro. Like that nigga had damage,
Man.
bro. Like
It looked like a 12th grader was fighting a 7th grader.
hell yeah.
He should have knocked
And
them the
you see
fuck
what
on out, man.
his brother say, I still have regrets for not stopping that fight sooner.
Yeah,
But
So,
they
he
wanted
ain't
to be
finna
the
stop
first
that
person
fight
to
for his
take Earl
granddad.
12 rounds. They wanted to be the first to take him 12 rounds. But he had no strength and conditioning. He had strength and conditioning. That shit would have been over around the 5th.
Now, all right, now I don't want to be. I ain't trying to be funny, but like, man, y'all think Bud taking that shit into like consideration? Like, man, this motherfucker he breaking ribs and eyes and
You
shit.
best
nigga.
believe.
Why you think he charging so much? He know this is farewell fight, and he's selling his oath. He know this gonna be some pain and suffering, so he about to get as
That
much
nigga
as
say
he possibly
Goddamn
Selling
smother covered ribs. Goddamn.
Why you think he asking for so much motherfucking money? That motherfucker know what he walking into.
Man, I
He
thought
ain't
Bud
stupid.
thought he could beat this nigga, dog. Okay,
He
go,
did.
man.
He did before he seen that
Y'all
Ugas fight.
think Bud don't think he can beat that motherfucker, man?
He did before he seen that Ugas fight.
It
He
don't
thought
say-
this
it-
was
Y'all think
it
he
don't
waking up in
seem
the
like
middle
it,
of the
man.
night like California Love video thinking about Errol?
exactly. But check this out.
Shit me, man.
If this was Spence before the accident, it'd have been a 50-50 fight because Earl was still ballooning up in weight. He wasn't taking that shit serious. Now, Bud know it's a whole different ball game now. That motherfucker, he know he got to get everything he can. That's why he went ahead and took his Hall of Fame ceremony.
Ooh, he got a
See, my
nutritionist.
man said he watched the Mikey fight. He said he watched the Mikey fight the other day. I watched that motherfucker like about 3-4 days ago.
I
Like,
watched the
man,
Kell Brook fight this morning.
his body in that motherfucking Mikey fight.
Like a crackhead.
Man, he don't even look this like how he looked it against Ugas, man.
Hey,
See,
You know why? Because
go
he
hey,
look
oh,
at
paid
him
hey,
her
versus
see,
so
hey,
Kell
hey,
much.
Brook.
see what said, wow, we still uttering duck talk, shaking my head, patience, grasshopper. You know
Go
what I'm
look at
saying?
We saying
Kell Brook
if.
fight.
We
I
saying
was
if.
watching that Kell Brook fight this morning. Kell Brook was up 4 rounds to 2. No, 4 rounds to 1. And he ain't win another fucking round. And I love the way I say another. But he ain't win another round after that, boy. It was just pain. Like
Nah,
Mr.
no,
T.
but you
Like
say it
Mr.
was
T said, they asked Mr. T, they say, Bubba, what do you expect for today's fight?
I think Bud is trying to do. He's doing the samurai ritual right now because he's going to do a kamikaze dive into this fight.
A
You know,
horikari. He about to do a
Man,
horikari.
I think I ain't gonna be able to find none of y'all motherfuckers about 2 o'clock on that Saturday morning, that Sunday morning.
I'm gonna be up here. I'm gonna be up here right there from the
Be like,
damn casino.
hello.
I'm gonna be talking from the casino like,
How
yeah.
you gonna be in the casino? That's it.
I
what's
got
going on, Fifth Island? Never seen you. How you doing? He says, did Canelo versus Plant do 800K? This should beat that fight if Bud promote. I don't know what that means, but you know what I'm saying.
It Bud
Uh,
promoted. I mean, we gotta really stop making excuses for these networks. These motherfuckers got that money, man. They
you think
paying
they
these
got
fuckers every day for that bullshit. They pay motherfuckers every day.
so basically y'all think they're not gonna let Bud walk away because you know what I'm saying EJ, you know what I'm saying, they care about what EJ wants, and you know what I'm saying Crawford probably, you know what I'm saying, he can squeeze them for a little bit more money. That's what we're looking at.
Girl got to fight. Huh?
Nah, man. I feel like if they ain't trying to pay, y'all go to a perf building, man, and see what they really do. Ain't that what Tiafimo did? Ain't that what Porter did? Was about to do when Bob didn't
Right,
want too
right,
bad,
right,
didn't want to
right.
pay that money. They went to perf bid. Let's see what this fight really worth. And let's split that shit. It
So
ain't really all
sometimes,
about no network.
yeah, but if you go to first bid, you're gonna get a whole lot less. You see what I'm saying?
We'll see.
And, you know, y'all could have just made the goddamn deal. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If it go to first bid, shit gonna be cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
But
cheaper than
but
what
but
you're trying to get at PBC,
but all we
right?
want is a fight, right?
Right. Like, yeah. I
That's
mean,
all we want.
but that's what I'm saying. It's like if Bud, I don't care how much you get. If the motherfucker got 800 million, nigga, I wouldn't care. You know what I'm saying? Long as you know when PBC say, hey, this is how far we're willing to go, and Bud say, hey, I can live with that. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Why you had it? Why you say it like them too, man? That was the
But yeah,
PBC
no, I
guy.
have because
Boy.
because Errol done signed everything. Errol ready to go. He's ready for the damn fight. You know what I'm saying? So we just not need to please Bud ass. You know what I'm saying? To get that nigga 15 million in a pack of ramen noodles, and the nigga be happy. You know what I'm saying? He'll be
Fuck
okay.
man. What
Yeah,
thing is I want two. They gonna be like, hell, I want 2 packs. Get that
for sure. If get that nigga 2 packs and shit in a
Yes, I want
goddamn
2 pack, man.
in a goddamn case. You know what I'm saying?
God
Hopefully. We just want to see. We just want Bud to be happy and don't, what I'm saying, turn around with that belt and take his ass back to Omaha. You know what I'm saying? We need that belt. You know what
But
I'm saying?
let me
damn,
Strap
ask you.
man,
season.
he gonna
Strap
bring a
season.
couple more back to Omaha with him.
But what do Bud if Bud don't take this fight? Where he go next?
Well, he'll probably go fight one of the, what's his name? Joseph Pater. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
That's who
man,
that's
come
who he want
on,
to fight
man.
any goddamn way.
Come
Well,
on,
fight
man.
Joseph Pater. You got Josh Taylor been wanting to fight him, and he ain't fucking with Boots. You know what I'm saying?
He
Goddamn
staying away
well.
from Boots.
Oh, but with Boots, I can understand because he ain't really, what I'm saying, been there. You know what I'm saying? He's Johnny come lately, and he's the new group. So and then what happens if he get in there and get his ass tore up by Crawford? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He could get beat by Crawford. He a bad boy and all,
I
but
think Boots beat Crawford.
he would get his
he
ass
get in
beat.
there, get Falumaloom and shit, then his future fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He get in there,
He
get
don't want to fuck up
Falumaloom.
his future.
You
He
know,
don't
then
want to fuck up his
his
future.
future sideways. Well, it's no shame to lose to Crawford, but you know what I'm saying.
Nah, it ain't.
Ain't no shame to lose to Crawford. You know what I'm saying. But maybe that would be a good fight for him. You
It
know what
ain't
I'm
no
saying.
shame. That's the see. That's the thing, though, man. It ain't no. with these dudes, man, we gotta stop that narrative that they done and all that other
Right.
shit. They gotta they gotta take risks, man. I heard a dude. We talk about Florida a lot, but when you run down that motherfucker resume, man, and you see
Impeccable.
who he done fought, man, nobody should ever even question nothing that Mayweather say, do nothing about that ring, because he done fought some bad motherfuckers, man. I mean, for real. Talking about a resume, he done went through them when they was old, when they was young, all that other stuff. We saw with Pacquiao what you could do to a young buck when you 40-something years old. So when you like, oh man, Cotto was old, old Sugar Shane was old. Yeah, you get the right old mother, they will dice you up.
Right.
And that's the messed up part of boxing, man. That a fear of losing the boots. I mean, the Crawford step in there with boots and lose. That boot. He the next big thing. He the next one up and coming. And he should pass that baton on to him and give him that shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem I feel that is with boxing is the networks and all this other stuff is not doing their job. If you can get together with ESPN and PBC and make this fucking Wilder Fury fight happen with all that circus going around with that shit, you mean to tell me you couldn't get together and make the Errol Spence and Crawford fight? Come on, man. You made 3 Wilder Fury fights. These dudes fought in 2018 all the way up to what, last year? That's 3 fights y'all made happen.
That last fight was hard. I ain't gonna even lie.
Yeah, that last fight. The first one and the last one was some tough ass fight. But they got that business together, and they got those 2 dudes in the ring. Even with one saying another one done cheated him, and another one saying that he ain't, I ain't never gonna fight him again. But they got their ass in that ring, so they could have been man. They can get these dudes in the ring. We got to stop pressuring the fighters and start pressuring these network, man. Like, yo, do y'all job, man. We're about to fight, but y'all got to do your job.
So let me read some of these comments. Fifth Island says Bud ain't fight since Porter and Errol have his second fight this year with no training days off. Errol is about 187. He says about to 1 about the 187. That boy. I'm like, God damn, I'm reading that like, okay, about the 187.
Yeah, I thought he was on 187 pounds or some shit.
Yeah, me too. JV said purse bid 75-25. That boy crazy right there. And James says make them fights, them Mandos. If they come up with a deal, Bud got to fight Boots. I know, goddamn Bob Aaron gonna put Boots right in the goddamn mix and shit. That nigga gonna be sitting right there. Jonah Turner says Errol hasn't signed anything. Oh my goodness. It says did EJ
Man, y'all don't know Errol signed it. Y'all ain't saw them damn people.
Did EJ side send Bud an offer? You know what I'm saying? All this stuff they right at the table right now, man. Y'all be tripping, man, about it's like they be tripping like a motherfucker. It's like
hey, man, that make this shit fun though.
What's this going on? Yeah, well, we better get this fight soon, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? This is starting to boil over up in here. Okay, they just going back and forth. The real Ice Lord, he said, y'all niggas funny, probably never laced up a pair. Man, get your ass up out of here. It's like, don't even get me sick. Just get his ass up out of here with that bullshit.
Niggas be acting like we just ain't talk about it.
Nigga, get your ass up out of here, man. Get the fuck up out of here.
I fight over Lil Debbie, motherfucker.
It's like nigga talking about y'all probably nigga slap shit out that nigga, man.
You know what I'm saying? With no gloves, motherfucker.
Right. You come in here, oh man, y'all probably never went 15 rounds. Like, man, get out of here. The fuck? Niggas always come in here trying to serve you with that pussy punk ass shit. It's like, get out of here.
Y'all ain't ran no suicide. Y'all don't know about basketball court. All that shit.
Nigga, I knocked out 5 niggas back in 1985. You know what I'm saying? I once pushed Tyson on his ass. Like, nigga, you ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you ain't drink grape and orange Kool-Aid mixed together. Nigga, get out of here.
Was a record 1-17.
Right.
Crazy, man.
That shit crazy. I just hate when niggas do that, man. Shit. Oh, y'all I probably never done it like me. Like, nigga, get out of here, bro. Ain't nobody. Every nigga in here probably done had a fight. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody. People who love boxing. You know what I'm saying? Usually they like fighting. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he crazy
Hopefully.
as hell.
Shit,
But I'm
who the
talking about,
fuck buying
I'm
these?
talking
Who
about,
the fuck
I'm talking about
buying?
that,
Who's spending the money?
like but really, most people who buy boxing usually, you know what I'm saying, the fighters, people who fight. You know what I'm saying? Now it ain't the peaceful motherfuckers that's buying these matches. You know what I'm saying? It's them thugs out there. Them
Thug
office
life.
thugs, them corporate thugs out there that might throw you down the stairs if you stay on break too long. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come here, man.
Hey, they ain't
We
never
ain't
laid
going
shit up.
we ain't finna report shit, dog. Come on in the back right here. We finna figure this one out right here. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, King Judah? What's happening to you, my brother? Macadon one. You know what I'm saying? He said salute, you know what I'm saying? He said, what is that? Is he talking about the video or he talking about
Nah, I think he talking
mm,
about the other motherfucker. Like shit,
oh,
nigga doing
oh,
for the
okay.
views. Yeah,
I said James said we don't get paid to box. He said we talk about it, bro. Beat it. Right, you know what I'm
like Mike
saying?
Jackson.
It's like I always say, I just hate that it's like an old trope or something, Oh, you never put on the gloves. You don't know what it's like to be out there. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here, man. That's like some bullshit, RN,
So,
RN to get it. He says, Bud trying to get that eye cash. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I'm going to tell my Bud fans up in here, I ain't got no problem.
oh boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like best fight the best say. You know what I'm saying? Pool County ain't got no beef. I ain't got no beef. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga really do have a beef. You're like, no,
Nah, I
nigga, I
do.
got
Nah, I ain't
That
gonna even
motherfucker,
front.
listen.
that
No, but
motherfucker
what
vomit
I'm
like a motherfucker.
but what I'm saying is like, I don't mind. I just want to make sure, he make the concessions when it's time to make the concessions. You know what I'm saying? He just make the deal, and it ain't on some bullshit like he just sitting there
But
fronting and pretending or some shit. You know what I'm
but
saying?
see, I ain't gonna lie though. This be my problem though. Like, bro, when you the hold up, man, and then you got these motherfuckers like Mike and them, they be trying to make it seem like it be Errol, bro. That be the problem, man. I be like, damn, man, like why y'all be just,
Oh man.
why y'all sitting up here trying to make it seem like it's this man when it's actually this dude? You signing with
Wait a minute.
goddamn hard.
Did
Hash
somebody
holding the
block
shit up.
Jonah? Did I block Jonah Turner? Let's see. Did I block my dog? Let's see. Hey, look, I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. I'm like trying to make sure he wasn't blocked. Let's
Hey
see.
man.
Man, he just got it.
Just wait till the second fight. Just wait till the second fight.
And it ain't gonna be no
Crawford
second fight.
Smith too, goddamn.
That ain't gonna be no. Yeah, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I don't see no.
Let that bit go 12 rounds. Let it go 12 rounds.
I don't see it.
Let it go 12.
That
You don't
nigga.
think you're gonna go 12?
Nah, hell nah. Bud gonna need a hip
You
replacement.
think Mikey can go 12 with Errol, but Bud can't?
Man, he couldn't go no 2 fights with no damn Errol. You go 12 with that motherfucker. You damn sure ain't having you ain't gonna be no rematch.
Man, y'all better quit talking about that man like he Jason Voorhees and shit.
Man, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. To these niggas, he is.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit, and that
I
you
think I
go
missed
look
and
at.
blocked Jonah Turner. I think I blocked him somehow. I don't know how the hell I must have missed the other dude. Let's see. Damn, blocked one of my
Jonah cussing
good folk.
everybody ass out.
Like I done blocked one of my good dudes. I'm trying to get him back on here. Let's see. Damn, dude pissed me off and shit. I'm like, man, damn. Now I can't get my good subscriber
Poor,
back on. Damn.
poor Connor. He went kamikaze style. Fuck it. Everybody get the fuck up out this bitch.
Damn, man,
Motherfucker
I
played had
can't
Errol
unblock him.
panning on the motherfucking. Oh
Hey,
shit!
Jonah,
You
hey,
can't
man, I'm gonna
unblock
try
him,
to unblock you, bro. I don't know how the hell I blocked you, bro. This other
man. That
nigga
was that
still on
dude.
him.
That was the dude that said
Like
he
I'm
ain't
trying to
laid them
get his
gloves
ass
up.
up
He
out
got
of here.
man.
You say
He
what, big
said,
dog?
"Hell no."
Yeah, trying to get Jonah back, and I don't know. I can't. See, that's my Bud fan that's real with it. You know what I'm saying? He's
Oh
staying
hell
on the
no.
square. Hey, how I block my only Bud fan up in here? Damn.
Only hold on. Hell no. Oh, this shit.
But that be
Oh,
the
there you
thing.
go.
But
Okay.
that's the
Oh,
crazy
did
thing
I?
though.
Oh,
The
I
Spence
got you.
fans, don't have no problem with Bud, bro. That's the
Oh, they
crazy
were
thing.
blocked. Oh, I see
Oh
somebody
man.
blocked them. I see what happened. I see somebody blocked them. I see what happened. Okay.
Joe Rivers, Bud
Yeah.
fan too. Don't forget him.
Oh, I thought he was wrenched up. Let me see.
Joe
Where
River
he
got
at?
a rich.
Okay. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. I
So
see.
you
That's
had to
what I.
block him.
Hey,
Let's
so
see.
hey, y'all. So what's up with this damn Mike Tyson training, Bud? What's up with that?
What?
He's trying to
Man,
teach Bud how to fight in the pocket. That's how he gonna fight. He gonna fight Spence like Porter fought Spence. And who better to teach it than Mike Tyson? That's Mike Tyson shit.
Let's see.
Man, he gonna peekaboo his ass into some shit.
I mean, but that's Crawford only chance, bro.
I feel you though.
He
I've
can't
been
fight him
saying
on the.
that too.
See, everybody keep talking about the outside. He can't fight Spence on the
He can't
outside.
do that.
Spence has an educated jab, and Spence is a good outside fighter. He just don't do it. And Crawford ain't stupid. He figured
he
that
just don't know it.
he said the best fight Spence had was Sean Porter. That was the one where Sean Porter was right there with him. That was his closest fight. And he knows that he's stronger, faster, hits harder, and he has a better IQ than Porter. So he figured if Porter can go 12 rounds with Earl in the dugout, he said he can too. But he got to down realize Earl got that strength and conditioning though too. So it's gonna be different. Like after he get past the first couple rounds, his power ain't gonna be the same. And see,
Right.
that's why Mikey Garcia retired, because that man right there, Mikey, was a force to be reckoned with. He was the nigga killer.
Man,
That's
I
what he
know
used to call
bullshit.
himself.
Yeah.
No, that's what Mikey used
Yeah.
to say. He took out the top niggas. He was taking out Adrian Broder, Robert
Easter.
Yeah, he was taking out all the black
He
people.
got
That's
his.
why he called out Earl.
Let me see.
He
He got
thought he
his
could beat
wrench. I
Earl.
just wrenched him back up. Let me see. He's gonna have to make another comment to see if he wrenched up.
Yeah, he thought he
Yeah.
could beat Earl too, but nah, it wasn't the same. Just
At
because
all.
you see Earl damn brutalize people don't mean he can't box you. And that's why Mikey Garcia was never the same, bro. Because like he said Earl put so much stress on you mentally. Like, because he felt
Dude
like Earl
said,
was ahead of him every step of the way. And he's
dude
always
said
there.
Earl was in fat camp with Porter.
Huh?
Dude said in the comments, he said Errol was in fat camp with Porter.
He was at fat cap for Porter and both
Yeah.
Garcias. But he ain't gonna be a fat camp for
And then
Crawford.
Porter built like a motherfucking football player.
Porter was in training camp for 6 months for that fight, bro.
Right.
With 5 different coaches.
Man.
That was his greatest match. That was gonna be his greatest accomplishment. But people don't realize, but Terence Crawford has been in training camp for almost a year now.
He
He's
got
been
a
training for this
nutritionist
fight.
too.
What's going on right side? Let me go ahead and drop the link for right
Bud's been
side.
training for this fight this whole time.
Yeah, I know, because he went with the snack. I got a super chat. What's going on, King Judah? He said Tyson is teaching Bud to slip the jab and walk into body shots. Man down. Yes, yeah. Did y'all see that? Yeah, y'all see that? And see, at this late in the game, y'all know that shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna go in there and just pick up this shit. That shit muscle memory like a motherfucker.
Right.
You got to do that shit 10,000 hours. What y'all was saying that shit about that shit
10,000 hours,
SOI.
it make you do it automatically. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And see,
I hope
that's
Bud
what
ain't
you don't
paying
realize
Mike.
He ain't for to pick that up in one training camp.
But you
You know
know
what
with
I'm saying?
Spence, when he does his
What's going on right side? Mm-hmm.
Spence, he does offense and defense at the same time.
Right.
If you go watch his fights, he has head movement and he also brings the fold up to the damn ear. He always bring the opposite hand, which he throwing up to his ear to guard his jaw. That's what he always is doing. And this subtle shit like that stop you from getting cold cocked while you fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Subtle shit like that.
Man,
Yeah. Oh yeah. I dropped the link for you right side if you want to come up and cook some, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. It says Tyson Macadon wants said Tyson not training Bud. So it must be. I guess everybody just assumed Tyson just
I
training.
I just heard it. I that's why I was asking. I wasn't saying it. I was just asking.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? He gonna need all the goddamn help he can get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man,
Matt.
because he fighting Superman, man. You better go get some kryptonite. I swear.
No, it ain't Superman, but he gonna damn
This
sure think he's
kid,
Superman.
man.
Superman cousin, goddamn it, from down the street.
Damn, he
Damn
fighting
it,
Tony Stark, man.
the
He the
goddamn
Incredible Hulk.
outside. The goddamn
I
outside
told you
kids.
y'all act like Spence
Superman.
goddamn T'Challa and he drunk that shit.
Shit, y'all act like Bud, goddamn
Hey,
Superman. Shit,
hey, they
Bud,
damn sure was talking about this
walk
nigga was
on
on steroids.
water.
You remember at
The
one point
strength
niggas was
of
talking
the
about he
Black
was roided
Panther.
up.
He went to Wakanda and drunk and
Spence
grinded
is
up
that
some of that
killer, man.
shit.
He's determined
Y'all
in
act like that
I'm
nigga walk
telling
on
you, boy,
water. I swear to
man.
God, man, this nigga ain't beat nobody
Man.
but B level niggas. You know what I'm saying? And y'all act like this nigga is a beast. Now I think he got great skills.
And
Now
then
I think he.
in the next sentence you gonna say, but look what he did to Ugas. Man, this motherfucker Ugas,
Well, what the hell? He
man.
just fought. That's the last nigga he fought. What you think I'm gonna
Oh,
say?
look
What
what
he
the hell
did to
y'all talking
Kell
about.
Brook?
He parred the damn left, all that bull. Man, get out of here,
Shit, he just
man. That
beat the
fucker's
shit out of. Did you see
he's a
Uga's
$5
face?
biggie meal, man. I
He
told
man.
y'all.
Well, I tell you what, Bud Crawford didn't want to fight that motherfucker. He had a chance.
See that?
Bud Crawford ain't want to fight that
Oh
motherfucker.
man.
The Bomac said,
Y'all know.
"Look here." Bomac said that nigga was a bad. He even said that shit to Black Fight fan. He said that shit. He said Ugas was a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? So you take it from what I'm saying, Captain Bomac. And oh yeah, no doubt, bro, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? So Jay Smith says, nah, Bud Batman's in the dark in the Dark Knight, and Arrow's gonna be Superman. Oh, you see what the hell
Oh
Superman
man,
did
there
to his
he
ass. You know what I'm saying?
That
You
nigga
see,
say,
but
well, man.
that nigga was walking through all that shit, all that bullshit Batman was doing till he brought that kryptonite out on his ass. That nigga was fucked up.
then
Then
Superman was calling for his mama. He talking about Martha. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that shit too.
he said,
Martha.
Bud, he said, Bud, Macadon once said, Bud, duh Ugas. Yeah, he didn't want none of that damn smoke.
Oh man.
That
Come on.
goddamn Cube, he didn't want none of that Cuban on his ass, boy. You know, them niggas,
Man.
take it into the deep water and drown you, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Bud would have beat his ass back on that boat.
Man, RN
He'd
to
have been
get it.
paddling back.
RN to
He'd have
get
beat
it
his
says,
ass back on that boat.
RN to get it says, Errol was with Blu-ray training for the Pac-Man to the eye injury, right into the nutritionist to the taking Uga's eye, ribs. What is that? Ribs. Then back to training. Errol the creeper from the Jeeper Creeper. God damn it, that's who he
I
is.
told you, bro.
You know what I'm
Y'all,
trying to
bro.
tell you.
Woo-wee.
And
That's a bad
Bud, he
motherfucker,
said,
that boy.
yeah, everybody know Bud don't want to fight no damn Ugas. Shit, even now that even after EJ, you know what I'm saying? Post EJ, you know what I'm saying? John Turner said Bomac also said he was lining Ugas up to knock him out. He says he said we are lining Ugas up to knock him out. Man, it never came to fruition. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
Bo Mac big ass always talking outside his neck.
Mm. And Jay Smith says
Yeah.
somebody said Bud was out there stuck in the boat without gas. You know what I'm saying? And
Hey, boy.
Jay Smith says, let's go to Don Shapansy. Now y'all know that's Don Shapansy, you know what I'm saying? She's a queen, you know what I'm saying? She's not a man, she's a queen. You know what I'm saying? It's getting late. I'm going to bed now. Okay, good night, you know what I'm saying? Sleep tight. Let me see. This is okay. It's only 10:35. She must have got a real good job. You know what I'm saying? I'm like she
Hell
finna make
no.
sure she gonna be there at 6 o'clock. God dang it, on the dot. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, she worked for herself, something. You know what I'm saying? Let's say, what's going on, King Judah in that super chat? He says, Ugas jumped off that boat. He said Ugas jumped off that boat and beat Bud twice in the amateurs. Bud said never again. Hey,
Amateurs.
he said he jumped at that boat. He jumped at that boat and beat Bud twice in the amateurs.
Like, that's like saying my team
he
beat
got
your
he
team
got
in the Pee Wee League.
he got
Hey man, I
deported.
ran for
Right?
3 touchdowns in the Pee Wee League.
Hey, he was just here long enough to beat Bud ass and got deported, and came back and did his 2 more attempts to get into America. Oh man, that's too funny, bro. Oh my god. Oh, that's too funny. Oh man. Yes, sir. But hey, you know. But Danny said they 1-1, so It is what it is. I just think we missed a lot. You know what I'm saying? When Bud didn't go to the BBC. And I think he could have beat them dudes, and I think it turned a lot of dudes against him because he went back to top rank. You know what I'm saying, during his prime, and that was the time for him to shine. That's right. I keep thinking everybody in my time zone. I keep forgetting we have different folks and different area codes and different time zones and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I keep forgetting that. You know what I'm saying? I be thinking everybody right here. You know what I'm saying, in the Midwest. I'm in Oklahoma right
Yeah.
now. Uh-huh.
It be like that, man. That shit occurs with the Spence fan. They only see
Well,
you
shit. I start to go by Omaha. You know what I'm saying, to see what's
that
popping. You know what I'm
that
saying?
shark squad, y'all shark squad, boy. y'all be in packs too,
She
y'all.
said she live in Michigan. Okay. I said I've been through that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go out there when it's cold though, bro. Michigan don't
Hell
be
no.
bullshitting,
Man,
boy. Look
I
here.
just came from up. I just came from up there like what Monday, man. It was like shit. It seemed like I think it was about like 60 degrees at nighttime out there. I was cold in the motherfucker.
Let me tell you something. When I'm going through the desert, you know what I'm saying? When I'm going through like going to California or going to through Nevada and shit like that, man. Oh my God, bro. The wind, the chill factor, bro. At night in the desert, bro, you will freeze to death, bro.
Man, there ain't shit to play with.
I'm telling you, man, it's real. Yeah, yeah. He said, "Pool, you on Oklahoma?" He said, "You on Oklahoma and not a Bud fan?" No, I don't live here. I'm just passing through. You know what I'm saying? But I am a
Man, he
Bud
better get
fan
his
though.
ass out of
I
here before
mean,
they
I,
know where
I
he
talk
at.
I talk a lot of shit about Bud, but I'm still a fan of his now. You don't get me wrong. I don't want this is with Errol. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Errol come out on top. But you know what I'm saying? I know. I mean, Bud. I'm still a fan because the nigga nice.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
nigga
Ain't
got
nothing.
squabble,
Oh,
bro.
he what? He what?
The
Let
nigga
me record
nice.
this
You know what
shit.
I'm
What you
saying?
say? Oh shit. Okay.
Nah, nigga. You only get
Man,
one.
y'all just said that man gonna goddamn suplex that man and come off the top rope like
I
Macho
mean,
Man, but he
it's
nice.
like
He
Dusty
nice.
Rhodes. It's like Dusty Rhodes and the Executioner. You know what I'm saying? You can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Dusty Rhodes is the American dream. You know what I'm saying? And the Executioner is the Executioner. You know what I'm saying? You can't go
Oh
wrong.
man.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Errol Spence is the American dream. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? You know.
You got Dusty Rose, you got Barry Windham, all the bad boys.
That's right. That's right. You know what I'm saying? And what was them Terry boys? The Terry Armstrong boys. What were they
Terry
named back
Funk.
then?
No,
Terry
you talking
Funk.
about Steve Armstrong and Brad Armstrong.
Oh boy, you
Them
going way
Armstrong
back,
boys.
Steve. You too young for that.
Man, I'm
Boy,
in
talk about
Atlanta,
them boys.
man. I'm in Atlanta, man. They had
Oh
that
yeah,
shit
that's
every
right.
week.
That's right. That was the hub, the
Hey,
Omni.
boy, yes
You know what
sir.
I'm
Yes
saying? Boy, I
sir.
used to
Center
go up to the
stage.
boy, them boys. Yes, sir. I used to go up to the Omni and stuff when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Watch them dudes jump off the ring ropes and act a
So you know
fool.
about the Nature Boy then.
What? Huh?
Alright,
Of
so when Errol
course.
Greatest
come out
player
here
in the
with that
game,
goddamn
goddamn.
road. Errol gonna come
Woo!
out
What
there with
a
that
You got the
road,
Nature
about 20
Boy Ric
hoes,
Flair, you
spin
got
around.
Jake the Snake Roberts, you had Ted
yes,
DiBiase,
sir.
$50 Man, you had Junkyard
Oh
Dog,
yeah, Bubba Douglas and Booker T. Yes, sir.
Hacksaw
JYD.
Jim Duggan.
Oh
Shit.
yeah. And the Great Kabuki, the Iron
Oh
Sheik and the
hell
Great Kabuki.
What about
Yes.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the white dude with the 2x4?
Man, y'all
Oh,
motherfucker.
yeah. Abdullah the Butcher, stick your ass with that fork.
Oh yeah, Abdullah the Butcher.
Yes
Man,
man,
sir,
my
yes
I
boy
sir.
used to have everybody pissed off, dude. Ravishing Rick Rude.
oh
Oh yeah.
yeah.
You say, oh you
Oh
motherfucker, close your
yeah.
eyes while you bitch look at me.
Hello, ladies.
Let me show these what a real man look
Oh
like.
yeah, but you going way back with
Hey,
Andre the
boy.
Giant, boy.
That, that,
Woo.
that nigga kissed Elizabeth. Elizabeth! No, Elizabeth. Oh yeah, Macho Man Ricky Savage.
The
Him and
cream of the
Rowdy Roddy
crop.
Piper. My boy Brett the Hitman Hart, dude.
Mm.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, man. A lot of them dudes are messed up now, man. I went and looked up the way they are now, you know what I'm saying? Some of the
Taking the
wrestlers and
motherfucking
shit.
Yeah,
those
man.
motherfuckers get
That
high.
Man,
drug, boy.
Yeah, I was looking at that shit, man. I'm like, God damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about they cripple and all kind of shit. All them steroids and stuff they were taking
Yeah,
and
Lex Luger fucked
drugs.
up.
Yeah, he is, bro.
Yeah, nah, no
That was
He's
a
bullshit.
big
real
boy.
tough, man.
That nigga was real
Yeah,
cut up,
Lex was a
man.
big dude, man.
I'm talking about he used to have that cut. That nigga was cut up, man. I used to like,
Man, that
damn.
motherfucker wrestled like a paper bag in the wind. You're like, man, what the fuck is he doing? Man.
Nick Foley and what was them boys' name? The Four Horsemen.
Oh
What was
yeah,
the
them
Four
girls.
Horsemen?
Yeah, the four horsemen.
Ole
Yeah, wasn't that
Anderson,
no Ric
Ole
Flair,
Anderson,
Arn
Arn
Anderson?
Ole
Anderson, Telly
Ole
Blanchard.
Anderson. Yes, sir. Them boys used to be. They'll double team your ass. You get in there if you want to and stomp one of them and shit. They gonna have
Yeah,
about three
yeah.
or four of them come up on your ass and throw you out the
That was
ring
the
on your
first
head.
gang I ever knew about. Shit.
But the Four Horsemen.
Hey, we be in school like, hey, hey, you fuck with one, we all coming down the
What the
ramp.
hell
Fuck
is
that.
this shit here? What is this? Cheap sex? The hell is this?
No, but they done goddamn, boy. Jumped in your chat. I told you them Canelo folk gonna find your ass.
Them cheap sex? What the
They
hell?
spamming your shit.
Mm-mm.
Yo, dude said the horseman used to bully the shit out of my man Dusty. Oh, Chris Benoit. Oh man, shit, man.
What's
Put
going
that
on,
motherfucker to
Mike
sleep,
Biggs
hoes.
Boxing? Y'all subscribe to Mike Biggs Boxing, man. He got some great content over there for you, you know. But yeah, man, getting back to Crawford ducking ass, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying? He hopefully he signed he get what he looking for, I guess, because I guess at this point in his career, he's playing hardball a little bit because he want to get that money. And but he probably will go ahead and settle, you know what I'm saying, for what if they give him what he's looking for, who knows what that is, you know what I'm saying. I think Errol is still trying to make his legacy. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's talking about that right side. He's talking about Iron and Anderson, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, no doubt.
mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he from Georgia too. You see that sign right there?
Slick Rick. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you know it.
yeah, he from Georgia too. You know what I'm saying? So he know all them dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. I grew up with all that, boy. Talking about cousins jumping on your neck and shit, and
Oh
you know what I'm
hell
Yeah.
saying?
yeah.
Everybody wrestling and stuff, and I always wanted to be damn Dusty Rhodes. See, I don't know why, cause he was fat as hell. I wanted to be Dusty Rhodes.
You
Oh,
want to be
he
dusty?
said he said you sent another super. Let me see. He said you got another super chat. Did I miss a super chat? Oh, let me
No, it
see.
just came up.
Oh, it just popped up. Oh, okay. I see. What's going on? My time to shine. He says Kings. He says thank you for that 20 in the super chat, my brother. He says King Judah and laugh out loud, not the boat. Yeah. I was like laughing talking about Ugas. Oh yeah, that shit is crazy. Yeah. I was like, yeah.
See, here we go with the bullshit.
Said Bud said he wanted undisputed 147. Oh no, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I'm like, I done lost the shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit was funny as hell, man. Oh man. It says in let me see it. It says Errol don't Errol don't support black boxers. He says Errol
Oh,
rather fight Mikey Danny Canelo before Bud. No, I think he want to fight Bud. I just think he just knows it's the business between Top Rank and the business, with making that fight. When you up under the same banner, it's easy to make them damn fights because you only got one dude to deal with. But when you going outside, you know what I'm saying, the company and shit, then you got to deal with shit like this, what we dealing with right now with Bud, so you got to negotiate, you know what I'm saying, shit gonna be hard, you know what I'm saying. This is why the fight is last because of what's going on right now, you know what I'm saying. This is why that fight was last. Uh,
But that that's a
don't
that's a That's a bullshit ass. Like, come on, man. Don't say he don't support black fighters and he don't
Oh,
fight
everybody
Bud.
know. Everybody,
Hey,
Come
hey,
on,
hey,
man.
everybody know EJ
hey,
is pro black like a motherfucker.
hey, but
You know what
that
I'm
shit was
saying?
wrong as fuck what he said about Sean Porter though. We like to gloss that shit over. I told you I just saw that Mikey fight. That man said my Porter couldn't sell out a backyard barbecue or some shit
Oh
like
yeah.
that, man. That shit was
He was
wrong
They
like
as fuck.
said,
The
he was
they
crowd
like
was like,
said,
Sean
they
ass
say your
up.
boy,
wow.
they say your boy funny as fuck, man. They say he's quite the
And
comedian.
that why Porter got on his ass.
Mm-hmm. John Turner
Porter
says,
had that chip.
oh yeah, John Turner, that might eat the bionic elbow, my nigga. That was the shit. Was my favorite. Yes, sir. You don't know how many times we used to kick it with that right there, boy, and
Yeah, yeah.
do the $6 million man. You know what I'm saying? That sound effect. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nothing about that. That way before your time, right there. That's it. He says, that's it. Yes, sir. He says, Ramon and Emily says, he said, Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Yes, sir. Yeah, hey, everybody,
Oh.
yeah, everybody coming up with these old wrestlers and stuff. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
Brutus beat your ass and cut all your hair.
Oh, the Junkyard
Hey, you didn't want
Dog
to
and all.
lose to that motherfucker. Hey, man, what about Jake the Snake? You put that snake on them
Oh,
folks, boy.
Jake the Snake and
Hey,
shit, man.
boy.
You know, you just forget how many it was, man. It was just so many great characters,
Yeah,
that
man, because now wrestling is some bullshit.
right. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it always was, but it's just back then when you were younger, you captured your imagination, you know what I'm saying, a lot bigger, it hit you harder. And then you had better talkers, you had better trash talkers back
Right.
then. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah,
they had that
yeah.
trash talk was
Macho,
real back
man.
then. Yes, sir.
Yeah, my boy was Macho. You ain't know if he was good or bad. That motherfucker pulled that shit out and hit your
Nah,
ass in a
facts.
heartbeat. Hit your ass
Now,
with a bell.
I used
Get
to,
up out of
and
there with his woman.
everybody knew the great Kabuki was gonna blow that damn shit in your
Blow that
face.
shit in your face.
And you like, don't turn around, because you they'll be out there talking shit to the crowd, and don't turn around, and the great Kabuki just blow that shit in your face. Ah, it's like,
I see.
quit beating your ass.
I
Mhm.
think that shit weak. I think that shit weak now because it's like, man, it's got to be PG, man. Because see, I grew up in the attitude era. You know what I'm saying?
Attitude era,
And
boy.
you
They had
remember
them
like,
going panty
I,
matches, boy. Hey.
I remember. Hey, I remember. Look, even after that, y'all remember when the Dudley Boys came to the WWF and shit, nigga.
Oh,
They put
yeah.
May Young through a table.
Yeah.
You can't get
They
away
put
with
our
that
old
shit.
ass
That
through
nigga
a
about
on her
60 something,
birthday.
70 something years
Yeah,
old.
boy.
Mm.
They put
I
Bash
used to.
up out of wheelchair, but that was funny as hell.
I'm gonna tell you who
Man,
my
you
favorite.
can't get away with that shit these days.
My favorite was Mr. Wrestler number 1 and 2. God damn it, them were my
Oh
boys right
man,
there.
you going
Wrestler
way
number
back
one
now.
and two, boy. Hey, all of it. I mean, they were there with Dusty Rhodes were going for the titles and Holly Race and all them niggas. You know what
But ain't
I'm
nobody know who that motherfucker was. Didn't he have the mask on?
saying?
Man,
Yeah.
that
And they
motherfucker
used
could have
to
been the
and they
janitor. He just came
and
out
they
that bitch.
they used to always try to take the mask off of wrestler number one. I think wrestler number two was the baddest though. You know what I'm saying? Wrestler number one always got in trouble. You know what I'm saying? You see, Dave and Skates all day says he fought Porter and Ugas. Ugas, that statement made no sense. He fought Porter and Ugas. That statement made no sense. And
Oh, you talking about the black shit?
oh yeah, he said King Judah said that was my super chat pool kind of box. Okay. Oh, this one right here. This one right here. My time to shine. King Judah not the boat. Let me see. Did I ain't miss nothing, did I? You know what I'm saying? I
No,
don't
it
think
just
I did.
came up. It just came up.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, oh, okay. Yeah, I see it's a little slow. I see what's up. I see what's up.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
let me read that super chat. Thanks for the super chat, King Judah, my brother. He says, you started reading my super chat and stopped, bro. Huh? Where?
He got
I
not the
mean,
boat. No, he read that.
yeah, I read
Oh
it.
no,
Not
that was
what?
my time to shine. Was replying to King Judah. I'm going back to see.
Right. Oh,
Oh,
let me
King
go
Judah
back.
said,
Uh,
yeah, Bud said he
okay.
wanted the
He said
undisputed. That.
it wanted. Oh, okay. He said he wanted undisputed at 147 and 154, and on the same sentence said, if Ugas beats Spence, he's moving up instantly. Tell me I'm lying. Ugas got his number. He's got he and Bomac know that. So he says Ugas got his number. Okay, he and Bo might know that. Okay, so Bud said he won undisputed at 147 and at 157 on the same sentence. He said Ugas beat Spence. He beat Spence. He's moving up instantly. Tell me I'm lying. Ugas got his number. He and Bo. Yeah, yeah. He definitely don't want to fuck with Ugas. You know what I'm saying? It's something about, I guess because Ugas beat, like you say, beat his ass in the amateurs, he got some kind of phobia or something, about Ugas. Because, one thing about Ugas, he got a lot of experience. He's got that fucking Cuban school up under his belt, and he ain't scared of nothing. He don't care about what you do. Is somebody eating? God dang. Somebody, somebody eating ribs or something? That's it.
Smacking on them, motherfucker.
I ain't lying, God damn. But but yeah, so yeah, I think Terrence know that Uga's experience just goes back beyond him, and he got that discipline, and he's a dangerous dude for him. I don't think he wanted to really fuck with Ugas. I don't think he was scared of him, but I just think he just didn't want to take the risk at that moment. You know what I'm saying? To fuck with Ugas, you know what I'm saying? And I think Ugas is a highly, especially back then, he was calling that EJ too. You know what I'm saying? So, he was looking for all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Ugas was one of them underrated dudes. He lost a few when he first came in due to like some kind of bad management shit. And then he just went on a tear and just, just showed everybody what he could do. And then he just started calling out everybody at 147. Spence, EJ, you know what I'm saying? EJ just happened to you know what I'm saying, went his way to get the belts. And I was looking forward to Crawford waxing up Ugas, but they never did cross path. And like you said, I don't think they really wanted to take that risk. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they really wanted to take that risk. And so that's what happened. Crawford just didn't want to take that damn risk. You know what I'm saying? What you think, Steve? I know what the hell you think.
Man, y'all talking about motherfuckers when they were playing with marbles versus motherfuckers with bills. They gonna fight different, all right? Hey, man, listen, for real, man. Crawford lost 12 people in the amateurs. 12. So all of them gonna pop up talking about they can whoop his ass now too, right?
Right. My time
Yeah,
to shine.
I ain't
My time
buying
to
that
shine.
shit.
Thank you in that super chat, $10. He said, I paid just to hear that crazy laugh. Fool." Yeah, man. I'm like, y'all killing me, man, tonight. Boy, this is y'all have me rolling, bro. Woo, boy. Let me read some of these. Let me read some of these comments. Oh, geez. Uh, okay, I read that. Okay, Gigi says, Bud never left his base after watching EJ did to Ugas. Yeah, yeah. I think it had an effect in his mind to know that he's back to show that EJ is back up a level or two. You know what I'm saying, from where he was and shit. That performance told Bud he needs to get his ass in there and make sure he's sharp. You know what I'm saying? And RN to get it, he says Big Mac said he streamed Earl fight and Earl buys all fights. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing personal with EJ, man. It's really he really support black. And even the PP got to fight. I just think he's very professional with it. I think Bud is a little bit more emotional because of the doubt and shit that he took during his career and not being in the Olympics. So, he's kind of like a Marvin Hagler type, where he had to do things the long way instead of getting it, saying the all American way, where he should have went to the Olympics and became a star in the Olympics. And, I don't know why that didn't happen for him, but I think he would have been an Olympic star. I think he would have done all those things if it wasn't for that attitude he has, about bucking the system and bucking authority. He was gonna beat Kenny Porter ass and shit in the Olympics. You saw that? Well, Kenny Porter said Errol, I mean not Errol, but Terrence balled up his fist. You know what I'm saying, at him, because he had broke up some little fight. I think that was the fight with Gary
Him and Gary
Gary
Russell.
Russell. And wasn't they called him, they kind of crossed paths in one of the tunnels over at the Olympics. He said, look like Bud, he balled his fist up, you know what I'm saying, like he wanted to swing on Kenny. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yeah, see, that's that shit that got him fucked up. You know No, the attitude. So James Blackwell says Bud is a duck. His scary ass trying to stall and price himself out. And oh my bad, I ain't finished. He said price himself out when he's gonna blame it on Errol. I already get it. Says George the animal eating the turnbuckle. George the animal. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the animal still.
And Roman Emily Jones says Mr. Wonderful Paul Orfendorf. And James Smith said, y'all, what y'all know about the TNA? And James Blackwell, what y'all know about the TNA? And James Blackwell said, James Blackwell said after Errol retired, him and Bud going WWE to wrestle. He said niggas that really says really his first passion, man. Bud strong. He's probably a good ass wrestler, man. You know what I'm saying?
King Judah, you caught that King Judah super chat?
Yeah, he told me. He said I stopped reading his super chat, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, you got to do another one.
Oh yeah. Oh, he said that's the one where my insurance says I just paid to hear that crazy laugh. Oh, I got another one. Okay, I see King Judah again. He said I don't see if we slap box if we fight twice. I beat you twice. You not better than. So it says I don't see if we slap box if we fight twice and I beat you twice. You not better than. You know what I'm saying? What that mean?
Not better than me.
No, like
he
it,
said,
like
you talking about Ugas and Crawford.
Oh yeah.
So if you beat him twice and you're not better.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And I think Bomac. I think Bud would have fought him, but I think it's Bomac. Bomac has stopped a lot of shit. He's like the nigga Bob Arum. You know what I'm saying? He's like the nigga Bob Arum. He be stopping Bud from, because he be trying to keep Bud safe and shit. And I think Bud will fight anybody. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's Bomac who be running interference, like the Pacquiao fight. I don't think he let him sign the damn contract. I think Bomac is managing
Bob
too.
kept that from happening. Bob said he stopped that fight, and that's why Errol finna win that. I mean, that's why Bud finna win that lawsuit.
Right. What's going on, King Judah? What's happening?
Yo, man, what's going on? Hey, bro, I'm on this road. I drive trucks, man. I can't type right.
Me too. I'm in my truck right now.
Look, no, what I was trying to say was, I don't know who said it, but somebody said that was just the amateurs. I hate when people say that because this is how I feel. I don't care if we slap box. If we slap box twice and I beat you twice, I'm better than you. Period.
Right.
So if you beat my ass when I'm 12, you think you're gonna beat my ass when I'm 27?
You say what?
So if you slap by beat my ass when I'm 12, that means you can beat my ass when I'm 27?
Hey, that gap wasn't that big. They didn't fight when they were 12 years old.
No, but I'm saying that is the same thing. They were amateurs.
Nah, that's different. If I beat you as a child, if I beat you as a child, ain't no guarantee I can beat you while we grown. But we talking about two professional fighters who fight for a living. So no matter how much better Bud got, Ugas got better. So you think Ugas the same fighter he was when they fought in the amateurs?
Nope.
Nah, he ain't the same fighter now because Errol fucked his eye up.
No, I'm talking about period. Because you saying the way you just broke it down, you saying it like Bud got better and Ugas stayed the same.
I ain't saying it like that. I said if you because you beat my ass in the amateur, don't mean you finna beat my ass in the pro.
Well, the thing is, if he beat him one time, no, they fought twice. They only fought twice ever in their life, and Ugas won both of them.
So all 12,
and he jumped back in the boat, and the nigga jumped back in the boat.
So all 12, okay. But that's the thing. It's an amateur.
A fact is a fact, bro. Evidence point to that being a fact because, like I said, Bud telling the whole world that he want to be the first one ever to go undisputed in 3 different weight classes. But he also said that if Ugas beat Errol Spence and become the champion and get all 3 belts at 147, he don't want no parts of Ugas. He going to fight Charlo. Am I lying or is that a fact?
I don't know. I don't be
I
just.
detect no lies.
He ain't all the comments.
I detect no lies.
That's a fact. He said right. He told. Matter of fact, he said Errol. He told Errol before the fight. He tweeted. He said, "Don't let Ugas mess up our plans." And they asked him what. They asked him in the interview, "What are you going to do if Ugas beats Errol Spence?" He said, "I'm moving up. I have no plans on fighting Jordanis Ugas."
Bud don't have plans to fight a lot of motherfuckers, man.
Oh, that's facts. That's facts.
No,
So,
I mean it ain't. I ain't saying like he's scared, but it's just he moves a certain way.
When Ugas beat Crawford, I mean when Ugas beat Pacquiao, what the percentage y'all really thought that Crawford was gonna get that fight if he wanted it? Because we all know Spence keep the new Jordans, he get every Jordan he wants. You remember that conversation, don't you, Poole?
Oh yeah,
it ain't no chance. That PBC guy was going to fight that other PBC guy.
No, I understand what you're saying, but listen, I understand what you're trying to say, but I want you to explain to me how somebody can say they want to be undisputed at 3 different weight classes unless Ugas beats Errol Spence.
Say that again, King.
I want him to explain. You're trying to say that he couldn't get the fight with Ugas. I want you to explain. How can you explain Terence Crawford saying he wants to be undisputed in 3 different weight classes unless Ugas beat Errol Spence and become the unified champion at the division, where his whole plans will change? Undisputed in 3 different weight classes, he'll settle for being undisputed in 2.
Hell, I don't know. I ain't make the statement. I can't explain what's going on.
You use your deductive reasoning. What did that tell you? If somebody say that, if Errol Spence wins, I'll fight him to become a 3-time unified champion. If Ugas wins, the nigga that beat me twice already, I don't want no parts of him. I'll settle for a 2-division undisputed champion.
He might want to fight for $2.
That means he don't want no smoke with Ugas. That means
he probably want to fight for $2.
That mean he don't want no smoke. That mean if Errol Spence win, I'll take my chances, but I know I can't beat Ugas. I know this.
So he's that style, something about that style matchup he don't like.
Oh, he just got his number. Ugas got his number.
You can reach in it bad. You might get $10. You reach in it bad, and the snake might bite your ass. it's all.
You're talking. That's an Omaha right there. You know he in Omaha right there. So you know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm in Atlanta.
Let me tell you something. I'm from Louisiana, bro. And what we do, all I look at is the facts. All I do is look at the facts, and then the facts in Louisiana. If somebody tells somebody from Louisiana something like that, we ain't gonna have no cuts about telling you scared. You scared. I'm not gonna try to find no kind of way to walk around that issue. I'm not gonna try to find a way to sugarcoat that. You scared.
But we talking about Jordanis Ugas.
Yeah, Jordanis Ugas.
Yeah,
he just dominated Manny Pacquiao, who beat Keith Thurman.
That's not saying.
He dominated
much. But Ugas is a good fight.
Pacquiao, he dominated.
Oh, don't get quiet now.
Don't get quiet now. man, let me tell y'all something. Don't bring up Thurman. That ain't even a $5 biggie bag.
I'm just saying, I'm not a big Thurman fan, bro, but I understand the levels of boxing. You can't just throw Thurman away, bro, like he's not a top welterweight.
I can throw him away for that fight because he didn't look good before he fought Pacquiao. He didn't look good before he fought Pacquiao. If you talk about Keith Thurman before that surgery and that 2-year layoff, that's a whole nother story. But everything after that is a shell of what Keith Thurman was. Am I lying?
Yeah, I have to agree with that. You know, I can't say
that's a shell.
He didn't look good
so
against
whooping his
Mario
ass.
Barrios, bro. I wasn't convinced.
He ain't look good since he won the damn the WBA.
I've never been a big. That's the thing. Terence Crawford fans don't understand. I've never been a big fan of Keith Thurman, but at the same time, Keith Thurman is a fighter with a name. He is a somebody. That's what some Terence Crawford fans don't seem to understand. You can't throw him away because if Keith Thurman ain't shit, what is Bud opponents here? Who is Bud opponents?
Okay, see, this is the difference. I'm a fan of boxing. I've been watching this
Hey,
shit
put some
since
damn respect
oodles
on
and
Ndongo,
fucking
man.
noodles.
Put
You
some
know what I'm
respect
saying?
on
I don't give a
Ndongo.
fuck who it is out there. But this is still a business. And if you finna fucking
I'm
sign
just
up
saying, in
to
the
fight
welterweight
this man
division,
for
all you
nothing,
had was Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, and Keith Thurman. Those were the top welterweight. And Keith Thurman beat
yeah,
everybody.
those were the one that brought it back. Those were the one that brought it back. But just as if everyone says Errol after the crash, he ain't that same Errol. Whether he good or bad, and I'm not dissing Errol. Bull, you can say that too. I talk my shit, but I don't never diss Errol. Cause I ain't dissing no black man out here trying to do it.
Right.
I
No
ain't
doubt.
dissing nobody out here
No,
trying to do
I
it.
know
I
you.
ain't taking away from nobody's
I know
skills.
how you get
I ain't
down.
taking away from none of that shit.
Oh yeah,
But
I know
Nah,
you.
you right. Hey, you right though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think Errol exactly the same. I watched his older fights before the crash. But honestly, this fight with Ugas, that's when I first seen a glimpse of the old Errol Spence. The only thing he missing is timing and his explosiveness. See, people don't realize, but before they crash, man, Errol Spence was fast as hell, bro. People talk about he not fast as Crawford. Don't watch Errol Spence before they crash. Errol Spence has
the
speed.
thing, people, I wish I could have saw Errol Spence take boxing seriously, got a nutritionist, be serious about the conditioning before all of this. Because that one, like you said, with that one with Ugas, that was Optimus Prime with the motherfucking Energon cube. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He looked like he was on all cylinders. He was fucking boxing. He wasn't tired. He wasn't gassed out. We saw some of them fights where Spence gassed out. He did a Tank Davis. And that's when that life come in and pull you back, and you should have been out there doing road work when you was out there doing bed work. The whole thing is,
you want to come up, John, or you want me to drop
now.
the link? I'll drop the link. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, John, okay.
No, I was saying, look like Jonas said, drop the link. I wasn't sure if he was talking about for himself or. Kelly Brown says, Bud.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
I got a super chat. TC, what's going on, Queen? He said, you got to show up. He said, you got to show up that $20 super chat. Ooh, he said, Ballers coming out tonight showing support. Appreciate you. He says, see you. I see you. He said, I see. I appreciate that, Queen.
Look, just let me say one thing, bro. I understand that you might be from Omaha, bro. And if you rocking with your boy, I respect it. I respect it, bro. I'm telling you, but I want you to be honest. I want you to be honest, bro. So you telling me that Bud don't move funny?
He food funnier than a damn fruitcake.
Nah.
I'm sorry. That was for you. That was for you. I'm sorry. That was for you.
Hey,
I'm just saying,
nah, for the record, I'm not from no Omaha. I'm from Atlanta, GA. So you know what I'm saying.
I thought somebody
gang
said
all day. Man, that pool.
You
pool
got
kind of
corn in your dirty
shit,
clothes
man.
basket.
Hey man, it's it funny as hell. I can't really say though. Truthfully, up until now, being on the Barbarian, I can't say whether he moved funny or not. I don't know what fights he turned down. I don't know what fights he could have had and gave up. I know he wanted that Pacquiao fight, and his manager didn't make it happen. He didn't do what he's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? In that same situation, I see Tank Davis and a lot of other motherfuckers getting the hell on just like Crawford did. Now we finna see. We finna see. I can't say because Bob Arum is one of the sorriest motherfuckers ever though, as far as making real fight go. So I don't know.
I'm just saying, bro, from what I heard from multiple promoters, they said they don't want to deal with Terence Crawford because the money. Not even Eddie Hearn said it. He said the money that Terence Crawford wants is money that he's not worth, and Terence Crawford is not trying to hit it. He goes sit in everybody's office and everybody tell him you're not worth what you asking for. Bob Arum was the only somebody that'll pay him that money.
That's why he took that deal too.
Yeah, because think about it though. Not think about it. Let's retrace the steps. That's why he resigned the top rank because everybody else told him no.
He went over there. He went everywhere too. You know what I'm saying? He really did.
Terence Crawford is not a draw. Terence Crawford never fought the big names, and he don't promote fights. That's everything that draw fans. He don't do nothing that draw fans.
And you know,
But
Bob
yet
said,
still, we talk about him every day.
but Bob
Man,
said,
we didn't start
He
talking
moved the
about Terence
needle.
Crawford until he mentioned Errol Spence name.
He moved the needle. He moved the
Man,
needle.
this dude tied himself to Errol Spence, and that's how people know who he is. Before that, nobody knew who Terence Crawford was.
He tied
That's
himself to
casual
Errol
fans.
Spence. That
Yeah,
man's
he
an
tied
undisputed
himself to Errol
champion
Spence.
before Errol Spence won a belt. Now, is that a
Man,
fact?
before that, when he was at 140, the casual fan didn't even know who Terence Crawford was. I showed somebody a picture with Terence Crawford when he had dreads. They asked me, who the fuck is that?
You show a picture of one of them Charlo with them dreads, they ain't gonna know who the fuck they was. They gonna still know they crazy, but they ain't gonna know who the fuck they is.
My bad, you had broke up with say.
No, I say you show somebody a picture of them Charlo with the dread, they ain't gonna know who the hell they was. They gonna still know they crazy, but they ain't gonna know who the fuck they is.
so you know, it is what it is, man. But you know,
Because the truth of the matter is, boxing right now is probably 60% casuals who don't know who the hell half of these motherfuckers is.
Man, stop trying to muddy the
Maybe even
waters,
more than
man.
Before Terence Crawford moved to 147, wasn't nobody hollering no Terence Crawford. You didn't come on nobody's panel and you had 30, 40 Terence Crawford fans going to bat for him because he didn't have fans like that back then.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Cause truthfully,
hey, pull counter.
The same thing I see with
counter. Before Bud moved to 147, before he moved to 147, this is not before he moved to 147, before Spence told him to get a belt, before he fought Jeff Horn, on what panel did you see people in the chats going hard for Terence Crawford?
Nowhere really. You know what I'm
Nowhere.
saying? You know, nowhere really. You know what I'm saying? He was
Nowhere.
like really. He was really.
No.
He was really non-existent.
Didn't I mention 4
barren.
years ago? Didn't I mention them years ago? Didn't I mention a few years ago when Wilder and AJ was trying to make their fight and everybody was talking about I want to see Crawford and Spence?
Shit, I just met you yesterday, so.
Man, it sounds like
don't
listen to Paul.
Crawford name got through in the mix with Spence. Rose the fame.
Don't listen to Paul Counter, man. Don't listen to Paul Counter, man.
Nah.
Don't listen to him, man. He'll steal your ass wrong, man. Don't listen to that one.
Joan the Church John said it's a lie. He said, yeah, he's going off in the comments. He said, oh man. Yeah, he said Vernon Forrest whipped Mosley in the amateurs. We saw, and Riddick Bowe and Lydic Lewis whipped he whipped your boy Riddick. I mean, not Riddick Bowe, but what's his name? Bowe.
It might be Lennon Lewis, Riddick Bowe.
Riddick Bowe.
He threw that belt in the trash.
Yeah, he threw it in the trash because he had whipped him in the Olympics. And I think it's something about when fighters get their ass whipped in the Olympics. I think Tarver beat Roy Jones Jr. As a matter of fact, in the amateurs. And
he knocked Roy Jones Jr. out in the pros too.
Right.
Yeah,
So
he knocked them all the way the fuck out.
It's something about when fighters, that style, they clash in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to fight them on the other side, you know what I'm saying? Even though, some of them did and didn't work out for them.
Well, look, let me ask you this then, Paul. I'm going to ask you 2 questions. And the first question I want to ask you is it true? Do you agree with this common phrase that people use? Women lie, men lie, but numbers don't lie.
That's right. I've heard that
now,
plenty
I'm
times.
going to ask you the second question. Is it true that Bud and Ugas fought twice, only twice, and Ugas won them both?
Yeah.
So you mean Castaño can drop down and whoop Errol's ass?
Hey, Crawford got his ass whipped, bro.
No, but so what you saying? We just use that reasoning to say Castaño could drop down to 147 and whoop Errol Spence's ass like he did in the amateurs.
No, he only fought Errol Spence once.
That's different.
When you want to fight somebody once,
that's different.
That's why you have trilogy fights with good fighters because
we got to fight them twice.
Yeah, if you get your ass whipped twice, that's
certified. The thing is, if you fight twice, like look at Ali and Frazier. If you fight twice, If you fight 3 times, you lose twice, but you win 1. You still did that. You still did pretty good. If I fight you twice and you lose both of the motherfuckers, that's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap, bro.
That's a wrap.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's,
Hey, why do you think people? No, listen. Why do you think when people have fights? Why do you think they have trilogies? The only way you can have a trilogy is if you win 1 and then I win 1. If I beat your ass twice in a row, that's a wrap.
Mm-hmm. I detect no lies.
That man will whoop his ass onto that boat.
Let me read some of these. I've been laughing at y'all. King Judah said, "Stop lying. Bud got fans by knocking out people. Fans love knockouts." Kelly Brown says,
Bud wasn't knocking nobody out until 147.
That's right. And Kelly Brown says, I always seen Crawford as a scared fighter. That's why he never fought tough fighters. And Michelle Clark says, then TC back. Hey King, you mute your mic for a second so I can read through some of these. Yeah. Michelle Clark says, then TC fought a bunch of small guys at 140 and then took the belt from a nobody. What's going on, Mike Biggs? Y'all, hey, make sure y'all subscribe to Mike Biggs Boxing Man. He has some great content over there. And Jonah Turner says, who cares about the amateurs? He says, Porter beat Usyk in the amateurs, right? That's true. And Michelle Clark says, what's that? Why? I'm old, so why? WYM? What's that? What's that, Steve? Why? WYM?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay, what do you mean by TC fought a bunch of small guys at 140? They all weighed the same at that time. And Jay Smith says, nah, it's 3 strikes and that's it. Laugh out loud. And Jonah Turner says, King Jr., he said, King Judah, are you pulling in the rest area now? And let's thank you for that super chat, Mike Big Boston at 199 for King Cooking Salute. Yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? For that 199. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening. And let's see. Mm-hmm.
No, I was saying I'm definitely putting in the rest stop right now. But for that argument when people say Sean Porter beat Usyk before, that's a stupid argument because that tells me if they ever fought before, that means at one point they was close to the same size. It's no way Sean Porter can beat Usyk now. Why would you even use that as an argument?
Because he whooped his ass.
That's a dumbass argument because if you ask me in the same breath, you ask me if they were the same size, do I think Sean Porter can beat Usyk? I would tell you, yeah, because he did it before.
Right. No, I get what you're saying.
Sean Porter did beat Usyk. Beat him in the
Yeah, but that's not what he's arguing about. It's 2 different dynamics going on. He's saying, did Sean Porter beat Usyk twice?
Yeah, in the amateurs. Yeah.
Did he beat him twice?
Was it twice?
Twice.
I know he beat him once.
Right. We talking about twice. He was his whole point was twice.
Right.
Yeah,
full count be on the same page.
He beat him, and Usyk
that wasn't my man point. You just waking up, bro. That wasn't his point. His point was that you beat somebody twice. You know what I'm saying? Not once, twice. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was
pretty but that goes to show what we say about the weight division pound for pound. See, just because you outdo them heavyweights.
Nigga just wake up out of sleep and shit with facts, Hey, what's going on, nigga? This what it is, nigga.
I wasn't speaking. My wife was talking. My wife was talking. That's why I had it on mute. But what I'm saying is, that's what we say about pound for pound list. Them heavyweights can't do this shit that these smaller fighters do. That's why they have a pound for pound list. Because now the heavyweight champion Usyk has fought a welterweight, and that welterweight did him every which way but loose in the ring together. That's what we saying. When you at a heavyweight, there's different skills that pay the bills. You're not throwing as many punches, and you just got to worry about that slow chest. When they playing speed chest down in the little weight classes.
Okay. So Jonah Turner said, my point is that was the amateurs people's style change and advance at different levels. What's going on, Patrick Alexander? He says, how many did Bud and Ndongo do for Undisputed? And Michelle Clark says, I mean, they was little dudes that's what I mean. And he says, he fought a bunch of nobodies. And Jay Smith says, he said, what the key for Bud and he said, what's the keys for Bud and Errol victory? You know what I'm saying? You want to take that on, King, and then Steve, and then I give mine upper echelon. I know upper echelon. He got that. I want to hear that 47 palm. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga with that shit. That nigga be cold with it. You know what I'm saying? You want to take that on?
Yeah, you want my take? Talking about the keys to
victory? Yeah, the keys to victory.
Well, I've been saying this since they first announced the fight. As far as Terence Crawford go, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I'm telling y'all right now, Terence Crawford only hope to beat Errol Spence. He have to knock him out cold before the 4th round. And the reason, I'm gonna tell you why I say that. The reason is because after the 4th round or the 5th round, whenever most fighters start to slow down, that's when Errol Spence starts to kick it up a notch. Mm-hmm. So, and the reason I say he need to knock Spence out cold is because if he just drops Spence and Spence get back up, Bud still might get his ass whooped. Mm-hmm. Outside of that, he not getting past that jab. He's not gonna win on the outside, and he's not gonna be able to run from Spence the whole fight. Mm-hmm. Errol Spence key to victory. He's gonna have to work that jab, but he's gonna have to stay out of that mid range. Sometimes I notice Spence like he'll leave his head in no man's land, like where it's like like you're not far enough away from your opponent to where he can't hit you. Yeah, and you're not even close enough to where you can hit him. You just in no man's land. And you can't do that against Terence Crawford. If you watch Terence Crawford, that's where he thrives in. When you got yourself in that mid-range, no man's land, you can't touch him, or if you're not far enough away where he can't touch you, that's where his knockouts come from. So Errol Spence will have to avoid that, work that jab, and keep his hands up. Because I talk shit about Terence Crawford, but if he hitting you clean, he'll knock you out.
Yeah. Steve, I'm gonna give you.
Oh, I like that breakdown. I like that breakdown. That's I think the only way Crawford can win is he got to go to Krypton and dig up some of that damn kryptonite.
I think so too.
That seemed to be the only way. But no, I like how he broke that down.
Your assessment.
I would have to agree that. I would have to agree with that. I see the fight being close to what his and damn, what's the boy name? Oh man, it's slipping my mind. The one he beat for the first belt, Kell Brook.
Oh, Kell Brook. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If he haven't learned from that style, because that style gave him problems. I don't know who said it, but they was like Kell Brook won like 4 rounds in a row, then it was over. If Bud can put up that type of pressure on Errol and stay out that fire when Errol fire back, he'll be looking good. You know what I'm saying? He can't take those body shots, and he gotta keep him coming back. You know what I'm saying? When he go in that pocket, he got to go in that pocket and bite down and make Spence respect that shit. And that's going to determine the fight. Because if he can't land on Errol and make Errol respect it, it's going to be a short night for anybody. Right. It really is. Because that's what Ugas did. Ugas carried that respect for a couple rounds, and then it just went away, and it was all systems go. So Bud can't. He gotta use that and see what worked against Spence. You know what I'm saying? Or you just gotta go with what works. You know what I'm saying? You can't just redraw. You can't just draw the game plan. Use what works. Do it like football. Take what they give you, and it'll be a good night for him. You know what I'm saying? And he might can get him up out of there. Errol gotta come up in there. He can't take those stupid shots. Errol takes some stupid shots sometimes. When he lose focus, with the mouthpiece shit like that. I see Bud finishing his ass off in that type of situation. He ain't gonna wait for the ref. Bud got plenty dog in him. You know what I'm saying? contrary to popular belief, or whatever they say, Bud got plenty dog in him. So if he get hit good, he gonna be looking to get some returns on that shit. So we gonna see fireworks. I just think Spence got to just cut down on the craziness, attack them ribs like he normally do, and stay away from that jab. Because Spence got a good jab, but Bud got a fucking good jab too with both hands. So it's gonna be a good fight.
Upper echelon, 47 palms.
Oh, okay. I thought you wanted me to go
Pearson
last.
palm.
Okay.
Well, everybody hear my shit every day, so
Yeah.
Every
so,
day.
Contrary to popular belief, right? I just made a video on this too. Check out my page, Upper Echelon. I just made the video on this.
We having technical difficulties. Nah, they're fucking with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just like, share, and subscribe on my page, Upper Echelon. On the road to monetize. I just need less than 100 more people. So just join the family, because you can say you was there when it first took off. Upper Echelon Sports. But back to the originally scheduled question. All right. Now, see, unlike most people that talk sports, like when you come to Pool Counter, you come to Upper Echelon, you got people that actually watch the sports, like my mother King Judah, or my boy Right Side, or Champ Side, or Blue Blood, like that. It's people that watch the sports. Not these casual observers, like, I don't want to say no names, but like Max Kellerman, and we're not about to do that Money Brown shit. I'm not doing that. I'm not on the Canelo bandwagon. I'm gonna keep it pure, and I'm gonna keep it real for you, and I'm gonna keep it funky. The only way Terence Crawford can win this fight is he gonna have to take it down in the dirty with Errol. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: what people fail to realize is Errol is one of the most underrated outside boxers there is. Errol Spence is an Olympic silver medalist. Errol Spence outboxed Floyd Mayweather and took his eye. They had to get him out the ring. Errol Spence, without using the bully method, was one step ahead of Mikey Garcia a whole fight outboxing. Danny Garcia outboxing. Errol Spence showed that he can box when he needs to and when he has to. He was boxing Algeria ass before he took him down. He hit him with the pull counter, everything. He was outboxing Lamont Peterson and bullying him at the same time. He even switched the stance on him if you watch the fight.
Facts.
And see, Terence Crawford,
he did.
This is what happens when people watch and really watch and see and understand what you're watching. Errol Spence, he goes into what we call the 44 region. It's called the 44 region, soul disrupting, body pulverizing, defense crushing palm technique.
God damn.
Oh my God.
What he does when he does
God damn.
There's a video dropped on
y'all
that
talking about
tonight.
this motherfucker like he showed up. Am I the
Hey, man,
man?
don't make me mute you, goddamn it.
Okay,
Goddamn it. Don't make me mute you. This is 47 crushing palms, nigga.
Yeah, Derek James has taught him the 44 raging palm technique. Now the 44 raging palm technique comes with the 44 raging palm technique. He shoots the two jabs out. And if you watch any of Errol Spence fights and watch the heavy bag, that heavy bag media workout before the fight, he does that exact same move on the heavy bag, and you can insert a fighter right there, and it'll be the same shit. Even if the fighter's there, I'll see his body is trained over 10,000 hours, so it's already in motion. It's trained. He has, like, you know how people in karate have a kata, where they go into it and they do their little like dance where they doing their martial arts when they training and exploring and stuff. So Errol goes into his thing every time he's at the heavy bag. But he starts off with the jab. He a double or triple jab to get in range. Then he starts off with a low right hook, followed by an upper left hook. Or he'll come with an upper left, lower right. He alternates the height and the density and the frequency in which he hits. And then he goes to the uppercut, another straight. Then he goes to the hook, body. Yeah, he'll take the body on both of them. Then he'll go body on the same body. Then he goes to the left body. And then as he's doing this, he's getting into the move. That's 7 palms already. And then as he's firing off the hooks and uppercuts and straights, As he fires with the right hand, the left hand comes up to block the hook from that side, and he slides his head to the left side. When he fires to the right, he slides his head to the right and blocks with the left hand. And he's doing this in position, and he can take the shot. He can roll with the shots that you're throwing. He even partially blocks them with the glove. So he's parrying and firing at the same time. But he's already in the motion of firing and parrying his shots, that he doesn't miss a beat. He don't slow down. That's how sometimes people can sneak one in and hit him. But this man has hit a concrete pavement at 120 miles an hour. Press one, like Champ Side say. This man is undefeated against the concrete in a Ferrari. So you thinking that little hook or uppercut you throwing is going to stop it? No. Once the motion gets in and the shots start coming down faster, your body starts breaking down a little bit more, like if you take a piece of steak, put it on the damn counter and take a mallet and start beating it. The muscles start breaking, the sinews start stretching, and this comes a lump of putty, soft meat. And he continues to work, and the damn palms keep breaking you down until your body's broke down, you have no defense, and you're ready for stoppage. But on Bud's side, Bud has to step in there, and Bud has to go into the down dirty. The closest fight ever Errol Spence had was Sean Porter, even though he wasn't on strength and conditioning. So Bud is a better boxer, fighter, athlete, thinker than Sean Porter is. Bud has also been training over half a year to a year so far for this fight, because he know this is the last hoorah for him. Bud has to get himself in supreme physical condition so he can go in there and withstand that punishment longer than anybody has. He has to build calluses upon his body. He's going to have to get a layer of fat to go over top of his body to block, because people don't realize you want an insert layer of fat to protect your midsection, because if it's just muscle right there, not no extra layer of fat to protect the muscle, it's a clear shot to the meat, and it's going to tenderize it that much more. See, the fat provides a layer of insulation. That's why when you see some people come to the fight, like when Shakur fought Valdez, you see he was kind of soft. He wasn't real tight because he was prepared for a big puncher, which wasn't there. And so Terence is going to have to get in there because, contrary to popular belief, Errol is a better outside fighter. Errol can box his ass off. Kell Brooks jabbed Terence Crawford for 2 rounds and had his eye swole. In 2 rounds with that broken-ass jab. Errol Spence has the most prolific jab in the game. He would have been done closed Bud eye, and the fight will be over with right then. So Bud knows that. He knows he's going against a perfect precision punch placer. That's what Errol does. He does perfect precision punch placement. He will fire a shot from any angle and land at the same spot to build cumulative damages. He's trying to exaggerate the damage that you take, so each time you hit, it magnifies the damage in which they take. And so Errol is going to keep hitting that spot. So Bud's going to have to get in there, and he's going to have to throw with Errol. He's going to have to get in Earl's motion. He's going to have to mix it up with Errol. He's going to have to try to get Errol off his rocker. He's going to have to try to land something big. But he's going to have to get in there and fight. Because if he runs from Errol, he's going to lose his strength running, because you can't run, because Errol is the best at cutting the ring off. If he tries to out-jab Errol has the best jab. So if he tries to fight long distance, Errol is a long fighter as well. And plus, he excels in that. So the best thing he got is to fight inside, because art of war, you don't attack a person's weaknesses. You go for their strengths. Because if you go for their strengths, they have less defense guarding it. So Bud got to go right there to Earl's wheelhouse. And then if he lasts, he lasts. But Errol got strength and conditioning this time. It's not going to be like the Porter fight. But in Bud's mind, Bud is an alpha male, and you can't say what the next man can't do. And he feel like if Porter did it, he can do it. He can do it better. He feel like he can stop Errol in that situation. So that's the style Bud's going to come out with versus Errol. I don't know how good he's going to come out in it, but I can tell you this. He better do what he got to do in the first couple rounds, because once them shots start accumulating, which Earl's will, because Earl is a machine and he's set on a timer. You can set your clock to Earl's punch shot counts. Like you can set your watch to his punch shot counts, and his shots are going to ring out the same time each time. It's a pattern. He got muscle memory. See, that's the only thing Terence Crawford doesn't have is that muscle memory. So he's going to have to be concentrating and firing them shots while Earl's just letting his hands go. Like he's in Ultra Instinct, Dragon Ball Z mode. where the body takes over and does it for you. And while his body's doing what it knows to do, he's sitting there thinking and watching just in case shots come so he can dodge and everything, but his body's doing everything else. So my take is Terence Crawford gonna go in there, he gonna fight Earl's fight, but he gonna see around the second and third round, his strength gonna start waning and them shots gonna accumulate, and then he gonna get that look on his face when he realizes he ain't got the power to hurt Spence no more. And then it's all downhill from there. I just hope Bomac don't let Terence take too much damage. But he gonna get 25 million took out his ass though.
What's going on, Professor X? Man, you
Y'all
pretty
go
much
subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, that was upper
Spence was
echelon.
born
You
with
know
the
what I'm saying?
WBC.
Go what you say, which is hey.
I say y'all
hey,
like Spence was born with the WBC belt. God, oh, bro,
look,
hey,
man.
you a
When
tough dude.
you
I
know,
gotta have
you
you do
talking
my
about
intro. Shit.
you talking about the Texas Dragon, bro. You know what I'm saying? 47 piercing palms, a raging hell. You know what I'm saying?
He said,
But
hey,
the
that
way
was tough, Dotto. That was tough.
hey,
He
well,
said
what
they
you
turned
know,
into putty, man.
I mean, pretty much everybody knows what the breakdowns is because we pretty much heard. I think that
Ain't
okay, I
nobody
got a
heard it
super
that way
chat.
though. Ain't nobody heard of him going straight at him, attacking it
Not
like
like
that.
that.
But you know,
What's that?
I see things different. I'm different.
What's that?
Hey,
Seat
look.
19. Let me read the super chat real quick.
All right.
CT says 1985. Seat 1985. Am I reading that right? Seat 1985. $10. Appreciate
1985.
that. Appreciate that. It says
It's
it's
lit
lit
up here
up in
tonight.
here tonight. Congrats on successful channel. Pool blowing up. I appreciate that, Queen. I mean, I don't want to. I said what that is. I think you're a queen. Yeah, it look like a female thing.
It's Seat
Hold on, what is that?
1985, man. Seat
See,
1985.
no, I got that. I'm trying to figure out what the little logo thing is. You know what I'm
It said
saying?
pool is blowing up. That's smoke.
Yeah, I got that. I'm saying, what is that little logo thing? Is that a
That's an
Look like
emoji.
female?
Pac-Man. Look like Pac-Man.
Okay, all right. Oh, my bad. No, so I just
Yeah, it
wanted to
look
make
like it's
sure
a
I got it
boxer. He
right.
got some boxing gloves, so that probably
Okay, I just
approach.
wanted to make sure I got that right. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that for the $10 in the super chat. You know what I'm saying? You
You
know.
said that 44
Look,
raising palm, boy.
look, look. I
No,
want
but
to
Hey,
ask.
man, that was tough. I
wait,
say, yo,
but
man, I don't even know
I was
why he
about to
fighting.
go ahead. I was
Like the
about to,
Green
give
Ranger, man. He might well stay on.
Yeah, upper echelon say he got taught them ancient Chinese secrets, bro.
No damn dirty
hey,
hand.
hey, hey, but you know niggas we got to mix kung fu in with Roman noodles, everything, nigga. We've mixed kung fu in with every damn thing. So I was back there in the '70s when kung fu fighting came out and all them
You know,
songs.
Derrick James is a sensei. You know, he teaching them ancient Chinese secrets.
Right,
Like
right.
Hey, he
he
do
taught
look like
Canelo
that sensei
Crawford.
Okay,
on Martin.
So
1985.
look,
Okay.
I want to ask all y'all something real quick. Did y'all notice that everybody that picked Terence Crawford to
Just
win?
do boxing. What's going on, my brother? Go ahead. I'm
Everybody
sorry.
picked Crawford.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. I was saying, did y'all notice that everybody that picked Terence Crawford to win, when they asked them, about their fight prediction, they all say, well, he just gonna knock him out. They never tell you what's gonna be done. They never give you a breakdown. They say he just gonna knock him out. Did you notice that nobody ever said that Terence Crawford was gonna outbox Errol Spence and beat him on points?
You can't beat
Right.
Earl on points.
Yeah,
You
he
can't
got
beat
the
Earl on
most.
points.
So
You
in
know,
other words,
actually,
Aaron got,
that sound like to me.
according to
That sound
y'all,
like to
Aaron
me.
done won the first 4 rounds
But
anyway.
I'm just saying that
Yeah,
sound
he
like
don't
to me.
want
You saying that Terence Crawford only has a puncher's chance to win the fight?
exactly. And it's
As
not. And
far as what
it
I
drops
said,
down to that. He
No,
gonna
I'm
have to
talking
go
about
in there like
according to all they breakdowns. They saying the same thing I'm saying. I'm telling you, he only has a puncher's chance, and
he has to
everybody that
go in.
picked him is saying the same thing.
He has to go in there like Sean Porter did, and he gonna have to be a better version of Sean Porter. But the only difference
I,
is
for
Terrence is a more
one,
elite
had
fighter, and
never
Earl
thought
has strength and conditioning.
Spence could outbox Crawford, and that's
Yeah,
my
he can.
opinion. I'm dead as entitled to it. But hell, I believe that myself. I'm like, it
He
seems like
outboxed
it's a kind of
Mayweather.
a group wave of opinions. I know Crawford probably got a bunch of fans that just don't like Spence. And that's just how it goes. You know, you
They
got
ain't
folk
even
that
really
just don't
Crawford
like
fans. They
Canelo, don't
Spence
like a lot of
haters.
these other folk.
Like,
You
it's
know,
like
they just
it's like
Spence
to be a
haters.
Bud fan. It's almost like you got to have
Like I
hate
think most of them
ingrained
Bud
inside
fans are
you or something.
Thurman fans, really.
So
Most
it's
of them
almost
Bud
like
fans are Thurman's fans.
it's almost like you're a natural hater. You know what I'm saying?
Natural. Man, let me tell you though. I'm telling you though. Hey
Don't
man,
make
that
me
big
laugh.
fifth boy, he be sending out the envelope, boy. Y'all boy be strong for that big fifth, man.
I'm just saying.
I just keeping it
I'm
real,
just saying.
bro.
No,
Bro,
but they
No.
they over the top though. You know, a lot of motherfuckers just over the top with it, man. You
I
know.
predicted Bivol beating Canelo. You know what I'm saying? So
I didn't see that. I didn't see that one coming.
I
Me
told
neither.
Paul he was gonna give him good work. You remember when I told you
Yeah,
that, Paul?
yeah. I didn't think
I was like,
it
hey,
was
he
shit
handled the
to it,
pressure
but
well,
I had
man.
never,
Shit.
I did go check him out. I said, wait a minute, this motherfucker got
like
jab,
last week, Full
motherfucker
Counter, I tell
fast.
y'all. Last week, I told
Yeah,
Full
man.
Counter, I said, Bam gonna stop Rung Versailles. Because I explained it on this last week. I sat there and explained it that Quatros, when he came up to fight Quatros, he had enough power to drop Quatros, right? And he was only a week and a half at that weight. He had a whole training camp at that weight. So I knew his power was gonna come up there, and he bullied the bully. Stop Rung Versailles. See, I used to box myself, so you know I can see the little intricacies because I was a student of the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, boxing is a cerebral sport. People don't realize that.
It's a thinking man game.
Yeah, it's 90% cerebral and
They
30%
said this is the
physical.
black. Hey, you the black Teddy Atlas.
I'm just saying it's 90% cerebral. It's 90% cerebral
That's pretty
and
cool. That's
30%
pretty
physical.
cool.
And I can tell you why it's 30% physical, right? We could take Floyd and Canelo. Canelo was 20 pounds heavier than Floyd. And he was at a fresh, tender age of 23 in his prime. He was in his prime versus a
I ain't
grandpa
saying
at his
all of them.
36. Versus
And
an
he
old
had more
36-year-old
fights than
Floyd.
Mayweather.
Yeah, no, he
He
had
had
one
that
less fight
fucking.
than Mayweather. Mayweather had 43 fights.
Bullshit.
No, Mayweather had 44 fights. Canelo had 43. So Canelo was way in his prime. Canelo was 23. When Floyd was 23, he would have damn ripped Canelo out that damn thing. He was money made then. He would have knocked the motherfucker out. But
Yeah, he knocked him the fuck out.
But the one thing we seen was Canelo was stronger than Floyd and everything, but that cerebral kicked in. That man couldn't hit Floyd. That's why I said it's 90% cerebral, 30% physical. And that man sat there and outboxed Canelo, made him look like shit. Beat him so bad he has nightmares about it.
So this might be a preview of what y'all might be finna get, and y'all don't know it.
So
y'all go ahead.
let me ask you a question.
Like I said, Errol outboxed Mayweather. Remember that. And Mayweather's a better boxer than Crawford. Remember that.
Look, I'm gonna ask you something up, Ishmael. You made a good point when you talked about how he couldn't touch Floyd. You know, Floyd was a superior boxer. And I had an argument on another channel about somebody told me that Terence Crawford was a better boxer than Spence. He gonna outpoint him. I want you to tell me as somebody who boxed before, because I boxed before too. How many times in your life, whether you was in a fight, sparring, watching a fight, or watching a sparring match, did you ever see a guy that has the better jab get outboxed?
It's not going to. Like, the jab is key.
Never.
Devin Haney just showed them that. A jab starts and stops the fight.
Exactly.
A jab sets up every shot. A jab will reset the opponent. If you hit a man with a jab, you're going to reset him so he can't even get his shit started.
Exactly. You will never watch a fight where you see a guy that obviously have a better jab get outboxed.
The only way you'll see that if it was Roy in his prime. Roy had beat a motherfucker with a jab in his prime because he was so supremely athletic. That's all.
Right.
Because James Sonya had a better jab than Floyd, but Floyd tore his ass out the frame because he was an anomaly.
So Crawford has a 2-inch reach advantage. You think they're gonna play a part in it in any kind of way?
Spence fights real strong. Spence is a long fighter.
It cancels itself out too if Spence stand up because Spence taller than Crawford too. So
exactly.
It get canceled out.
Okay,
I think you made a mistake, JV. I think you made a mistake.
I'm gonna do it like this. Crawford had 4 inches on Kell Brook. Kell Brook still had that man eye closed just about by the second round.
Man, Kell Brook got knocked back to fucking England without a passport.
That's besides
he got back. He didn't even know how he got home.
That's besides the fact.
And don't talk about the queen,
rounds of that jab. How did he fix Bud out for 2 rounds with a jab? And Kell Brook jab ain't got
Listen,
shit on Spence's. He
Kell
just being
Brook is a
ripping him.
fucking good fighter because he fucking brought it to Spence too. We all saw the same fight. Spence is over that corner and Derrick Jane had to go there and whip up some noodles. All right, now goddamn shit, hold on now. And he had to come out of the game plan. He did what he supposed to
What
do. He
happened
dug deep
to
and he
Well, Spence fought the best version of Kell Brook. That's why.
that was Kell Brook after Triple G, right?
Yeah.
There ain't no best version.
yeah?
I mean, he was technical. I mean, he lost it. We saw what he looked like when he lost it. That was against Crawford. We saw what Kell Brook looked like when he lost it.
He had a whole new eye, man. Anything after Triple G, Kell Brook damaged it.
You know, Errol took his
No,
own
Earl,
eye.
Not
He
taking
didn't.
away
He,
from,
still
not taking
kicking his
away
he
from
Earl.
didn't
Kell
take
Brook,
Triple
but
G eye. He didn't take that Triple G eye. He
Hey,
got his own
Still kicking
eye.
what we
Earl,
doing
bro.
is
no, I'm talking about Triple G took his eye, didn't he?
He
we
was
going
still
against
good against Earl.
reality
He was
again.
still the
Because like I
champ.
said, listen, like I said, you going off speculation saying that he lost something against Errol Spence. What the only thing we have to compare it to is him against Crawford. We know what he looks like when he lost it. So you
No,
can't say he lost
because
it when he fought Spence.
he also had to drop down to fight Crawford because he was fighting in junior middleweight after he lost to Spence.
No, all
So
I'm saying is you can't say that, oh, well, he lost something after Triple G when that version that
hell
fought
no, that
Errol Spence
motherfucker
was
was
10
still a
times better than the
monster.
version that fought
He
Porter.
was still a monster when he fought Earl.
Yeah,
That man was
that's
at
what
the
I'm saying.
best. That was the
That's
best
what I'm saying.
middleweight fight of his life. He was fighting his best fight. Earl just overcame him at the end. Kell Brook was 110%. He had a titanium eye. His shit wasn't fucked up no more. That man was in
You
great
mean
physical
Brook?
shape. That man was in great physical shape and everything. He said he felt the best he ever felt. He said he felt better than the Triple G fight. And he
With a
showed it
new
too.
eye.
He jumped up 4 rounds to 1 on the cards. And then
You
around
know, it don't take long for an orbital bone. I looked it up. It don't take long for an orbital bone to heal.
and he had jumped up 4 rounds to 1
See,
on the cards.
people keep trying to make it seem like the orbital bone, like it take years. No, it only take
Nah,
weeks for that shit to heal. I looked
nah,
it up.
He was
the
just
You
eye
know what I'm
injury
saying?
Spence had.
Brooks was out for 7 months, man.
Yeah, he was. That's because he wanted to be, but it wasn't
Yeah.
because his orbital bone though.
Now
Your
detachment,
orbital
that's
bone
worse.
only takes. Go look it up when you get done and you look. This is
You see,
Google it.
Ugas gonna be back this year.
Mm-hmm.
Ugas said
Okay, I
he
want to
coming
ask you
back
this
this
then.
year.
If Porter was gone after
See, I
Spence,
ain't know
why?
pro kind of boxing was like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry,
I'm
my
just saying,
brother.
after Kell Brook lost to Triple G, he turned right back around and immediately fought Errol Spence to defend that belt. Why after he fought Errol Spence, he took 2 years off? If he was the exact same Porter, or if he lost something after Triple G, why was he
When he
ready to
lost
fight
it after
again
Earl,
after?
Earl beat that body up.
Yeah, no,
Earl punished him.
I'm just saying that killed the argument that Kell Brook wasn't the same after Triple G. That killed that argument.
Yeah. And Sean Porter wasn't the same after Spence. Sean Porter had a 6 month training camp with 7 different trainers. He
I
put
mean, I wonder
everything
what
into that
they
Earl fight.
always leave that out though. You know, it's kind of funny that they always leave that out because
He
Sean
put
knew
everything into that Earl Spence fight.
yeah,
When he lost,
yeah.
when he lost, he
You know,
was depressed.
right. You know what I'm saying? So, and believe it or not, Kell Brook trained his ass. Did you see how strong Kell Brook was in that fight, bro?
Man, that dude
Yeah,
was
he
insane.
was pushing Earl everywhere into
Yeah,
the
That
he was
dude,
strong in the air.
into the
He was
6th
strong. He was
round.
strong in the air.
Into the 6th round when the body shots start damn
he
accumulating on him.
was hitting Kell with some hellacious shots to the body, bro.
Body and head, boy.
You watch that damn fight, your
I
damn
watched it
stomach
this
start hurting.
morning. Remember I told you, I said, hell, I was watching that shit this morning.
Now I'm not
That was
gonna
a
lie,
good ass
bro.
fight.
The only thing that worried me about this fight, as far as Spence goes, bro, is like I said, I've been watching a lot of Spence old fights, and I even remember when I first saw him, in the amateurs and take his first pro fight, bro. It's like that speed and that timing not there. Like even against Ugas, a lot of people say, "Oh, that was a great Errol Spence performance," but I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a real Errol Spence fan. I know I watched this dude
I
fight.
mean, you gotta
His
realize that's
timing
his
and speed.
first time really in the damn ring. After a while, he gotta get that ring rust off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just hoping because, like, all right, put it like this here: when he fought Danny Garcia, I saw the spins, I saw the skills, but everybody knew he was rusty. His power wasn't really there because he was skinny as hell when he fought Danny Garcia.
He didn't have strength and conditioning versus Danny
Garcia.
Garcia.
Yeah, and then too, his timing wasn't there. Of course, it wouldn't be because he had a layoff. Now with this fight with Ugas, his body and his power was all the way back, but his speed and his timing, like you said, though, it's a layoff. So I'm just hoping that with this fight coming back with Bud, he gonna need that timing again.
That's why Derek.
So y'all saying he's not a machine? He's a man.
Ugas fight, Derek James said we got to get back in the lab.
Yeah, you got to get back in that lab because that was a confidence building fight. He know he could whoop Ugas' ass 3-way from Sunday. He know he could whoop Danny 3-way for Sunday. Danny stopped punching the last 4 rounds.
He said,
"Man, Spence the only one that ever whooped Ugas though."
Yeah, but you know what Spence said? He said 50% of me is better than all these fighters out here.
And he did. He said that.
So he taking them as warm-ups. He coming back off layoffs against former champions.
Hey, but that's why I fuck with Spence, because Spence believed it. That's the difference between Spence and a lot of fighters. When he look in your face and tell you he better than you, he believe it.
Yeah, and it ain't no bragging, ain't no cocky shit. He just keeping it 100, like in his southern voice. I'm just better, man. That's all.
He really jumping Bud ass. That's what he finna do.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
That's why I respect Devin Haney.
We will see.
That's why I respect Devin Haney, bro, because Devin Haney the same way at 135. Devin Haney really believed he could beat everybody else. He believed it.
Only one person I think that'll beat Haney, that's Shakur.
I'm with you on that. I think that's a real 50-50 right there.
Who y'all think told Shakur? Okay, go ahead.
Shakur.
And let's not talk about
but we ain't talking about 135
who is Shakur
pounders,
you know? Who is Shakur Pie? I heard somebody say, what is he gonna gain sparring with Shakur Stevenson? I said, man, I can't believe it. What folks say the wildest stuff, man.
Because Stevenson already had a lot of natural ability, you know what I'm saying? He ain't
That's what I'm saying.
But Shakur's too small.
Somebody literally said, what is Crawford gonna gain from sparring with Shakur Stevenson? This is what comes out of people's mouth, boy. People say the wildest stuff.
Didn't he steal some potato chips out the stove? Something like that.
Nah, I saw him get that dude about a 5-piece though in that parking garage. That was wild. I said, boy, look at that. But I said, look at that hook. Wait, perfect hooks.
Well, you know, I think Bud, it's a lot of fighters that want to see EJ lose and shit. So it'll be a lot of motherfuckers. He have a lot of sparring partners. You know what I'm saying? That's available.
Sparring with Shakur Stevenson ain't gonna do shit for Bud because Shakur can't hit half as hard as Earl gonna do it.
No, I'm talking about like motherfuckers up at 154, you know what I'm saying, that hating, and motherfuckers at 147 that's hating.
You know, he got the best sparring partner ever though. You know, him and Jermell Charlo be sparring back and forth full speed. So
right.
So he getting that boxing. He getting that bang.
What's going on, Lennar? And what's going on, my brother Marshall Moore?
What's going on? What's up? What's up? How you doing, man?
Salute to you.
Salute to you too, man. Man.
And I want to say something to see if y'all thought about this, man. Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm. We hear you.
Hey, now whether we feel about Crawford is good or bad, it's in the air. Oh well, but I'm at the point to where I'm starting to think that even some of these people picking Terence, I think they gotta pick Terence as in to make Terence even take the fight, playing a mental game with him. Because whether if you like Terence or not, he's a diva. He gotta get his way. Just like right now, he's saying if he don't get 25 million, he's willing to walk away from everything. He gotta get what he wants. So in my opinion, not saying that they don't believe that he can beat Earl, but what I'm saying is it'd be crazy if some of these guys who actually picking Bud publicly when the fight start, they putting their money on Errol.
I think they is too.
Right.
Because they gotta hype Bud up. Because the reason why they doing it is because technically Bud has already been they consider him number one pound for pound, which I don't. But anyway, that's the stat. And he's already undisputed. So you gotta hype him up and feed him all the cake in the world to make him even take the fight. Because in Bud mind, he don't have to. So if
Right.
everybody was going
Nobody
for
on
Errol,
this
he definitely
channel
wouldn't take it.
besides me had Bud for pound. I know it's gonna rain tomorrow.
He's already in the damn Hall of Fame now.
Cause none of y'all, hey
Right.
man, this bad boy is Texas out. Y'all is wild.
Right. So what I'm saying is,
I'm in North Carolina.
right. So
Oh
with him
Lord,
already being undisputed, he doesn't have to take this fight. So if all the people was betting Earl would beat him, as in publicly, like how they're trying to do for him, I don't see him grabbing his nuts and taking that fight. I can see him saying, my career is already done. I'm already solidified. Oh, well, they got to give him all the cake in the world to make him feel like it's his birthday for him to take this fight.
Wow.
You know what they should just do?
That's
If
a
that's the
possibility.
case, if it turns out to be true
Wow.
that Terence Crawford is hard negotiations, bro. I hate to say this, bro, but I want to see Undisputed at 128. Have his motherfucking ass stripped, bro, and give it to Keith Thurman or somebody. I don't give a fuck, man, because I want to see this fight. And if you're not gonna get this fight, I want to see Undisputed first off. That's what I want to see first. And if you're telling me that Buzz, I don't know if it's true or not, but if these rumors are true that he's making a hard, bro, strip his motherfucking ass, bro, and give it to Keith Thurman. Give it to somebody, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Give it to Keith Thurman, or give it to Keith Thurman, or I would say, well, you can't say Boots because he ain't been in long enough, but that'd be a great fight to put him at the top. But I would have to do Keith Thurman or somebody that's actually put in work.
Give it to Virgil Ortiz, then the next best up. Give it to somebody, man.
if he don't beat Crawford for the Undisputed, it's worthless.
But this the thing, though. Bud got everything to lose.
That's the man. That's
Bud
the man
has
to beat.
everything to lose. We could play this. You get all his Bud fans talk all this and give him all the praise in the world. All the pressure is on Bud. Like I said, 85 to 90% of the time when Bud was calling Earl out, he was already damn near in a contract to fight somebody else. He knew he couldn't get that fight.
Even when he was in the ocean. Even when he was in the
ocean.
Exactly. But now when Earl told him, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt, if you really wanted to fight him like you say, why are we damn near heading into the second, third month and you still ain't even signing shit, or you still don't even know what you want, or you still asking for stuff? But y'all want to offer Keith Thurman and Sean Porter $1 million and tell them it shouldn't be about the money. But you want $25 million, or you gonna walk?
Right.
It's smoke and mirrors, like Earl said years ago. It's smoke and mirrors over there.
Hey, look, let me ask the Bud fans
There's
this.
only one fighter that's done fought everybody they wanted to fight. There's only one of these two done fought everybody they wanted to fight.
Yeah.
This motherfucker could fight Tommy Hearns if he wanted to.
What you got on it?
Name in that ring. No. Let's keep it trill. I told y'all, he keep them fresh joints. Eric got the joint 1 to 2 to 3. He said he want the foes, he get the foes. So if he wanted Bud, he could have been made that junk happen. All on him. He didn't mention Bud's name
like I said, man,
till after the Ugas fight.
I said,
like I said,
WBO need to make Boots Terence Crawford mandatory. So either you fight Boots or you fight
bro. I'm saying, bro, get him stripped, bro. I'm just saying, Keith Thurman and Virgil Ortiz, man, get him stripped, bro. Listen, I'm a fan. I support these boxers, but man, I'm a fan of boxing, man. I'm a fan of boxing before anything, and I want to see the sport thrive. Welterweight needs an undisputed champion, man.
Okay, if you and this is going for everybody. If you're a fan of boxing, there should be no such thing as Crawford fans or Spence fans.
Oh, I go for everybody. I told you that.
That shit shouldn't even come out your mouth. Because
I don't even eat corn because of Bud ass, man. I don't even eat corn.
But we know you don't even eat corn. You don't like popcorn. You don't like. But get what?
Like none of that
the
shit,
illest
bro.
in Nebraska. But that's the whole thing. These both dudes is world-class boxing. World-class boxing.
Let me have y'all think about something real quick.
I don't eat corn no more. I don't eat corn no more. I don't smoke none of that bud either. I know y'all
think about this.
I'm still eating steaks. I don't care.
Hey, think about this, y'all. Let me see what y'all think about this. Let me see what y'all think about this. Ugas. Bud has been, and we always hear people talk about, well, Earl got to call out Bud. Well, if Earl got to call out Bud to make the fight, it's already 60-40, no debate. If you can't make the fight with whoever you with, and I gotta make the fight, how are you the A side, or how do you deserve this much money? He want not only do he want 25 million, he want 25 million up front and then a 55-45 split on the back end. Like this man knows Earl about to retire his ass. He knows this. He knows this.
You sure?
He's setting
I
up for
said the
retirement.
same shit, man. I said the same shit.
But I'm not saying he's setting up for. I'm not saying he's trying to get.
that too.
Hold on, hold on. Peep this. I'm not saying that he's not trying to cash out and get what he's deserved. I'm not saying that. I'm saying he knows after this fight he's done. He knows that. So he been there that long and ain't unified one time. Ugas beat his ass two times in amateurs. Okay, that's amateurs. This is pros. It's totally different, right? But why didn't you try to get the get back smoke and you knew he had a belt? You didn't want that smoke. Danny Garcia went 1-1 with you. You turned down Danny Garcia, only offered him $1 million. Like, Bud is smoke and mirrors. It's a joke. It's a joke, bro. Dude is a joke, bro. He talking about he a twitch hitter. He's not a twitch hitter. He's not a twitch hitter.
7 rounds of that Ugas fight, and he got beat on point. But go ahead.
He said last 7 rounds what?
He won the last 7 rounds of that Ugas fight.
Earl?
In the amateurs. Yeah, no.
Wait, how many rounds?
What y'all keep talking about?
Bud lost
how many rounds?
The last 6 rounds of that shit. This according to Box Red. This ain't me pulling no stats out my ass.
I'm asking a question though.
I got a citation.
6 rounds of which loss?
You won the last loss.
Opinion like an asshole. Everybody got one. We going off what happened, not what we think or what we feel.
Like my boy said, men lie, women lie, and numbers don't.
Bomac is on the line.
Quit talking like somebody that won the last 7 rounds. They won the last 6-7 rounds of the fight.
Bomac is
How many rounds did he win in total in 2 fights?
So that means
They don't have
it's a bomb burner. How many rounds do they fight in amateurs? Somebody
I don't know. I'm asking.
Fights in the amateurs.
So how did he lose then? If he won all these rounds, how did he lose?
12-round fights.
We got to Box Red. They the one got him up there and had to win.
Capping like
But he lost. Did he lose?
Capping like shit. Then I just tell you I got.
That's what I'm saying. When you said,
I told you I ain't pulling it out my ass. This is Box Red. Go look it up.
How many rounds was it, bro? How many rounds was it, bro?
The fight.
I just asked y'all how many rounds they go. I just know they got the last 6 rounds green for Crawford.
6 rounds, bro. It's 3 to 6 rounds.
All I'm saying is, okay, now think about this. If he felt like he got robbed, right? If he felt like he got robbed, he lost 2-0. He lost 0-2 to Ugas, even out of Bomac mouth in a live video. And Bomac was bigging up Ugas, talking about how good he was. Okay, so if he lost and he got robbed, as in he felt he got robbed, why didn't you get back in the pro, especially if he got a strap? Why don't you go take, not only beat him, but take his strap?
So
this
he
man,
must have been fighting Ugas after the fight was over with because
Ugas got that 76-inch reach. Shit.
So look, the first.
Hey man, after what they say, the reach don't count. It don't count when they versus Spence. So, you know.
But you know something? If he lost 6
rounds, it don't count when it versus Spence.
It don't count when your ribs broke and your face broke.
It don't count when you fighting show enough.
If you lost 6 rounds,
it don't count when your ribs broke or when your face broke.
Hey,
it don't count when you fight show enough.
Everybody talking at the same time. What I'm saying is, if you lost 6 rounds in an amateur, the first 4 rounds was the fight. So you must have been playing motherfucking knockout keys or something for the last 6 rounds because that match was over with already. Well, I don't know how he lost 6 rounds.
All I know is Fam lost 2-0. That's what the record said. That's what I'm going with. I don't care about my feelings or my opinion. It showed he lost. And if he felt like he got robbed, he should have got some get back. And took his
how many he lost? How many he lost since he been pro? Since we talking about numbers.
Who the hell has he fought since he been pro?
Here we go.
Right. Let's keep it a buck, bro.
Equal what?
Let's keep it a buck, bro.
This ain't algebra. This is fucking regular math.
Exactly. That's what we
lost in the pro. How many lost in the pro? We talking about the amateurs.
You acting like all wins is created equal though. You acting like every win is created equal.
Look, that's like Lomachenko winning over 400 fights in the amateurs because he 26 fights 16 to 17-year-olds.
He got the 12-point pound technique. He went to Palme 2. He knocked out the last 8 welterweight. They went night.
They
He didn't knock out not damn welterweight.
They went night.
He hasn't
Jay was
knocked out
already
any
fighting.
welterweight
Y'all
yet,
boy
bro.
could knock out Mikey Garcia
He
or
hasn't
goddamn the
knocked
other
out
Garcia.
and
The
welterweight.
Garcia brother was still standing up.
Okay, check
Name
this
one
out.
Terence Crawford
What did
opponent that
Mikey
got a better
Garcia say?
resume than
What
Mikey
did Mikey
I
Crawford
just
hasn't
Garcia
wanted to
knocked
piss
say?
y'all
out
out.
a
Name
single
one Bud
welterweight.
Crawford opponent that got a better resume than Mikey Garcia.
Name
None.
anybody that he fought that was on a pound for pound list. Mikey Garcia was number 4 when Errol fought him.
He was
Who
number
the fuck
3,
is what
actually.
I did?
You know how when you shake up that hornet nest, I just shook the hell out of
Like,
that.
And
come
you know
on,
what's
man.
crazy?
No,
Last
I
8
asked you
motherfucker,
a
he knocked out
question.
the
I
last
asked
8.
you a question
He
that you
knocked out the
didn't
last
answer.
Crawford
8.
ain't
Name
knocked out
one Bud
nobody.
Crawford that has a better resume than Mikey Garcia.
Crawford got a TKO. He ain't knocked out nobody. Y'all keep
Motherfucker,
talking
man,
about
Mikey
knockout.
Garcia.
You
Yeah,
keep talking
which
about a
one of Bud
knockout.
Hey,
That's a
Crawford
listen,
got a better
Talking
TKO.
about
resume than Mikey
Mikey
Garcia?
Garcia.
Pound for pound number 3,
Bud
though.
been fighting
Mikey
science
Garcia.
his whole career.
Man, no. Which Terence Crawford opponent has a better resume than Mikey
Bud been
Garcia?
fighting soccer coaches his whole career.
None of them.
Bud been fighting
None
soccer
of them.
coaches his whole career. Like Bob Arum said, we got the best matchmakers. It
Yeah, I
showed. They've been
mean,
treating him like a prospect his
before
whole
he
career.
fought him, yeah, you talking about, yeah.
They treated Bud like a prospect his whole career. Matchmaking.
Whole career.
He couldn't even
Whole
he
career.
couldn't even stop Victor Postile, but damn, Gary Russell did.
I'm not even
Shit,
taking
Gary
it.
Russell
I'm not even
Terence
taking it to
Crawford.
who he couldn't stop. I'm not even gonna say who he couldn't stop. It ain't even
And
that deep.
Crawford ain't got
I'm
no
just saying
knockouts.
he
He
ain't
got
fought nobody.
TKOs. It's a difference.
Hey, y'all
He ain't
ganging
fought
up
nobody.
on my only Bud fan on the
And
panel now.
and
You know
Crawford
what I'm
got
Hey, they
saying?
can't gang up
You
on me,
know,
man. I'm swole. Fuck you
look,
talking about. Hey, listen here.
man,
Every welterweight Bud
hey,
done
look,
fought.
Bud ain't
Every
shit, but don't
welterweight.
be,
You got
Nah,
don't
nah,
Triple
be,
nah,
P up here on
nah,
the counter,
nah,
man. You
nah,
got
nah, nah,
Triple
nah.
P up here.
Don't back them up off me. Get back. Every welterweight Bud done lost and got a pillow. Holler back at your boy.
But who has he fought though? When we found out who Mean
They
Machine
went to
was, they had
sleep.
to do 2 weeks.
Whoever
They
he
had to do a
fought, he
2-week
went to
interview
sleep.
on ESPN to even tell us who he was.
They went to
Triple
sleep
We
P,
didn't
though.
know
He
who he
went to
was.
sleep. He went to
They had
sleep.
to do
Did
a damn
Mikey go to sleep?
pre-audition before
Did
the fight
Mikey
to
go
even
to
tell us who he
sleep?
was.
Mikey didn't go to sleep.
He
Sean
gave
didn't go to
Amir Khan
sleep.
$7 million.
Sean wasn't sleepy. Sean
He
Dada
took
didn't
a
throw that
60-40
towel.
split to Sean. He took a 60-40 split to Amir Khan.
Yeah,
As
he
in,
did a
he
real
took the
split when he
40%.
got his ass knocked out. He did a
He
James
took
Brown split right
40%.
there in that corner when his
He
ass got
gave
knocked out.
Amir Khan 60% and took 40% to fight Amir Khan bum ass,
And
bro.
Amir Khan quit.
He was stealing. He
Nah,
was
he
Quit.
got
stealing
6
people's
million.
names.
Amir Khan got
He
5.5 million.
quit.
He's
Amir
stealing people's
Khan
names.
quit.
He's stealing
Amir
people's
Khan
names, bro.
quit. He
He's stealing
quit.
people's names.
Did he quit though? Did he quit?
He's stealing their
Come on,
names.
y'all. Come on, y'all. No cap me this time. Did Amir Khan not quit though? Did he not
He
quit? Did he
quit.
not tarnish his reputation?
But they should have never even
Why he
fought, though,
tarnished his
bro.
reputation? Because that man was
Damn
Because
near
eating a
all
Khan was
beanbag.
washed up any goddamn way, man. That's why
I
exactly,
Khan been
bro.
washed
understand.
Like,
He
since
come
got his
on.
Canelo,
ass in
bro.
that washing machine. You get in that washing machine, you get your ass washed. That's what's supposed to
You
happen.
see what what
He
Kell
was
Brooks did
washed
to Amir
before he was
Oh,
Khan.
washed on the
now
show.
we. Oh,
Now
now we
worse
talk
than
about
Crawford.
Canelo.
No, I said Kell
All
Brooks beat him
80.
worse than Kell Brooks beat Amir worse than Crawford. I
Hey,
told
pull
you
a
Amir
counter.
Khan was washed and he was hanged out to
Both of
dry
them
because he
of them
was.
were washed up. And for
Hey,
the record, Kell
I look
Brooks
at
was
it. I look
winning
at it
that
like
damn.
this, man.
And for the record, Kell
Earl
Brooks was
said
winning that
after the
Canelo fight
accidents, I don't want
before
no
he got knocked
tune-ups.
the
Earl
fuck
said
out.
after the accidents, I don't want no tune-ups. Bud entire resume at 147 been all fucking tune-ups. Besides
And
I'm
people
Porter,
sick
coming
of
off
he
the
was
hearing
layoff.
these
done.
And
bullshit
And
fighters
Porter
coming
was
Superman
off the
done with
layoff.
stories.
boxing before he even fought Bud. I'm done. I'm retired. Thinking about retiring. And then he just got a bag. He got a bag from his homie, and they got out the game. That was pure genius from both of them. He got a bag from his homeboy and got out the game. He wasn't trying to be Terrence. He got
And
that bag and got out of there.
Gamboa was coming off a layoff.
Gamboa was on 18-month layoff.
Yeah, Kell Brook was coming off a layoff too.
Kell Brook ain't fought at 147 in 3.5 years before he went back and fought Bud. And his trainer didn't even come with him. He found the trainer on Instagram.
And the
Literally.
fucked up shit
Y'all
about it,
said
check this
Kell
out.
Brook. Y'all said
Bud
Kell
fought
Brook was
Jose
just fine. He had.
Benavidez. Jose Benavidez just came
Got
from a
shot with a K.
gunshot victim. He was a
Got shot with a
gunshot
K in his
victim.
leg. Couldn't
It
even move.
took 12 rounds for Bud to stop this man. And he couldn't even
And you
move
know
left
what?
or right. He couldn't even
Fact.
move laterally. He had a bullet in
Bud
him, man.
said, you need to get off that leg. Let me help you.
Man,
All I'm
why he
saying
didn't
is
help him in
this.
the first 11 rounds? He should have helped him in the first 11 rounds.
Hey,
A
I'm
man
gonna be
can't
real with
even
y'all.
Let me help you. Let me help you out that ledge, man.
It took
You know
you
what I
Hey,
mean?
12 rounds to help that man.
I hope Bud
Here's a
don't take this
pillow.
fight. I hope Bud don't take this fight because the
You lying like
fans
hell.
and all these. No, listen to me, bro. Listen to me for real. I hope Bud don't take this fight because all the fans and all these ex-pro boxers picking Bud, saying "fuck Errol." I'm telling you, you think Errol a bad man off the shit he did in his past? Wait till
He
you see
gonna
what the
try to
fuck he do
kill
to
Bud in
Bud.
that fight.
He gonna damn near kill Bud in there. Watch what I tell you. Watch how Bomac throw that towel in and save Bud the same way what you call him dad did him. He's going to damn near kill Bud in there. Bud can't run from Earl. He can't run from him.
Bud,
All that
I
slick
bet you
jazz
Bud
talking
mama
about.
still gonna have that $10 in her pocket. I bet she's still
We're
gonna
gonna
have
see,
that
bro.
$10.
I love it. I love it.
I
See,
bet
Earl a
you.
whole different
Cause see,
breed,
I
and y'all gonna
love
see.
all that vigor y'all got. Cause y'all just be out there just mad as fuck about this shit, telling me bullshit Superman stories.
Nah,
He
ain't none
gotta
of
get
that.
his ass in that ring, and you gotta bring ass to get ass.
But one
Y'all
already
sitting there
ready to
acting like
sign.
he coming in here. Y'all acting like he coming in here finna fight goddamn some bullshit mother came out
Why
these
is one already?
cornfields.
One
Well,
is
he's finna
already
go
ready to
down.
sign. The other one ain't. Why ain't Bud ready to sign
It's
then?
finna
If
go
Bud gonna
down.
win so
It's finna
bad,
go
when
Hey,
he
guess
down.
ready to
what?
sign?
Guess what?
What's going on,
Ugas
my
and
brother?
Danny Garcia. Listen. Ugas and Danny Garcia beat Bud, and Errol Spence beat them both after layoffs.
Beat the shit out of him though. Not only did
After
he beat him,
layoffs.
Earl gonna damn near kill Bud, man. He gonna damn near kill that
listen,
man.
man, he gonna do Bud the worst
Please,
because
all y'all
everybody
so back
talking
up
the most
here
about
at
Bud.
And plus, Bud
12.
doing all these bullshits to get the fight going. And Earl like, okay, you keep playing with me about this damn fight when you finally take it. And then he threw out that
I
damn
hope
liquor joke. He threw out that liquor joke when he talking about, yeah, you probably was on that damn liquor.
Yeah,
he
Shit.
was
drunk
on
ain't
that
shit.
jack.
Drunk
He was
ain't
on that
shit and all
jack.
that.
Errol
Oh, he was
Spence
on
fans,
that
we
What's
want
jack.
the
going
fight.
on? What's going on, DCM 13? What's going on, bro?
Errol Spence fans want the fight. It seems like it's Terence Crawford and his fans who got
Yes,
a
we
reason
see.
for it. Y'all
Why
That's
y'all
a
he?
don't want
fact.
the fight being
That's a
held up.
fact.
Hello?
That's a fact.
Can you hear me? You hear?
Terence
DCM
Crawford
13.
purposely pricing himself out the fight
Yes, he
so
ain't.
it don't
Yes, he
get
ain't.
done, and he could say, "Well, they didn't want to give me what I wanted." He waiting for Earl to walk off so he could say, "Earl basically left negotiations." Man, you know you're not getting like Cuz looking for damn near a $40 million fucking $40 come up off this fight. Like, bro, you can't even sell a goddamn a crispy chicken sandwich to a homeless man for free.
He got y'all
Exactly.
mad though. He got y'all angry as fuck. Why he got y'all angry? Why y'all so goddamn uptight?
No, because we
You
want
just
the
talking the
fight. You
truth.
If
still
it's
want the
such an
fight
easy,
too.
You just talking the truth.
if it's such an easy goal, if it's such an easy goal, why do anybody care? Why all these great boxers, Hall of Fame boxers, saying differently than what y'all saying?
We don't care about that. That's their opinion. That's
They
cool.
saying
We
the
just
I
same
want
know
the
thing I
y'all
fight.
don't
said.
care. I know y'all
They
don't care
said the same
because
thing I said. He
y'all
can
We
only
just
win
saying
by
want the
knockout.
fight.
all
They
us
trying
got
to bet.
opinions. All us got opinions. You can't shit
We
on them
want
because
the
of their
fight, bro.
opinion. Just like I can't shit on y'all because of y'all opinion, even though y'all talking about this motherfucker like he Black Superman.
No, we talking
Nah,
about
man.
Bud like next to fight. We talking all
You
this
know,
stuff.
I respect your opinion,
like he
man. You
Black
know,
Dynamite or something. I thought Black Dynamite was
no,
coming in
I
there.
respect your
Dynamite,
opinion.
Wait,
Dynamite. What
why are
the
you
fuck,
okay with him
man?
not signing the contract?
Man, that's business.
And
They
you
get
saw
shit
that too.
signed.
You
If
saw how
they
he changed the
sign the
subject too.
contract or if they not, I still got to go work 4 hours next week.
I'm just different. If Bud, I
Man,
fuck with
I'm on
Earl.
here
If
talking
That's
Earl
it.
about
was doing
boxing.
the shit that Bud
Listen,
was doing, I
listen.
can't
It
fuck
don't
with him.
change my life
I'm
If
on
one
here
way or
Earl
talking
was
another.
about
doing,
boxing. I'm on
if
here
Earl
talking
was
about
doing what
boxing. So
Bud is
yeah, I
doing, I
care what
couldn't
I'm
mess with
talking
him.
about. I don't waste my time, I don't waste my time. So if I'm on here talking about boxing, yeah, I care about what I'm talking about.
Listen, if Earl was doing what Bud is doing on here, I couldn't fuck with Earl the way I do. Bud on here tricking a lot of y'all, bro. Bud ain't, I'm telling you, it's a lot of smoke and mirrors behind this. If you've been calling him out and he running and all this, when he said, when he beat Ugas, like he always said, once I get all these straps, I'm coming to get your shit. Man, we should have already had a fight announced by now because
Hold
they
on,
both should have
Morgan.
been ready.
Hold on, Morgan, for a sec. I got a super chat. ATL Mayan says, thank you for that $15 in the super chat. He said, you ninjas cooking tonight. God damn it. That's what it is. That's what we
Yeah, we
do.
cooking because I'm stirring their ass up. I'm stirring
He
their
a
ass up
Hawks
like some
fan.
neck bones and
He a,
rice.
hey,
I'm
hey,
stirring
I see
their
he
ass
a
up
fellow
like neck
Hawks
bones
fan.
and
You know
rice.
we got DeJounte Murray.
I'm going to tell
Yes,
you
sir.
this. The difference between,
We
hey, think about this,
got it.
fellas.
We finna go to ice tray. Ice tray.
Go
Hey,
ahead,
think
bro.
about this, fellas. When the shit get deep, you see Derrick James doing what? He working with his fighter. He telling his fighter what he see, what he do. Nigga, Bomac is asking Bud what he see and telling Bud if he comfortable, do this and do that. Bomac ain't like that. He just had a hell of a fighter in Bud, and Bud got Bomac on a level that he would have never reached without Bud.
Because look at
Derek
Maurice
James
Hooker.
is gonna tell his fighter what to do. Bomac like, well, if you see it, do it, or if not, don't. Like,
Hey,
man,
look,
that ain't no coach.
Look at
Bud
Maurice
ain't never
Hooker
been
and
under them
Jamel
lights.
Herring.
Bud ain't never been under them McDonald lights, them McDonald fry lights, bro. He ain't never been under them lights when he fight Earl.
Look, you got Jamel Herring and Maurice Hooker. Look at all the fights they lost. Bomac couldn't tell them shit.
Couldn't tell him shit.
He didn't have
And
no
Bud ain't never been under them lights.
for Shakur. He didn't
Y'all
have an
listen.
adjustment for Shakur Stevenson. He
Y'all
just
listen,
told Jamel,
Bomac-
he told Jamel, you got to beat him to the punch. What the fuck?
Hey,
type
we
shit is that?
overlooking the fact that Bud has never been in a big fight. Bud ain't never been under them lights that he gonna be under when he step in that ring with Earl. I'm talking about with the fan, that many fans there. Just that alone can break you if you ain't mentally ready for it. And then you got a dude that's across from you with a Lamborghini motor. Man, fam, he about to beat the dog shit out of Bud.
Diablo style.
You know, we need some more Bud fans up here, man, because y'all done burned my man up.
Bro, Bomac got knocked out. Bomac
got
knocked out in more fights than he won. Now, this is what I'm saying. I ain't talking about how many losses he had, but he got knocked out more
I
than
can't
he
hear
won.
y'all jumping on my boy like that, man. He the only Bud fan up here, man.
And he a real one though. He ain't back down at all. He a real one.
You know what? He done dipped your ass.
Yeah.
Wow, y'all done
Hey
ran
man, we got to deal with facts over feelings, bro. Bud a hell of a fighter. They say he a switch hitter. He not even a switch hitter. Bud is start orthodox, and then he'll switch. And when he switch, he never goes back. Now, when you talk about switch hitting, Jerron Boots is a switch hitter. He'll switch all day on your ass.
Yeah, you know, Jerron got that youthful, you know, he's still young as shit, man. And he's good. He's just
different,
good.
though.
You give him, you know, he got that physicality. Yeah, he got the physicality. He's got the speed. He got the footwork. He got everything, man. Combination punching. You know, he's
but Boost came in too late. Like Boost came in too late. You know what I mean? As in, he gonna be great in his era, but like for like Spence and Bud, they're not gonna fight him. You came at the tail end of it. They were already going up before you even came about.
I think Spence will fight him at 54.
The thing is, I think, if he go up, he'll fight him. But like Spence ain't running from nobody. As long as the bag cool, Spence ain't, like, you know what I'm saying? Spence ain't running. Bud on the other end, Bud, listen to me, y'all. Listen to me good. Bud ain't like that, bro. Now, Bud 32 and under, that Bud, but this Bud now, like Bud,
kind of like,
you don't see how many times Earl break his face with them loose ass counter, them combinations he throw be loose as hell. Like he gonna get hurt fighting somebody that's technically sound. Them jabs coming right through all that loose shit. He gonna break Bud's face. He gonna do Bud horrible.
And see, Bud be having them looping shots, and a straight line is the quickest way to point A to point B. And while Bud throwing them looping ass shots, Spence gonna sit them right down the pipe.
Yep, exactly.
Kind of like Prince Nazim when he fought Antonio Barrera. He just used simple boxing, and you know Nazim was doing all that loopy shit.
Yep, and got hit with a lot of stuff he didn't see coming.
Bud got all them wide ass shots.
That's why I said
and they getting slower and slower.
Yeah.
Hey, but
Bud
did y'all
know what he's doing, y'all? Bud know what he's doing. Bud is trying to price himself out that fight.
Right.
That's why he's saying, pay me this or I'm done, I'm leaving.
I don't want to believe that, bro. I just don't want to believe it, bro.
I believe Bud.
I mean, I'm being real with you, bro.
I think Bud wants you to
fight. I think he wants to fight, but he's just trying to see.
He doesn't. No, he doesn't, bro. He doesn't.
I think he's trying to get the most money he can get.
No, bro. No, that's not it.
I'm gonna just wait and see what happens, man. There's a lot of BS out there. I didn't heard the deal was done, so
yeah.
And I'm hoping to do it.
Too. I didn't heard the deal was done already. We're gonna hear something on the 4th or something. So,
and that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping after the 4th they kind of just hit us. They kind of hit us in the face with the news.
Yeah, I just got to wait.
Bud, I'm telling y'all, Bud is smoking mirrors, man. Think about all the people he didn't want to pay money. Him and Bob Arum didn't want to pay, but then think about the people they did pay. You didn't want to pay Sean at first. You didn't want to pay Garcia. You didn't want to pay Keith Thurman. But then you gave Amir Khan started at $10 million negotiating.
But can we blame Bud though? Because I mean, Bud.
Yeah, you can blame Bud.
Lawsuit.
But why? But he's doing it now. He's doing it now.
Right.
Why did you sign twice with them, bro? You knew all the fighters at PBC.
Because nobody else
That
was gonna pay him
Pacquiao
because
fight.
he's not a
No,
boxer.
Bob Arum promised him that Pacquiao fight.
Bro, and who was Pacquiao with at the time when he promised him that fight?
Bob Arum?
No, the second time he wasn't with Bob Arum. He was on the other end.
But yeah, he was. But
He done switched up now.
he
He
still
got in
had-
trouble.
Mr. Magic City. I hear y'all talking that bullshit, man. I'm back in this motherfucker. Ain't no big fish had connections at the damn Wi-Fi at Comcast, but goddamn, you can't keep a good nigga down. I'm back at you.
I thought they had done ran my boy up. I said, I know him for years.
Big fish.
Hey, Bud. Hey, what's my man named the Bud fan? Hey, if Bud don't make this fight, what is your thoughts on Bud?
Hey man, he's still a great fighter. Shit, he took big risks like a great fighter supposed to take.
Man,
Who
what
did he
risk?
take a big risk with?
I don't condemn fighters for losing to good fighters and great fighters, man.
I didn't say lose. I said if you don't take the fight.
Oh, if he don't take the fight, that's some bullshit, man. Don't be talking like
Yeah,
that. I'm gonna be up
right.
in this motherfucker with a goddamn big fish shirt on. Hey, y'all, this bullshit, man.
I will be here to report that shit.
We gotta get that sent to you real quick. What size you in?
Motherfucker with y'all.
I will be here on that day.
Hey,
You know what I'm
man.
saying, to
Bro,
record
he gonna
that.
take that fight, bro. That shit gonna break my heart and dreams, dog. Because I want to.
Hey, I don't even think Terence Crawford got nobody backing him in his corner that could even prepare him for this fight. I'm just being real with you.
He's scared. He got Mike Tyson coming down
How
there
can you
now, man.
listen? How can you prepare for that type of pressure all 12 rounds? Like Mikey said. Like Mikey said. Like Mikey said.
Bo-Mac
Earl
gonna give
is
him the
brutal
snack pack,
mentally
the
and physically.
KFC snack pack defense. You know what I'm saying? He gonna give him that damn.
Yeah, what y'all think about that though? Him having Mike Tyson come down there.
That's the
He
same
got to. He better. Hey, he better get Evander Holyfield. Hey, bro, he better get everybody to come down here.
But that's what I said earlier. The only way he can fight Earl, he got to fight on the inside like Sean Porter.
He can't, bro.
But he has to.
Too late for him to try to get all that shit now.
But
the boy got tender ribs.
Listen,
he got original recipe bones.
We all talk about, hey, peep this, y'all. We all talk about how Ugas, you hear everybody saying, well, Ugas staying in front of him. What do you think? Listen, when you got somebody attacking your body like that, you cannot move like that. When you got somebody attacking your body nonstop, you're not mobile no more like that. He's gonna demobilize Bud. He's gonna demobilize Bud with all them body shots, and he's going to eat Bud alive to where he can't even move like that.
And I think
this is why Ugas stopped. He got hit with Derrick James, Shaolin, 47 Reason, Soul Disrupted, Armor Piercing strikes.
I think Uga's defense is tighter than Bud's too.
Way better than Bud's. His defense is way better than Bud's.
Motherfucking defense.
Look at Floyd's defense. Floyd is arguably the best defensive fighter of our time. But for Errol Spence to take that nigga out, he had to get through somewhere. And Floyd was back in his face.
It's the pressure, man. That pressure disrespectful.
Earl was punching through that guard.
Floyd told Devin Haney,
hold on, bro. Earl will hit you in your hands and make you punch yourself. He'll hit you in your hands and make you punch yourself.
Bro, hold on, listen. Floyd told Devin Haney. This is what Floyd told Devin Haney. He said, some days you gonna get a fighter where you gonna have to fight back. It's not gonna be no way you gonna keep him off of you. And this is what Floyd said. Like Floyd had to fight Madonna. He couldn't keep him up off of him. It's some fighters you can't just sit and keep at the end with a jab. It's some fighters that they gonna get to you regardless.
Yeah,
I don't know why they think. I don't know why
Madonna. Well, you know those Artenian fighters. You know they throw really weird combinations. You know what I'm saying?
About the fact,
you know, what I'm saying, Sergio Martinez.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? They throw some crazy, and they keep throwing. And
you're right, and they throwing a spurt. You're right, and they throwing a spurt.
I'm saying there's certain fighters that you can't keep back off with a jab. Like some fighters gonna get to you regardless.
And that's Earl. Earl gonna be goddamn it, forehead to forehead on Bud ass. We gonna see how weak them combinations really is. I'm telling you. I'm telling, man, listen, I feel sorry for Bud. I'm being real with y'all, not on some trying to praise Earl or swerve, no
For
shit
real.
like that.
Because
I'm
Bud done
telling you,
built
the
this.
media
Look, they done built
and
all
all
this
these
shit up.
ex-pros, the media and all these ex-pros done fucked it up for Bud.
And
They done
Bud,
fucked it up for Bud.
and Bernie the
Earl
boxer
is a
done fucked it up.
machine. You
Bernie the
can't stop
boxer
him.
done
He a
fucked it up.
machine.
Bernie has been quiet.
I know, but Bernie fucked it up, and Bomac fucked it up. What Earl going exact
And they done
details of
disrespected Earl on personal levels, not even boxing.
Yeah.
He a
his
drunk,
wife
he
and
ain't
everything.
shit. And
His wife
come
and
I
on, bro.
don't feel sorry for
Look,
Bud.
Bone
I
man
don't.
talking about he live paycheck
The
to
shit that's about
paycheck.
to come for him, counter. He about to go through some shit, man.
Bud going to the
Hey,
hospital after this fight, bro.
Bud ain't gonna be the
that's why I'm
same, bro.
paying my money to see him
I
go
will
through
Bud
put
some
ain't gonna be
money.
shit.
the same.
Look,
And
I
Bud
put
knows
money
that.
on it.
That's
I'm
why
willing
Bud's
to
trying to
put.
get damn near $40 million with 25 up front in the back end. He trying to get all that money, not just to cash out because it's a big fight. He knows that it's a great chance he's done after this. Like
And
he about to
I'm willing to
retire this
put
month. He
money.
about to
He gonna
retire
be
him.
done.
I
He about
put
to
money
retire
on it,
him.
dog. I put money on it that he sends Bud to the hospital.
Oh, for sure.
He
And Bud them know that.
Bomac gonna
Bud
have to
about to
stop.
retire after this fight. And I'm
Well,
ready to
y'all
bet
done rough on
whatever
tonight.
anybody want to bet, I guarantee you, Bud retires after this fight. Like the shit, I'd rather get knocked out, bro, than to go to a whole 12 with this new type of Spence, not drinking and partying no more. Oh, he should have
He
called
living
Bud.
right.
He should have
Oh, he
called Earl
living
back
right
in
for
Mike
2020.
Should have
boxing.
got
He
him
should have
after the
called Earl back in
accident.
2017 when Earl was drinking and
Exactly.
partying. That's when he should have called Earl. He
When he
done
was
called
out with
Earl while
Yellow
he
Beef.
focused now. He about to damn near kill him, bro.
And look, even then, Mikey Garcia is a testament that even then Earl ain't nothing to just take his shots like that. Shit.
Yeah. And Bud get hurt to the body way too easy.
Yeah.
Like when we see Bud, I'm telling they gonna say the fight fixed. Hey y'all, listen, remember this, y'all. They gonna say the fight fixed if Earl get to that body early, and now we ain't seeing Terence Crawford as slick and how he move and all that. They gonna say it's fixed or something. Watch what I tell you, because he gonna demobilize Terence Crawford. He gonna have to sit there and take that punishment.
Hey,
He
up
ain't gonna be using his legs.
Hey,
Yeah.
this Marcus Morgan, he's welcome here anytime, bro. I like this guy. You know what I'm saying? It
I
ain't
bet you
because he
do.
pro Earl.
I
What you
bet you
talking
love
about,
that
bro?
motherfucker.
No, I'm just breaking it down though. We can't just say
Hey,
somebody gonna win.
Man,
You break it down.
y'all the kind
Where
that
that come
circus
hey,
from,
work.
the
This
Bull?
ring
man,
circus. We ain't playing
is
that
Full
shit.
just
counter.
being
Where that come
logical.
from, bro?
He just breaking it down.
I
That's
said,
all.
where that come
Yeah.
from, full counter? I ain't saying shit, bro.
Huh?
I said, I
Hey,
ain't
Say what?
Terrence
saying
Crawford
shit.
output ain't high enough. Terrence output ain't high enough to fight Spence. It's
I
not high
said,
enough.
hold on for a
He
second,
start
Marcus.
off way too
What you was
slow.
saying? Up? What you was
I
saying?
said, I ain't saying shit. What you mean? Where that come from?
Now he
What?
phasing your ass. Y'all twins, man.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I said Marcus Morgan is welcome here anytime.
Oh, I didn't say he went, bro. I didn't say nothing.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah,
Hey, do
that's what I was
y'all
saying.
think his
no,
output high enough?
he
Do y'all
He
think
pro
Bud
EJ.
output
I was
high
just
enough?
making a joke.
Oh, okay.
Do y'all
Nah,
think
it's
Bud
not.
Yeah, man,
output
he ain't
high
got no
enough?
sense, man.
It's not. It's
Y'all
Think
not.
gotta
about
know.
it. Bud gonna go down. Bud
Full
gonna probably
counter
go
gonna tell
down.
y'all I be in this motherfucker zooted, so you gotta explain
Oh
shit to
man,
me
we could
sometimes.
tell that. We could tell.
I be passing
Yeah,
out. I be
yeah.
passing
We
out.
ain't know what the hell you asking about. We like, huh? We were on to the next shit.
Yeah.
Nah, you had just said that. That's why I was like, what?
Hey y'all. Hey, my last thing before I go, I want to ask y'all something. Do you think? I don't think Bud output is high enough to fight Spence. If
Hey,
the
bro,
first
make sure you
5 rounds
subscribe
you're
to my
down
channel,
4-1,
Marcus. Hey,
huh?
Marcus, subscribe
What
to
up,
my
bro?
channel, Upper Echelons, man.
I didn't hear you. Yeah, bro. I just subscribed to you like 2 days ago.
Oh, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah, I be following everybody, bro. I'm talking about I could name motherfucker probably 20 different people. Yeah, so but I just think
You be spewing that
if the
rhetoric
first
everywhere, man. No, I'm fucking with you, man. Go ahead.
yeah. I think say if the first 5 rounds say it's
You know,
4-1.
you almost got knocked out just like Bud.
Hey, think about it.
Shit,
Say
man.
if
I
it's
move, man.
hey, peep this. If
I'm
it's
from
5
Holyfield,
rounds,
man.
if it's 4-1 the first 5 rounds, as in Terrence trying, no, they say he got to dissect you and break you down and figure what you're doing. Okay, say now you down 7-2. Now Terrence got to throw all kind of wild shit. Errol Spence is straight jab, this and that. Man, he gonna drop him, bro. Probably a couple times. I
Now,
know for sure. I got him stopping him, man.
At
Terrence
72.
now
Crawford
that's
not
what I'm
disciplined.
saying right there.
Terrence
Hey,
Crawford
I
is the
told
most
eighth
everybody
round.
undisciplined pro fighter. He's the
what
most
you
Shit.
what you
undisciplined.
just said. What you just said that's
most
what
undisciplined
everybody
fighter.
should be asking. Is he going to
What?
come out? Is he going to come out? Oh man, I don't love my
Slow
word. I'm
as
about to
hell?
zoot my damn self, bro. Yeah. Is he going to come out slow? Because that's
Bud
the biggest knock
was
on
on
Crawford.
Bud was on Porter podcast, said he was gonna start fast.
But that's gonna hurt Bud. Listen, Bud is really in a
I don't
lose-lose,
believe it
bro.
though. I don't believe
I
it.
don't believe it either.
Either way, Bud's
You
in
ain't gonna
trouble
tell
because he
nobody
ain't
what
gonna
he
have
That
the
gonna do.
motherfucker just
stamina.
been saying
But
anything. First he gonna
he
come
been training
fast,
20
then he
miles
gonna
a day.
fucking stand in front of him. So
He got to, but he been training 20 miles a day now, so he gonna have to have that output to match with Spence. I'm
But
telling you,
see,
he's
we
Nah,
gotta
going
he
off a
ain't
understand
never.
quarter
this.
if he
fight.
starts slow,
Bud,
it's over with.
He's going
Bud
off a
has
quarter
always
fight,
lived the
bro.
fighter's life. Bud has always lived the fighter's life. Bud
That's
has
true.
always been in that gym training. Bud ain't never slacked off. He ain't never played no games about this boxing.
That's a
And
fact.
this ain't no shot
That's
at
true.
Errol.
That's
No,
true.
that's a fact.
I don't down with folks like that.
That's
No,
But
that's
true.
a fact.
Shawty gonna
He
come in
probably gonna need to
ready
take
to
a drink
go.
on fight night.
He gonna come in like a
Right.
Ferrari, goddamn. I'm telling you now.
Right. He gonna need
So
a
we
few
gonna have to
shots.
see.
Hey, listen,
Because
you
like
right.
in the word, hold on, let me get this little part out. In the words
Go
of
ahead,
Roy
you right.
Jones, what you think he gonna do when he throwing that damn body shot? He finna catch and shoot on his ass. And this
I
whole
don't
thing
know, bro.
is
Nah,
we
I don't know, bro.
still
I don't
gotta
know. That
we gotta
Earl
see
catch and
Spence
shoot game
dig deep
crazy, bro.
because you gon' the hit, you gonna have to risk getting hit. And you in
That's
there with
true.
one
That's
of the
true.
best at hitting motherfuckers. For real. This is gonna be a slobber knocker. You know what'll make me sad if this shit is Mayweather Pacquiao. That's what, but I'll be sad
Nah,
in the
this
motherfucker. I ain't
ain't
gonna
gonna
never
Oh,
be
you
hop
no. It
know,
on.
ain't
Hey,
never be
I
no
hear you.
Bud definitely gonna get some nice shots in. But
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, but EJ punch resistance is ridiculous,
Listen,
bro.
man,
Crazy.
I can't.
Crazy.
Hey, Count Polk, I can't even say that. I can't even say he gonna get just all these crap. I don't see it, bro. I see Bud being way more defensive than he's ever been this fight.
I
As in,
think
you know
so
how he
too.
popped this. I don't even see him popping
According to
shots
Bud, he's gonna stand there. Now, according to
and get
Bud,
his
he's
ass
gonna
He gonna get his
put in
ass
a
folded.
emergency room.
Get his ass
Maluma
folded.
loom.
Yeah, I don't
Bud is
believe
the
that
most
shit.
undisciplined fighter. When it comes to like the most
Mhm.
elite, as the top elite fighters in boxing, Bud is the most undisciplined fighters of all the elite fighters. If you hit Bud hard enough, he will throw the entire fight game plan out the window. And that's gonna get him killed
And
fighting
whoop
somebody
your
with a high work
ass.
rate like Spence that do everything behind the jab. You gotta stick to he gonna have to stick to his game plan the whole entire time. This fight.
Yeah.
And he doesn't, he never does. You hit him hard enough,
Everybody
you hit him
got
hard enough, you want to
a
brawl.
plan.
Bomac
Everybody
ain't
got a
killing no
plan
game.
until they get punched in the mouth. That's what a
And that's
wise
Terence
man once
Crawford.
said from Brooklyn.
Bomac
But
ain't gonna have no.
before this fight, he was fighting soccer coaches so he can get away with it. He was fighting science teachers so he can get away with it.
Yeah.
Now you
Believe that
fighting
shit.
another A-level fighter. Now you got to be more on your game.
His first A-level fighter.
Yeah. Because I don't care what nobody say. Sean Porter and Terence Crawford got together and they got a bag, and I respect it. That ain't no hating shit. I respect it. Yeah, they both got a bag. Sean was on his way out already. He already said after the Earl fight he was ready to retire. His body, this and that, and then all of a sudden now you in this fight.
And Mikey Garcia sold his old.
And motherfucking
they made a deal. I don't knock you the fuck out. You going to sell me that old and give me them damn Mexican fans and all that other shit. It happens all the time.
We talking about Mikey and Earl?
Yeah, that was
hell no.
a
That's
don't
the case.
kill
Mikey
me
will let
moment.
his brother throw the towel in. That's the easiest. Ain't nobody gonna take that much punishment to take a loss when you can just get knocked out or have your brother throw the towel in. He was getting punished,
Ain't
bro.
no real boxer finna let you throw that damn towel in.
Yeah, they
You got
is,
to
bro.
throw
Because
that bitch in
then
on
you
your
can't blame
own,
the
man.
fighter. Then you can't blame the
Yeah.
fighter. That's the easiest way to do it because you can't blame the fighter. You blame his corner. Oh, I didn't want to fight. I didn't want to stop.
Knowing
Knowing
Mikey Garcia and knowing his brother, you think his brother would ever allow that shit to happen?
Bro, you just said he threw the fight. How the easiest way to throw a fight, if you're saying he threw the fight, would be something he can't control. It'd be his brother throwing the towel in out of his own.
I never said he throw the fight.
You just said he sold his old, didn't you? You said he sold his
He
old to
sold
get his
his old. He
Mexican
knew he was
fans,
gonna
right?
get his ass whipped. He could have came in there on all the HGH and Spence would have beat the shit out of him like he stole his mama purse yesterday.
I hear you. But that's like they
For
say,
real.
Darren to be great. Darren to be great. I give Mikey that. But he went outside his weight class to dare to be great. Bud in his weight class ain't fought a top 8 welterweight since he been there.
But you know, Mikey
Motherfucker,
fought
Darren,
3 of his
Darren
That
last
used
had
to
five.
down.
piss, man. That
Look,
used to burn my
but you
ass
know,
too. You know what I'm saying? Sitting around
Mikey
waiting for him
fought
to
3
fight
of his
somebody.
last 5 fights at 140. He beat Broner at
What's going
140.
on, DJ
He
Black
fought 3
Charm
fights
Music?
up there.
What's
He
going
won a
on,
bet
bro?
at 140.
Yep.
So it ain't like he
He
wasn't
had like
great.
4 or 5 fights at 140.
He did 3 out of the last 5 was at
Yeah, 3 out of
140.
the last 5. Okay, yep.
Because he went down and fought Robert Easter and washed him. So that was
We can't
I
even
don't
say
know.
Bronner though, man. Bronner don't throw no motherfucking punches,
but
man.
Broner
That
can.
that fucker pissed me off.
Maidana beat
I'm
his
like,
ass so
yo,
good, fam. He got PTSD. He don't want to do shit but block.
man, my wife
Yeah,
was like,
but I,
damn,
I
go on,
think those
punch,
I
man.
do think those gloves, that was them gloves Mayweather turned down, bro. You know what I'm saying? That he wore.
Madonna had, yeah.
Yeah, because he ain't had a team like that. He ain't had nobody on his
He
team
caught
like
him
that.
perfect. He caught him
Look at
backing
them
up with his
gloves.
hand down. And he went
Hmm.
right down. But
Yeah, those
I give your boy Bronner credit for. He didn't quit. He didn't run out like no little bitch. He stayed in there
and he came back
and
at the
took that
end.
ass whooping. Yeah,
And
even though he
came
got
back
knocked
at
down
the end.
again and like what the eighth,
Yeah,
he
he got
stood up.
fucked up.
And when
Now
he
that
when he
nigga was
walked
all
back
in
from
the
that
ropes.
ring, it was just him and them dudes holding his arms. And I was like,
That
that's a
nigga was
boxer's
flipping
life
like a
right there.
clothes hanger
Everybody
and
with
shit.
you
You know.
walking in, but ain't nobody with your ass walking out.
Broner
They
need
all
to get
gone.
Broner need to get his life together.
And I heard
Yeah, I
he
mean,
was training for a fight, but ain't no nothing came, nothing happened.
you know, I just thought the shit was embarrassing when Mayweather turned him down. He put himself out there to be turned
Mayweather laughed at
down.
his ass, man.
Right,
Yeah,
man.
Mayweather
You
first.
know.
Yeah.
He said, "Man, I'm from where we eat water with cornflakes. We gotta fight." Shit was funny as hell.
Hmm.
He
But
gotta fight. Fuck that.
you know that's a lesson. You know, don't burn bridges. You know what I'm saying? When you're up, you know, on your way up. Yeah, DJ Black
Nah.
Charm Music says Michael is really good. He just lazy. He just retired. You know what I'm saying? He said that's why his daddy didn't want him to fight EJ. Even if he saw something, he was too lazy to pull it off.
Man, that motherfucker ain't getting laid till he got his ass beat.
They,
You know, I don't know, Mikey, you know, yeah. But you know, I do think EJ took a lot out of him though.
He definitely did.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because
like
I mean, go back and look at that fight. Look, you can look like his
I
damn,
watched it.
look like you can see the curve of EJ glove come out
See,
his back.
but see, like I said, Mikey was the damn nigga killer, and all the Mexicans was behind him because
He
he was taking
said,
out. No, I'm just real. Like he was taking out the top niggas. Like
he said, nigga,
that's the bro.
That's
That's
what they
why it
used to
was so
call
big.
him.
That's what
man,
they used to
for real?
call him, bro.
They used to call him that?
Yeah,
Hmm.
Wow.
especially when he took out the can man,
They used to
Adrian
call they
Broner.
used to call Mayweather
they
the Mexican killer.
Wow.
Yeah, so he had beat
the
Broner.
killer.
Mikey beat Broner, Lipinets at the 140. He won the belt up there. And then he went back to fight Robert Easter to unify. That's when he went back down.
Hmm.
But then he came back up to fight Earl because hell, he thought he saw that shit. He seen
I don't know. Goddamn,
he seen
Maurice.
Earl was ballooning up and was having to fight to get back down because he seen Earl at that damn at that other fight and Earl looked like he was about 190 because he was eating that Papa
Hell yeah,
dude.
Earl supposed to have been at 154.
He said, Papa Dog.
He was eating the Papa dudes and shit. And Earl was going through fat cramp. Fortunately, Mikey didn't have to. He had to fight Earl with fat cramp, but Mikey took a lot of punishment, dog. And that punishment is the reason why he retired now.
Hmm.
That's the reason why James Tony and the motherfuckers can't really talk straight because they got residual effects of this shit.
Yeah, head trauma.
Motherfucking James
Hmm.
Tony said Earl about to get knocked out in 6 rounds.
But y'all fellas, we're gonna wrap it up. We done been on for about damn near 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody coming through and the super chats. We'll do this again tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Same time, same place on Pool Counter Boxing. You know what I'm saying? Me and Upper Echelon please subscribe to Upper Echelon.
Yes,
I know my
sir.
man King Judah. Do you have a channel?
Nah, man, I don't have one at the moment, man. I plan on making one. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not tech savvy or none of that, man. So
Me neither, bro. That's why I'm
yeah.
learning as I go. But hell, I done started
Hey,
making.
well, just bring it on over here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, okay, we'll have you right here. You know what I'm saying? We'll chop it up on some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow night, 8:45, same time, same place. You know what I'm saying? Or I might even jump on in the morning and stuff because I'm be doing my 34-hour reset. So you know what I'm saying? It'll be on and popping.
Got you, got you.
Saying,
Well, I
and I,
appreciate you having me on, though, bro.
oh, no problem. Anytime, King Ju. Anytime I see you, just jump up on here, man. You know what I'm saying? I see
Got
you guys in the next one. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, chat, for coming through. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, all my wrenches and moderators, you know what I'm saying? See you guys. And, sorry, Steve, you got jumped on today. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that ain't
You
no
know,
thing to an OG.
you got jumped in today. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that.
Oh hell no.
You got hit by the
I get
47 palm strikes, nigga. You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Me, I got the glow. I'm Bruce Leroy in this bitch.
You know who the master is. Who is the master?
Hey man, hey, I don't hit a bullshit Superman story next time. Y'all keep it real.
Mhm. All right, well, Tim,
Hey man,
see
it
you.
was good chopping it
We'll
up with
be
y'all.
all
It
right.
was
We'll be
good. You
back
too. Hey
tomorrow
man, check
night.
out my page, man. Go subscribe to Upper Echelon Sports, bro.
Oh yeah, will do.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, y'all
All
stay
right.
smooth, man. Everybody stay smooth. See you tomorrow night, 8:45.
Everybody,
Peace.
please give me a subscribe. We on the road to 1,000 now. Be a part of this family right here because we growing.
Yes, sir. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
All right.
Mm.